again?
So Taylor v TEOFIMO, they're talking about fighting. So we kind of got the March 25th date as a keep busy active date, and I'm not convinced the JoSH fight is going to happen now. He's pulled out more than once. He stubbed his toe a couple of weeks ago, but now there's talks of a Lopez fight. So Boxer Sky announced us on March 25th, but I mean, it's just it's a difficult situation to be in. I wanted the JoSH fight. I believe the beat JoSH showed a lot of people. It'd been nice to put that to bed, but if that's out the question now, I want the biggest fights possible. I mean, I've talked about it the last couple of weeks. I would love the Regis Prograis fight. In my opinion, we both beat JoSH, so we have that in common, and it's an easy fight to be made. Now, again, I know we've been announced March 25th, but that's the fight that I want now. I believe Regis is up for the fight, and it's a great fight. So we'll just see how it unfolds this next couple of weeks. As you know, I'm in training. I'm a couple of weeks away from being ready to fight, so I'm in a good position. I just find it quite funny this morning. I've woke up to the news of Taylor and Lopez. You've got Lopez who's ducking Prograis, and Taylor is ducking me, so it's like a battle of the ducks. So we'll see how that unfolds.
Jack, obviously you brought it up via the reports this morning of JoSH Taylor and TEOFIMO Lopez. Let's go over that then. When you first saw that and read that, what went through your mind?
You know, I'm not surprised by anything anymore. We was 6 weeks away from the fight. The weekend that Liam Smith beat Chris Eubank. We were scheduled to be announced the following Monday, and he pulled out of an injury. But you'll have seen online, he was quick to jump up and give it the big one. But he's yet to back it up. So seeing that news.
You're with your boy. No one else but Rapstar Boxing Knowledge. When you come into the building, whether you're a lover, a hater, a subscriber, you know, just either press the like button or press the dislike button. We only want to talk facts. We don't want to talk no feelings. And you see a lot of people out there always trying to either be sarcastic or hate on your boy Rapstar. Well, that's just the way it is. When you're doing something right, people want to call your name. And when you're doing something wrong, people want to involve themselves and encourage when you're doing something wrong. But look, let's just keep it real here, bro. I'm just going to cook this the way it should be. Yes, it's a big fight. JoSH Taylor versus TEOFIMO Lopez. And all the channel's fans, when it comes to the TEOFIMO Lopez fans, they've been jumping up and down. Yes, the fans on the other side of the pond, especially my Latino brothers and sisters. I love you guys, but let's keep it real. You guys are fanboys when it comes to TEOFIMO sometimes. And I understand that the TEOFIMO Lopez fight is big. I get it. TEOFIMO Lopez versus JoSH Taylor, it's a big fight. I get it. I know you guys are excited. I know you guys want to see that fight. I want to see that fight. In fact, TEOFIMO Lopez Sr., he's been avoiding the smoke with Rapstar because me and him went at it. Me and TEOFIMO Lopez Sr. went at it last year. And TEOFIMO Lopez Sr. and Rapstar's got a bet. I got a bet on with TEOFIMO Lopez. Can you believe that? I have a 4-figure bet with TEOFIMO Lopez Sr. and I've got to stick by my bet. I have to stand by my bet now. And I'm going to stand by my bet. I don't duck any smoke. And anybody else who wants to bet me, put your money where your mouth is and don't be a fake TEOFIMO Lopez fanboy. I'm calling everybody out today. Put your money where your mouth is and don't be a fake. Do not be a fake TEOFIMO Lopez fanboy. Now, when you say that TEOFIMO Lopez beats JoSH Taylor, stand by your man. Because Teo is a great fighter. TEOFIMO Lopez wants to smoke. So stand by your guy. Put your dollars against my pounds. I have bets against Teofimo Lopez's dad already, and I'm going to play you the bet. I've got it on video. I've got receipts, and I've got my fucking bet with Teofimo Lopez Sr. So if you want to bet me, you make sure you put your money up. I've had enough of the talk, the hype, and everybody else jumping up and down. Let's get your money where your mouth is. Rapstar don't play no games. I've already bet over thousands of pounds on YouTube. And anybody who's bet me has got their money. And I have also received every single penny from everyone. So let me tell you right now, I don't want to hear no fakers. I don't want to hear no Teofimo Lopez fake fanboys anymore. If you're really confident, come with that smoke and bring that money to the table. That's all I'm interested in. This is Rapstar business knowledge. This is Rapstar business knowledge. Fuck your pussyfoot fucking feelings shit, bro. I'm not involved in your feelings anymore. Put your money for Teofimo Lopez. Now that goes for everyone. I'll look at the chat and I'll find every single one of you. You better put your cash up, because Rapstar's going to put his money up. But now let's talk about something else. Let's take this to my side of the pond. And I understand this, but you guys don't know what I know. You guys don't understand what I do. Because most of you are on the other side of the pond. But let me tell you right now that, yeah, Teofimo Lopez versus JoSH Taylor is a great fight. But there's some justice needs to be served. And the British fans ain't playing it. You guys are hyped up, but the British fans are not in the same mood and the same language as you. When it comes to the fans in England, I've got all the messages. I've been speaking to the fans, and I'm going to put up the messages right now. Watch this. The British fans believe JoSH Taylor needs to fight Jack Catterall. The British fans want JoSH Taylor versus Jack Catterall. And I'll tell you why. Because that's a duck. And Jack Catterall already said that JoSH Taylor's ducking me. Yeah? He's ducking my smoke. And he said Teofimo Lopez is a duck as well. He ducked Ryder's program. He said, nah, the ducks are fighting each other. This is what Jack Catterall said. And the team is saying the ducks are fighting each other. They don't want that smoke now. But JoSH Taylor had the hardest fight in the world against Jack Catterall. And now let me show you what the British people are talking about. The British people are not fanboying on this. You know, we know that the TO fight might be bigger. We know that the TO fight might be bigger in your side of the world. But the British people want justice. And let me show you what I'm talking about. These are just the fans. These are random fans talking about the fight as you guys are talking about Teofimo Lopez. The British fans are talking something else. Now listen to this. Jack Catterall was robbed. Jack Catterall was robbed. Let's keep it moving. And let me show you so you guys can understand how fans feel across the other side of the world. Are you a real boxing fan or are you a fanboy? Let's talk about it. It's things like that holds up boxing. It's things like that that holds boxing back so much. The non-stop ducking is insane. If JoSH Taylor fights Teo, the ducks are going to fight each other, is what the British people are saying. The British people are pissed off. And you guys are hyped up. And I get it. I understand both sides. I understand both sides because I'm a world boxing knowledge. Let me keep it moving. Give Jack the rematch, says Wayne Jefferson. Give Jack the rematch. before anything, Josh definitely lost that fight. I'm just saying, bro. You guys have to understand this is a world boxing show. And people are not on the same train where they are on the other side of the pond, where they are on my side of the pond. They are not as hyped up for Teofimo Lopez versus Josh Taylor as much as they are for Jack Catterall versus Josh Taylor. You got to remember, bro, at the end of the day, I understand that you guys love Teofimo Lopez. I get it, man. I understand you love Teo. Teo's your guy, and that's the man you want to support. I get it, man. I get it. I understand that. But let's keep it real. The fans don't feel the same way, bro. The fans don't feel the same way. Mad how he went from hero to zero in one fight. Josh Taylor's getting criticized left, right, and center. Look at that. Josh Taylor getting criticized now, bro. Left, right, and center from England. England is not backing Josh Taylor because Josh Taylor, they want him to fucking do the justice. Beat the man that the world thinks beat you. Let's keep it moving, bro. I got hundreds of messages, hundreds of people that believe that Josh Taylor needs to fight Jack Catterall. Let's keep it moving, bro. No way they are fighting Teo. Teo would be brazen to pick this fight with the current mental state. There you go. That's just fans, bro. I'm talking for the British fans too. I can't just talk for the people across the pond. I'm talking for my brothers and sisters. And I'm talking about my people as well, bro. So put some respect on the British fucking people. That's all I'm telling you. I don't want to hear anything else. How about that? Right now, I'm talking about you need to recognize the British people, how they're talking. All right? Don't start being selfish about yourselves on the other side of the fucking pond, bro. Stop the bullshit. All right? Chicken, Jack destroyed you. Now you are ducking him. Bad days for Josh. It's just how the fans feel. That's just how the fans feel. Even if Josh Taylor won the fight, it was one of the fights that he promised a rematch. He looked at Jack Catterall's face and said, we're going to have to get this done. And Josh Taylor now is taking a money fight with Teofimo Lopez. The fans don't feel like you. The fans don't feel like you, bro. The fans do not feel like you feel. You get me? It's just the way it is. And I understand that the fans on the other side of the pond, they're more interested in a Teofimo Lopez fight. They're more interested in Teofimo Lopez, bro. They don't give a fuck about the rematch, but the England fans want to watch the rematch. The England fans do want to watch the rematch. They were hyped up. Now I understand that the other fans want to watch Teofimo Lopez and Josh Taylor. You get it? Everybody's divided in the situation. Damn, Josh, you lost a lot of respect. Run it back with Jack. Oh, man, Josh Taylor losing a lot of respect. They say, nah, Josh. Stop that, Josh. You can fight Teofimo Lopez later. Fuck Teofimo Lopez. We want Jack Catterall. The English fans want to talk about Jack Catterall. Stop the bullshit. I'm just saying, bro. The English fans are on another level. They want to see this fight again. They just do. They just want to see this fight again, bro. Now, I know that the other side of the pond, they don't want to talk about Jack Catterall. They just want to see Teofimo Lopez versus Josh Taylor. I get it. I know. Because soon as Teofimo Lopez and Josh Taylor the talk started going across the social media, you saw The fans across the side of the pond. Yeah, man, that's the fight. That's the fight. Ain't nobody give a fuck about Jack Catterall on the other side of the pond. Huh? But Jack Catterall and his people and his fans and the fans in England, which are just boxing fans, they're like, nah, bro. We want to watch this rematch. The rematch is what Josh Taylor needs to fight. So there's thousands of fans, bro. Thousands of fans who feel that Jack Catterall should be fighting Josh Taylor, bruv. You know? You guys ain't British, so you don't give a fuck. It's all about what you want to watch on the other side of the pond. Now, look. Everybody's got their own ways. You get me? Yes, Josh Taylor now taking a more money fight and leaving across Jack Catterall. Well, Ben Shalom, which is the promoter of Jack Catterall, said, I'm not going to let this fight go that easy. He goes, they're not going to move away from me that easy. I'm going to have talks with Bob Arum and Top Rank this week. And Jack Catterall's people are still like, huh? What the fuck is going on here, bro? I mean, it's Josh Taylor. He's losing respect. Josh Taylor's losing respect, bro. It is what it is. It just is what it is. The British people still want to see the rematch, man. They want to see it. And I think Josh Taylor's just got to make his mind up now. He want to go for a bit more money, go across the pond, or is it happening in Scotland? Just fight TEOFIMO Lopez then. You get me? Or does Josh Taylor want to satisfy the fans like he wanted to in the beginning? Josh Taylor said himself he's not happy with that fight. And he needs to rematch Jack Catterall. He said that. We never said that. Josh Taylor told the people. And Josh Taylor told no one else but Jack Catterall in his face. And that fight was going to get announced. Now, my thing is this. Is the injury a fake injury now? Are they faking the injury to cut Jack Catterall out the way and fight TEOFIMO Lopez now? You know what I'm saying? The injury came 2 days before announcing the fight. Is Bob Arum playing some fucking voodoo magic now? Is Bob Arum playing voodoo magic and taking over the whole show? And Bob Arum must have told Josh Taylor, right? Bob Arum must have told Josh Taylor, I'll switch on my laptop in a minute and I'll see who's in the chat. But smash that like button, bro, and subscribe to your boy, Rapstar Boxing. Now, let me tell you, Bob Arum must have fucking sat with Josh Taylor, called him probably one night and said, Josh, fuck the Jack Catterall fight. You don't owe Jack Catterall nothing. Josh Taylor, Josh, but this is my maybe wannabe Bob Arum impersonation. It ain't probably that good. But Josh, I want you to fight TEOFIMO Lopez. You don't owe Jack Catterall nothing. Josh, you don't owe Jack Catterall nothing. You beat that motherfucker. Let's go get that money, Josh. And let's go beat up TEOFIMO Lopez, Josh Taylor. And then you can move up to 147. You don't owe Jack Catterall nothing. Josh, stop it. You don't need to rematch him, Josh. Forget about the rematch. Let's fake your injury. I'm already talking to TEOFIMO Lopez and his dad. And let's make a negotiation work. And let's get this fight, Josh. Let's give TEOFIMO Lopez the fight, Josh. I pay you more money, Josh. How much you need? All right, then. Bob. I mean, you know, the fans are wanting to see the Jack Catterall fight over here, bruv. I mean, you know, I got thousands and millions of fans maybe which are going to tell me, Josh, finish up with Jack Catterall, end the story. You know, but okay. I mean, you know, if Jack Catterall's going to fight in March, fuck it. Go on then, Bob. How much more are you going to pay me? I'll pay you $1 more million, Josh. I give you 1.2 million more than you're getting, Josh. How about that? All right, Bob, make it 1.5 and let's just get Tio out the way. All right, Bob, let's do it. That's it. That's it. They fucking blew fucking Cattrall out the way, right? And now they're taking the big fight with TEOFIMO Lopez. That's how they must have mixed it. But now, Jack Cattrall's promoter, he's still got to talk to Bob Arum. While these negotiations are going on, all of a sudden going to another way, if I was Jack Cattrall's promoter, I would see if I can match this money. I want to see if we can make this fight. It is what it is. If it comes down to money, then maybe Jack Cattrall's people need to sit down and figure out how they can trap it. You know? It is what it is, bro. But look, at the end of the day, bro, it's a shame for Jack Cattrall, though. It is a shame for Jack Cattrall, bro. He was this close, and he was getting the opportunity, bro, to fucking try and beat the guy that he nearly beat. And they took it. They took it from him, bro. Hey, boxing is what boxing is. Boxing's not fair. Sometimes it was meant to be. It's not meant to be. You know, some people even believe that Jack Cattrall, he don't even need to rematch. But that was the fight that was already planned. That was already the business. That is what was going to happen, bro. And all of a sudden, they changed the game in a lastminute.com. In a lastminute.com, they changed it, bruv. And that's how I see it. But you know, at the end of the day, it is what it is. You guys, maybe on the other side of the pond, are very excited for TEOFIMO Lopez. But the other guys on my side of the pond, not everybody wanted it that way. You get what I'm saying? Now, nobody's saying that this is not a good fight. But what we're saying is the business got changed last minute. Yo, give me a second. Let me get my girlfriend Tracy over here while I switch on my laptop so I can have a look at the chat.
Right, what's going on here, Donny's on the next? Barry's actually going to propose to Sandra. Sandra has been giving Barry mad head lately, and he's whipped, yeah? He's doing this behind the back of the boys because they know, yeah, they would have cussed him out for proposing to Sandra. Tracy had one job to do, and that was to record it. But she's all over the bloody place. Barry's clocked that she didn't get the footage, so he's going to propose to Sandra again. Oh, for fuck's sake, Tracy! What's going on?
And you know what? You can say what you want. You can cook it whatever way you want. At the end of the day, at this point, I said everything I needed to say. That you guys across the pond have a different mindset at this fight than what the British people have. You know, because the British people don't come on the YouTube as much, especially not in the times when I cook. It doesn't mean that they're not concerned in what they're saying. I already put up the chat. I already put it up. How many more messages you want to see? There's about thousands of messages that want to see JoSH Taylor fight Jack Cattrall. That's just the way it is. Just because you don't feel like that, well, they don't feel like you feel like. You want TEOFIMO Lopez? It's cool. TEOFIMO Lopez, JoSH Taylor's a big fight. That's cool. But there's a lot of people which want to finish. Because JoSH Taylor said he's going to finish this business with Jack Cattrall. See, the problem is, right? Too many haters now for Jack Cattrall all of a sudden. Because when you talk about the people which are more interested in TEOFIMO Lopez and JoSH, They're going to say, well, you know, ain't no Jack Catterall. You know, they're going to make things for where Jack Catterall's irrelevant. But the British fans are different to you guys. You know what I'm saying? The British fans are not on the same page on every fight, bro. And they're not on the same page as you on this fight. They're just not. It is what it is. I put on so many messages out there, bruv. I can put on so many more messages from the Brits. At the end of the day, it is what it is. But yo, let me see what's going on. And let me just catch the chat. Yes, yes. Dear Dr. Wang says Jack Catterall gets points taken away. Okay, let's have a look what you're saying. Let's have a look at the chat now. Come on. Let's catch up with the chat. Dr. Wang in the house says Jack Catterall gets points taken away for excessive holding. All right. So for you, you didn't want to see. Wait, I can't see the rest. The chat's over speaking it. I don't want to see that fight was slop. But see, that's what I mean, bro. Dr. Wang, you ain't British. You didn't enjoy the fight like the British people did. So you're going to speak in a different format, bro. Jack Catterall fucking knocked Josh Taylor down. Stop the bullshit. That fight was exciting as fuck. Stop your bullshit, Dr. Wang. Be a doctor. You know what I'm saying? Stay with your fucking doctory. Because you are out there speaking for yourself. Dr. Wang, you're speaking for yourself, bro. You ain't speaking for nobody else. That fight was slop for you, but that fight was great. For the British public, they were hyped up. They wanted the second fight, bro. And you saw it. So carry on being a doctor, Dr. Wang. That's what you need to be, is a doctor. You ain't speaking for everyone, bro. Josh Taylor took Catterall lightly. Yeah, that's right. He did take Catterall lightly. And he nearly paid a price for it. The Chief. Send the link. I have Senior with me, ready to cook. Senior ain't ready. Senior never... Hey, listen, me and Senior already cooked. Now, Senior is ready. If he's ready, I'll send him the link. But me and Senior already went back and forth. We had the smoke. We got a 4-figure bet on. We got a big bet on. So I'm waiting to see what Senior wants to do about that. You get me? Because the fight's going to happen. So let's go. Spotlight. What's going on, brother? Spotlight in the house, man. Smash that like button, brother. Yo, yo, yo. The Chief says Josh Taylor would demolish him easily in a rematch. Well, the fans want to see it, bro. The fans want to see it. You got to remember, there's fans out there, bro, who said Jack Catterall got robbed. 125 says it's a thing. It's things like that that holds boxing back so much. The non-stop ducking. Give Jack the rematch before any Josh definitely lost that one. Mad how he went from hero to zero. No way they are fighting TEOFIMO Lopez. That would be hell of a brazier to pick the fight with the current mental state of TEOFIMO Lopez. Chicken Jack destroyed you. Now you are ducking him, bro. Bad days for Josh Taylor. Damn, Josh, you lost a lot of respect. Josh Taylor lost a lot of respect out here, bro. People are looking at him different. It just is what it is. It just is what it is. Let's see what the people are saying, though. Give me a sec. Taylor is the dog at 140. That's right. Taylor is the dog at 140. Bob making him an offer he couldn't refuse. Rapstar, I already told you. It's Mr. Bob Arum, man. Bob Arum took over the show. Rapstar boxing knowledge is the world motherfucking wide. So do you understand? No, they don't understand, John. They don't understand. They only have a mindset for Teofimo Lopez and JoSH Taylor. Once they heard the announcement, they will never understand the British people. It's like Dr. Wang. He will never understand. You understand? He can say what he wants, but he don't understand. It is what it is. It is what it is. I'm sure JoSH Taylor wants to move up. Yeah, that's even worse for Jack Catterall, bro. So why not take the payday fight? Catterall can go and fight Sandor Martin. I told you, bro. Haters for Catterall now. See, the Teofimo Lopez fans are haters for Catterall. You caught them out, bro. You can catch these people out right now. They will downplay Catterall now, bro. This is easy work. This is easy work, bro. They will downplay Catterall right now. You know? Oh, man. They don't want to talk about Jack Catterall, bro. Yeah, they don't. It was a close fight, but I ain't really Jack winning by 1 point. Exactly, Dr. Wang. If you had Jack winning that fight, then that's a rematch, which was there already there, bro. What the fuck are you talking about here? You make me laugh. Come on, bro. It was super close. I agree. Yeah, it was super close, the Chief. But you see how people are avoiding the conversation, the Chief. It's very hard to be 50-50 on this one, right? Ain't nobody gonna back Jack Catterall. Because right now we got everybody across the pond. Ain't nobody gonna back. Most people are Teo people. You get what I'm saying? They're not gonna back Jack Catterall. Not against Teofimo Lopez, bro. They want to watch that fight. I get it. Oh, man. It is what it is, though. Look, those fans are not going to be able to feel like the British felt for this fight. And this fight was getting made. You get me? Right? So it don't matter what anybody wants to downplay, bro. I don't give a fuck what anybody thinks. I have personally seen over hundreds of messages from the Brits all over different social media, over hundreds. And I only took 5 minutes out. And the Brits are saying, JoSH Taylor, you got to fight Catterall. You promised the fight, bro. Now it feels like you ducking, JoSH, for the money fight. And now they're putting pressure on Ben Shalom to back the money so that they can try and get this fight back with JoSH Taylor and Catterall. It is what it is. Yo, G Smooth says, yo, JoSH looks a bit sleepy. Type me over here, LOL. And I love Teofimo Lopez, but I'm keeping it all the way 100. He was being looking sloppy himself. Now want to dance. G Smooth says, I'm keeping it 100. Teofimo been looking sloppy, and he now wants to dance with the big wolves. But Jack Catterall had the fight. Jack Catterall did good. And let's see how Teofimo Lopez does against JoSH Taylor then. We already seen what Jack Catterall did. Yeah? We already seen what Jack Catterall did. Fuck everybody. Yo, Yo, no. This is the Rap Star Boxing Show, bro. I'm telling you how I see it. And if you guys don't like it for the British people, then it is what it is. Yes. At the end of the day, we can all come down to numbers and all the Teofimo Lopez people will come here to attack. Fuck that shit. Get Teofimo Lopez Sr. himself. Get Teofimo Lopez Sr. himself. I don't want to hear no bullshit. I just want to see money against money. I got to back my talk on that side of the conversation. Hey, look, at the end of the day, this is it. This is how I see it. So don't come here try and roast my content, bro. No. It don't work like that. I don't come and roast anybody else's content. And big shout out to my brethren, Punch Drunk Boxing. That is just the way I see it. You like it, you don't like it, that's on you. That's the way I see it. And that's the way hundreds of brothers and sisters see it. How many more messages you want me to put up? At the end of the day, no one's denying that Teofimo Lopez and JoSH Taylor is a good fight. Ain't nobody telling me nothing. But there's a lot of people that are calling JoSH Taylor names now. And it's coming from England. And now JoSH Taylor is the one that promised the fans. He looked at Jack Catterall's face, told the fans, and said, man, he got to rematch this clown and he got to do something. He acknowledged that. But we know money, Bob Arum, we know all of that shit, bro. But no. You're going to have to listen to how people have to fucking see it on another side. You all might see it differently. But I know that British people were pissed. I don't give a fuck. I've seen enough to know. I've spoke enough to know. It just is what it is. And I don't give a shit about if I do videos or not. I'm not that, but listen, no. Don't tell me about your videos. That's you, bro. You're every day in the boxing world. I ain't need to do no videos. I'm just saying that Jack Catterall got robbed off of his rematch. And now everybody's on the Teofimo Lopez. They're not going to say that. I'm going to say that. I'm going to say that Jack Catterall got robbed of his rematch. And look at this. People call me a JoSH Taylor fan. And look how I'm talking, keeping it open about JoSH Taylor, bro. Look how I'm keeping it open on about JoSH Taylor, bro. Soon as I mention something about what looks right or wrong about Teofimo Lopez, motherfuckers are out here like bodyguards for Teofimo Lopez. Fuck that shit. And let me just tell you this. I knew this day was going to come anyway. I knew this day was coming. And big respect to Teofimo Lopez if he takes the smoke. And especially if he takes the smoke in JoSH Taylor's country. You got to respect that. That's a different subject. But what we do know is that me and Lopez have got a bet. Me and Teofimo Lopez have got a bet. His dad and me have got a bet. And he knows it. He knows he's got a bet with me. He came up with all the smoke and he said, my son is going to knock JoSH Taylor out. Okay. I get it. He's got to back that. And listen, Teofimo Lopez probably could beat JoSH Taylor if JoSH is not at his best. But if JoSH Taylor comes 75%, 85%, I would say, himself, like he did against Regis, Jose Ramirez, I'm backing JoSH Taylor. I have to back him. But I'm backing him with my money, not with my feelings and not with the talk. I'm backing him with my money. I have to back my mouth. I have to. It could be a 50-50 fight, but I'm going to back JoSH Taylor and I'm going to put my money on it. Because at this point, that's still a very good bet for Rap Star Boxing Knowledge. Even though JoSH is coming to the end of his days at 140, I'm still confident to put my money there. At the end of the day, it is what it is. It's also rap star, but business knowledge here. So I want to see if Teofimo Sr. is going to back his talk. And is he going to back that money that he betted against me? Let's see. We'll see. I mean, it's small money to Teofimo Sr. anyway. It's small money to Teofimo Sr. anyway, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's a piece of nothing. He bet me 10 G's. Teofimo Sr. bet me 10 G's. He bet me 10,000 of his dollars against my 1,000 pounds. He was so confident that he said he will bet 10,000 against my 1,000. So let's do the bet then, bro. That's an easy bet for me. I'm getting 10 times my money. Teofimo Sr. was so confident that that Teofimo Lopez knocks out Josh Taylor, then we got to back our talk, bro. We got to back it. So I'm just going to say that Teofimo Sr., I know he sometimes watches this channel. He came here one time. And Teofimo Sr., we got that bet on, bro. I got my money ready. I hope you got your money ready. Oh, you always got that money ready. 10,000 is chump change to you. You know what I mean? Just like you said, I told everybody. Just like you said, I told everybody. So let's do it. Hey, look, it is what it is. How can I refuse a bet like that anyway? I'll be stupid. I'll be stupid to refuse a bet with Teofimo Lopez's dad, with the way that he came in, said that he will put 10. I said, you're going to put 10,000. He says, I'll do 10,000 against your 1,000. So let's do it. You get me? Hey, look, at the end of the day, it is what it is, bro. I know that Teofimo Lopez fight with Josh Taylor, it's a big fight. I ain't gonna deny that, bro. But we got to reverse the poll. We got to reverse it a little bit, man. And we got to recognize that not everybody, when they heard this situation, not everybody was hyped up like some of the people were hyped up. You get what I'm saying? Ain't nobody hyped up like the way everybody was hyped up. That's all I was saying. Now, of course, the British people, you saw what they were saying. It was more they were a bit disappointed in Josh Taylor, bro. They were disappointed after waiting nearly a year. And it was promised that this fight would happen. It was promised that this fight would happen. And it never happened. So people were waiting because it was getting announced just a couple of days before. It was just going to get announced. And there was a lot of people who really wanted to watch this fight. Whether Dr. Zhang don't believe it, whether fucking anybody else don't believe it, it just is what it is, bro. So, of course, fans who want to just see Teofimo Lopez, they're just going to, you know what I mean? They're not going to give a fuck about what Cattrall thinks or what Cattrall fans think. They don't give a fuck about Cattrall fans. But, you know, there was a lot of fans. A lot of Josh Taylor fans became Cattrall fans, bro. It just is what it is. A lot of Josh Taylor fans became Cattrall fans. Yeah? So, look, it is what it is. Danny Medina says Taylor is the dog at 140. The chief says Bob making him an offer he couldn't refuse, Rapstar. Oh, I think I've been this one, yeah. All right, Dr. Wang. What's happening, Dr. Wang? I'm sure he did underestimate Jack Taylor. Just beat Regis and Ramirez and had the toughest road to undisputed in the 4-belt era. Jack was food. JoSH backyard. All right. Look at Tip Bayless. You see how sarcastic Tip Bayless is right now. You know what I mean? You see how sarcastic Tip Bayless is right now. Huh? You see how sarcastic Tip Bayless is right now. He's saying Jack who? He's saying he don't even want to know who Jack is anymore. Man, fans are so fucking something else, huh? Fans are something else, bruv. I'll tell you, man. They're funny, bruv. Nobody even wants to know who Jack Catterall is anymore. Huh? Is that what you're saying? Yo, yo, yo. Verbio says, yo, the Brits think Taylor faked the injury. Well, it can look like anything. It can look like anything, bro. I told you, man. This ain't no fucking fanboy channel, bro. This could be anything. I'm a JoSH Taylor fan. But I'm not here gonna fucking here protect any motherfucking fighter, bro. I'm a fan of boxing before any boxer. I'm a fan of boxing before any boxer. I'm not gonna sit here and protect JoSH Taylor for nobody. Fuck that shit. If he faked the injury to fight TEOFIMO Lopez and Bob Arum gonna get him more money, then it is what it is. And the fans are out there calling him a duck. Fans are calling JoSH Taylor all kinds of names. You know what I'm saying? Fans are calling JoSH Taylor all kinds of names, bro. It is what it is. Think of it how you want. You know what I'm saying? I've seen at least over hundreds of messages which were so negative towards JoSH fighting. He needs to fight Catterall and at least get that out of the way, or at least come back to fight Catterall. People are like that, bro. There's a lot of fans now, I told you, for Catterall. You know, a lot of fans in England think Catterall deserves a rematch. And some of you thought Catterall won. Dr. Zhang said Catterall won the fight. Some of you people think Catterall won the fight. Now, let me ask you this, and just be real. Does anybody in the chat, you might not want to say it now, because now it's TEOFIMO Lopez, so nobody gives a fuck about Catterall, right? Especially right now. Did anybody think Catterall won the fight against JoSH Taylor? Let me see. Did anybody think Catterall won the fight against JoSH Taylor? Yes or no? Two people said yes already. Two fucking people said yes already. Two people said yes already, bro. Come on. Two people said yes already, bro. Already. Three people. So what the fuck is anyone talking about? Stop fanboying out here. What the fuck is anybody talking about, bro? You get what I'm saying? Man, I think at the end of the day, People can't get in their feelings out here, bro. You guys can't get in your feelings for TEOFIMO Lopez, man. Stop the bullshit. Looks fucking weak. Teo ain't no fucking god of boxing, bro. Stop the bullshit out here. Fucking hell, man. I'm telling you, man. People got... I'm a Teo fan, but that's about it. I'm a Teo fan, but that's about it, bro. Fucking hell. They don't even want to give Cattrall the respect. They don't even want to give Cattrall the respect. You know what I'm saying? They don't even want to give Cattrall the respect. And look at this. My brethren here, yeah? Calling me a liar. Fucking hell. Fucking hell. You call me a liar. I don't know who you got left in the world of YouTube. And you know you don't mean that. This is me just cooking it up. And I know I'm not going to keep it out of ordinary for your boy TEOFIMO Lopez, bro. But Punch, you're still my guy. I don't give a fuck about you calling me a liar. You lie sometimes. And it looks like you lie. I don't say that you lie. How dare you, bro? I ain't got no reason to fucking lie. I've been watching Cattrall just like anybody else. From the Tyrone McKenna days, from O'Hara Davis, when he beat O'Hara Davis, I thought, okay, this guy beat O'Hara Davis. All right, he looks like he's the man in England right now. And then he beat Timo. After that, I've just been watching him. I'm a fan of every fighter. Ain't no reason to lie. I don't need to make a video about Cattrall Punch. Where you coming with that fake talk? Huh? How you speaking to your brethren like that, bro, over TEOFIMO Lopez? How you speaking to your mate across the pond to call me that, bro, over TEOFIMO Lopez, bro? Because I think Cattrall still has a lot of fans that want to watch that fight. I don't need a lie for shit. This boxing don't even pay me no money. I just keep it going when I feel like keeping it going. I don't take this boxing every day like others. No, I don't. But when I come, I come. All I'm saying is, I have no reason to lie about bullshit here. Teo fans are going to feel a certain way. And I'll prove my point. Subject ended. Subject done. I proved everything I need to prove. I knew before I did this live, after seeing the way I saw it, I said, man, rap, you know how TEOFIMO people, they're going to want that, you know, they're not going to like it. But it is what it is. That at the end of the day, Cattrall was there. And it wasn't like Pitbull Cruz. Cattrall was promised a rematch. Then the fans were told there was a rematch. The rematch was going to get announced. And all of a sudden, there was an injury. And now you got negotiation with TEOFIMO Lopez. That's it. Those are the facts. But just because it's not good enough, that some people believe that I need to say, yeah, everybody wants to see the TEOFIMO Lopez fight. Bullshit. Not everybody did see it like that. Of course, the majority of people would say that they see it like that. You know what I'm saying, bro? I keep it 100 all the time. If you don't like what you hear, you don't like what you hear. If others are saying they keep it 100, then they do. I only support a couple of people anyway. I don't even support many, to be honest. I really don't. I don't even look at anybody's content. I only support a couple of people, bro. And one of them is my boy Punch Drunk. I know he likes to have fun. But I ain't going to give him that energy. I'm not going to go into one about all this bullshit, bro. I'm just keeping it the way I see it. I've been watching Cattrall, and Cattrall been doing really well from Tyrone McKenna, O'Hara Davis. He beat those guys. He put himself in position. But those are just the facts. Those ain't no feelings. If anything, I should be pissed off. I thought Max and Lolo Boxing and all these guys call me the Josh Taylor fucking fan. Huh? Ladies and gentlemen, they call me the Josh Taylor fan because me and Teofimo Lopez have been going back and forth because he's been putting Josh Taylor down and I've been backing Josh Taylor up. He's been saying all the bad things about Josh and I've just been there backing Josh Taylor up. So now all these people call me the Josh Taylor fan, yeah? But how come I can keep it real about Josh? I showed you all the messages calling him this and calling him a duck, saying that Josh Taylor is out of order what he's doing. That Josh Taylor promised the man that he was going to have a rematch. Huh? What happened? What happened, bro? I'm just asking a simple fucking question. I can talk about Josh Taylor, that everybody's calling him this and calling him that. I'm not hiding nothing. I ain't fanboying no Josh Taylor. See, that's the difference. You can't keep it 100 on Teofimo Lopez like I can keep it on Josh Taylor. How about that? How about that? How about you keep it 100 on Teofimo Lopez like I keep it on Josh Taylor? That's the fucking difference sometimes. Just saying. And Teofimo Sr., don't duck the smoke. Josh Taylor's going to beat your boy. I told you. I have to back my guy. I am going to back Josh Taylor. I already lost money on Teo. Teo's a great fighter. Lomachenko lost against Teo. I got to give Teo his respect. But see, I'm not a fanboy. I'm going to back my talk. Teofimo Sr., rap star, got his money where his mouth is. Let's put that money on Josh Taylor. Come on. Even at this point, I got to back it because I already told Teo I would. It just is what it is. It doesn't mean that Teo can't win. You get me? And anybody wants that smoke, I don't give a fuck. You call me a Josh Taylor fanboy, I'm showing you that Josh Taylor has a whole bunch of people that don't agree with him. Josh Taylor has lost a lot of fans. I'm telling you. You watch. I'm telling you, watch. Josh Taylor has lost certain fans, bruv. I'm telling you he has. And you have to understand the climax of England. Josh Taylor had the fans of England. He's Scottish. But when you saw a Londoner like Jack Catterall coming in from London, England, and nearly beating the Scot, he's lost a lot of Londoners. See, I know how the Londoners think. The Londoners want the Londoner to beat now Josh Taylor. See, that's the difference. Now they've got a guy in England who nearly beat the best of the world from Scotland. See, now everybody in England, it is like that. If the guy's the baddest man, he's the baddest man. But now you got to support Josh Taylor because he was the baddest man. But in this fight with Jack Catterall, the man from London, a lot of people converted to Jack Catterall. They want to support him more. And that's why the rematch was big for England. That's just the way it is. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, bro, you can say what you want. You can say it how you want. You don't understand it. You'll sit there and make a statement. You don't understand the London culture, you dumb fuck Tip Bayliss. You don't understand it. There's a lot of fans who are not happy with Josh Taylor's movements, bruv. They had a lot of people standing on this fight, Tip Bayliss. See, look, the problem is, it's the same thing with Canelo and John Ryder. If that fight was in England, England was hyped up. They wanted to watch Canelo come to England. But you see how many people are against John Ryder. They rather see Demetrius Andrade fight John Ryder or Jamal Charlo. Am I right? In America, it's more like that. But in England, John Ryder, if he was going to fight Canelo in England especially, the England fans were like, yeah, man, give John Ryder a chance. Let's go. And you ain't going to feel the same way for John Ryder, bruv. You're just not. Just is what it is. Just is what it is. Oh, shit. Hey, look, man. At the end of the day, bro, I told you, man, I'm going to rattle cages for no reason. Just by keeping it 100. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to rattle cages out here, bro. Just trying to have a conversation. Look, man, I don't want to rattle no cages, bro. I'm not saying TEOFIMO Lopez, Jack Catterall ain't a big, TEOFIMO Lopez and JoSH Taylor ain't a big fight. You never heard me saying that. You never heard me saying that once. All I'm saying is the people felt how the people felt. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't respect the rap star boxing knowledge voice and you don't respect, then you wouldn't be here right now, bro. You wouldn't be here right now, bro. And yes, I am the fucking voice. I am the voice, not just of UK. I'm the fucking voice of the world. I might not have a channel which it's a small channel, but I speak to everybody. See, the difference with Rap Star is I don't just keep my boxing one-sided. I speak about the Australian boxing. I speak to my Aussie people on an every other day basis. They email me, they phone me. Then I speak to a lot of my Mexican brothers and sisters, my Latino brothers and sisters, my American fucking fans. I got Japanese fucking people I speak to, bro. I got a lot of Filipino people now that I'm speaking to. So I watch the boxing climax of everybody. I'm not subjected to just one side of boxing. I have a very broad mind when it comes to the sport. And that's the difference between a lot of people. They only stick to American boxing. I stick to boxing and I still watch. And of course, on this channel, it's a world channel. It's not a British channel, bruv. I get that. I'm not stupid. I talk to everyone. But what I do recognize is people can't have the same conversation sometimes when they don't have a broad mind. When the people don't understand the sport all across the world, it's hard. You hear me? It's hard, bro. Either put some respect on it or you don't. At the end of the day, I can understand why fans don't understand each other. I can understand that none of you fans or some of you fans, or only maybe a limited amount, will not understand these people. You won't understand these people. And you're in the same sport. You're in the same fucking sport and you ain't going to understand it from everybody's perspective. You don't understand these topics. They are not for you or for some of you. All you understand is forget Jack Catterall now, and it's all about TEOFIMO Lopez. I'm just telling you now. I'm just telling you now that at the end of the day, bro, it's tough. Fans will not lose their egos. Fans will not back down regardless of what's right and wrong. Fans don't give a fuck even about the facts. Tell me if I'm fucking telling you 100. Let me explain this to you. When a fan's mindset is a manhood, that man is not going to back down. He ain't going to back down because he don't want to make himself believe anything else. I've seen that all the time, every day, every day, every day. Fans find it hard to have the same kind of understanding for every fighter of every ethnicity. It's only natural that a Mexican brother, he has to support a Mexican brother. That's facts. The American black man has to support the American black man first. That's facts. The British man needs to support the British man first. That's facts. The Filipino needs to support the Filipino first. That's facts. So we all know that we're going to clash. And we all know it. That we're going to come to a point that it's going to come for backing your guy. And that's just the way it works, bro. Now, I'm not saying the real fan is the real fan, like your boy Rap. If I go for JoSH, then he's a country close man to me. If I go for JoSH, doesn't mean I'm not happy for TEOFIMO Lopez to take over. The difference is I support TEOFIMO Lopez more. If he beat Josh Taylor, I would give him all my attention as well. Like, he would be my guy. That's the difference, bro. The difference is I don't care. But I might back my guy. Let me back him. He's my countryman. But if my other man, the other guy on the other side of the pond wins, enough love for him. Yes, man, he the man. You know what I'm saying? He the man. Look, I had to back my boy Anthony Yard just for, you know what I mean? Come on, Anthony Yard. Come on, Anthony Yard. But I knew that Benavidez is the man. And he's got my ultimate respect. And I respect his people. I respect his country. I respect Benavidez. See, that's the difference. When Benavidez beat Anthony Yard, it is what it is. Big up Benavidez, bro. Big up Benavidez. I'm a big fan of that fucker. He's a fighter that's top in my list. And that's how I want to be, bro, in the sport. That's just the way I want to be in the sport. At the end of the day, bro, it is what it is. That's just the way I want to be in the sport, bro. At the end of the day, look, I'm going to keep it 100. Even that time with Deontay Wilder versus Tyson Fury. Hey, bro, I love Deontay Wilder. How about this? Would you believe that your boy Rapstar has met Deontay Wilder? And I've spent more than 30, 40 minutes with Deontay Wilder. Do you know that I've met Deontay Wilder, took pictures with Deontay Wilder, sat with the man? I respect Deontay Wilder. In a boxing world, I have to. But when all that crazy shit happened, I never really got involved until people started to slander on me because I was keeping it real. Then people started wanting to call the British people all kinds of fucking names on this YouTube. And then they were coming at people's kids, calling them white cracker babies and calling people's wives all kinds of names. I said, no. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. Then they started to be delusional, started to act like bitches. So it is what it is. It wasn't me. It was these crazy people. And let me tell you, the truth is, Deontay Wilder still got my respect. And the difference is, no matter how much I smoke people over Wilder, because they get so stupid about it, they can't keep it to the facts, that they're constantly gaining feelings. Let's keep it 100, bro. If Deontay Wilder would have beaten Tyson Fury in the third fight, I would have had ultimate respect for Deontay Wilder. See, that's the difference. Those motherfuckers still can't respect Tyson Fury, the Gypsy King. They still call him names. They still say all kinds of excuses, even in the third fight. They can never give Tyson Fury his credit. I can give Deontay Wilder his credit, but they can't give Tyson Fury logical credit. That's the difference. See, that's when you know your mindset is in check. That's when you know that you're not selling yourself for the sport. When you start to be a guy who hates on other people, then you hate yourself. When you're a man who hates on other people, bro, then you hate yourself. That's the problem I see in boxing. There's too many people who are haters. And you know what they do? Let me tell you the truth about these haters. If they don't like your boy Rap Star, or they don't like your boy Punch, or they don't like your boy fucking anybody, right? What do? People will team up. People will team up against each other, bro. And you know what they do? They used to hate each other, call each other all kinds of names. I can prove you all this dumb shit. When I first came on this YouTube, a man was coming at a man's children. And because they both became haters, because you realize they were both poison, they both team up and speak bad about a person like me. And they both hate each other. That's the kind of people that I saw on YouTube. I said, you know what? I don't want to be in other people's channels. Fuck these fucking lame motherfuckers. They go at each other's wives and kids, and then they want to be friends again. Man, this is some dumb shit I'm looking at, right? There's no IQ here. You know what I'm saying? There's no man to be brotherhood in this society of YouTube. Everybody trying to be a hater. So I said, go fuck yourselves. Anytime we keep it logical of boxing, people want to find narratives. I said, you know what? One day, go fuck all of you. Let me just get my own channel. And that's it. And that's how the birth of Rap Star Boxing Knowledge came in. My own British people were talking shit on YouTube. I ain't no fanboy. When I first came on this YouTube, there's these British guys from Ireland sitting there like they're all the encyclopedia. But they were fucking racist themselves, hating on American fighters. I said, these motherfuckers are some racist fucking British fucks. I don't know, one of the guy was a dumb fuck. I don't know what his name was. He has 10,000 of subscribers. What's his name again, man? I met this guy. This guy was a sarcastic hater. Acted like he was a bit boxing encyclopedia. But the man really is just pushing white guys. He don't like any other fucking fighters. I caught these people a long time ago. I said, man, I don't want to hang about with none of these pussies. There were so many fakes when I first came and went onto their channels. They couldn't keep it real, like the conversation we're having right now. There's no conversation like that on their channels. It's always one guy's fanboying another guy. I said, man, this is some dumb shit I'm watching. But look, boxing's lost a lot of respect. And YouTube definitely has played part of disrespecting the sport of boxing. A lot of the way that the toxic shit has happened, and a lot of the narratives and a lot of the bad shit that's happened in boxing and trying to downplay the sport has come from YouTube. Yes, YouTube is good for boxing, but on the other side, YouTube has done a lot of slandering and doing nothing but speaking a lot of narratives and acting like bitches. They speak about fighters like fighters are bitches anyway on YouTube. They call fighters all kinds of names. How can I relate with these men? I mean, even you think about the sport of boxing. How many times you hear he's a bum, he's a bitch, he's a pussy. But to be fair with you, none of you guys could do what that guy does. We really got to look at logically why the business didn't allow the fight. Then we got to look at, because you're so wound up and you're in your feelings that you never got the fight. So now you're going to call them all kinds of names. But if you really, really want to look at it, doesn't every fighter want to make the biggest money? When a fighter gets injured, nah, fuck that guy, he injured. Well, don't you think he wanted to get money? Jamel Charlo got injured. Yo, Jamel Charlo's a bitch. He's faking it. It's just consistent. But don't you think Jamel Charlo wants to make all that money, those millions? Why you think he wants to sit there with a fucking injury, bro? So, of course, everybody's cooking anything and everything. They make up anything and everything, and they pushing everything. YTBC is like the whore, like the hose of boxing. One thing leaks out, it goes to 1,000 places, and then before you know it, it started off like this, and it ended up somewhere else. That's how it just works, bro. You know, you'll start off saying this, but nobody would even tell you the truth, where the facts even came from. If a man comes with the facts and he's a small channel and he came with the facts, and then a week later or 4 days later, you see other people cooking it. But they don't even give the credit to rap star that Mauricio Suleiman came here and he told us that Regis Prograis can fight a voluntary fight and he doesn't have to fight anything. We're not mandating anything right now, that he's on a voluntary. Hey, listen, channels don't want to even call where they see the facts. They'll just talk the facts like they got the facts. I ain't give nobody no credit out here. But yo, give me a second and I'll be back. And now whoever wants to fucking smoke, here's the link.
What up?
How are you?
I'm great.
Can we meet you?
My name is Tunde Tupac, aka the Rap Killer,
Tunde Tupac.
the Rap Flexer, kill them all.
Your name is
Tunde Tupac.
Tunde Tupac.
You can write the Rap Killer there.
But Tunde is your
It's
name.
okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you. Tunde, with your dressing, I know the kind of song that you're about to present.
Yes.
So you want to tell us about it?
Just rap game. I kill the rap game because the haters want us down, but they're not going to get us.
You don't
Calm
need to
down.
tell us about the haters now.
Rappers, right? You're a
Yes.
rapper.
Rapper.
Good. Let's hear you.
Check it. Ha ha. Check it. Ha ha ha. Check it. Check it. Check it. I rule everywhere. I rule. They want to take me down, but they cannot take me down. Yeah. I rule New York. I rule Lagos to Atlanta. We go to Chicago. Check me out. Check my game. My game is tight. All the haters, I shoot them in the brain. Poor. I've been around with my guys, 50 Cent, Tupac, Biggie, Snoop Dogg. We're all in this game together because I kill them all. I kill Tupac and I kill Biggie. I kill them all because they can't contain my rap game.
Hey!
It's off the hook because I'll
calm
kill
down.
you all now.
No, calm down. You killed?
You killed who?
It's just a lyric. Don't fear.
Lyric.
Your lyric
Hey.
will put you in trouble. You have to be very careful. You don't just go about saying things that you don't know.
It's a rap game. That's how it is.
Oh, okay.
How old are you?
I've been in this game for more than 20 years.
How old are you?
What's it?
I'm 15 years old.
What?
Just forget my age. Just focus on how long I've been in the game.
And you know Tupac. You know Snoop Dogg. You know
By the
50
grace of
Cent.
God, we met in the States.
Oh.
Which state?
Akwa Ibom.
This guy.
You're just a joker. You know what? Just go. We'll get back to you.
So, yo, you see, where's the smoke? Have I said anything out of place? Have I said anything bad about TEOFIMO today? I sent the link. Everybody was out there calling me a Josh Taylor fanboy. Here's the fucking link. It just is what it is, bruv. At the end of the day, I can cook it either way. I can keep it 100 on Josh Taylor. It don't matter to me. But let's see if everybody else can keep it 100 too. But let me just ask this question before I kill the subject then. Let me ask the fucking question before I kill the subject, bro. And I know the answer. I know most of you guys, I get the answer. But I promise you, that's not the answer for the people. A lot of people, look, there's a lot of people want to watch Teo versus fucking Josh Taylor, bro, even in England. But a lot of people were disappointed with Josh Taylor. They wanted Josh to fight Cattrall. It just is what it is. So let me ask this question before I kill the subject. Does anybody want to watch Josh Taylor versus Jack Cattrall rematch? Can anybody want to be real about that? Does anybody want to watch the Josh Taylor versus Cattrall rematch? Even though I know that most of these people in the chat are probably Teo fans. Dennis Carrera says no. Teo Donis, what's going on? Peter Con. King's Coast says yes. I want to see the rematch, says Teo Donis. Look at that, bro. Look at that. We're in Rapstar Boxing Knowledge right now. And we got people saying they want to see that rematch. So people do feel like that. People saw a great fight against Jack Cattrall versus Josh. There's people out here who want to see that fight, bro. Con says, fuck the rematch. Ryder of the Storm says yes. Wow. I don't mind either, says Eric Gomez. Look at that, bro. Everything I've been speaking is what you're thinking. Everything that the fans have been putting up here and posting is what you've been thinking. So ain't nobody saying nothing out of question here, bro. Just saying. Now people are going to say, oh yeah, but you didn't care about Jack Cattrall before. I get it. People are going to say, yeah, but you guys didn't care about Jack Cattrall before. Huh? And all of a sudden you want to say Jack Cattrall wants a rematch. All of a sudden you're going to say Jack Cattrall, yeah, man, want to see the rematch. But you didn't give a fuck about him before. We can even go there. And the G Smooth says, I want to see the rematch versus Taylor versus Jack. So wait there. This is hard to take in. You guys want to see that rematch now. There is people out there like in England. It's not just the people in England. Now we're learning that people want to see this fight. Wow. I ain't saying that the Josh Taylor Teo fight ain't even more exciting. But some people, they got principles. And they feel like this is a fucking thing that they need to squash. Josh Taylor got unfinished business. Josh Taylor got unfinished business. And you've seen, we've had about 5, 6 people now said they want to see the rematch. The rematch was exciting. People want to watch it, bro. I know that a lot of people are really wanting to watch the Teo fight, though. I know majority of people would want to watch TEOFIMO Lopez versus Josh Taylor. But there's also a lot of people who want to watch the rematch. You get me? And like I said, at the end of the day, a lot of people are going to avoid TEOFIMO Lopez. Because of TEOFIMO Lopez, they don't want to hear about Jack Cattrall, bro. I just proved it to you today. I just proved everything that people will just bypass. They don't want to talk about it. But then you got some people just say, nah, man, we want to see this. Is what it is. But like I said, bro, I said what I said. Ain't no one said what I said. And you guys even agree with me. So there you go. Now you got Canelo Alvarez. And let's see the hate on this one now, bro. Let's have a look at the hate on this one now. Come on. I want to see all the hate. Let's go. Canelo Alvarez fighting John Ryder. Yeah? Canelo Alvarez is fighting John Ryder. Yes, he is. John Ryder from England, who beat Danny Jacobs and Zach Parker. Many, many men are hating on John Ryder. Everybody wants to now say John Ryder isn't this and John Ryder ain't that. Because they want Charlo. They want Jamal Charlo and Andre and these guys rather than John Ryder. Am I right or am I wrong? Am I right? Am I wrong? But John Ryder beat Danny Jacobs, which is a better name than fucking Charlo and Andre Boo Boo has fought anyway. But yeah, John Ryder's lost in the past. We know that. But now Canelo's fighting John Ryder. Everybody, a lot of people hating on John Ryder, bro. Is it John Ryder's fault that he got into position? Let me get a picture of John Ryder here so we can give him at least some respect. You know what I mean? Give him some fucking little bit of respect for where he's achieved to come to like a Rocky Balboa. Give him something. Give me a second. Let me get John Ryder up in here. That's what I fucking need to do. Where's John Ryder?
Right, what's going on here, Donny Zonderets? Barry's actually going to propose to Sandra. Sandra has been giving Barry mad head lately, and he's witch, yeah? He's doing this behind the back of the boys because they know, yeah, they would have cussed him out for proposing to Sandra. Tracy had one job to do, and that was to record it. But she's all over the bloody place. Barry's clocked that she didn't get the footage, so he's going to propose to Sandra again. Oh, for fuck's sake, Tracy! What's going on?
So John Ryder's got the payday. John Ryder's getting the fight. And I understand it. I know you fans ain't hyped up about it. I get it, right? That John Ryder is the tune-up for Canelo Alvarez. But John Ryder's there at the same fucking division. He's beaten Danny Jacobs, Zach Parker lately, got himself into position. Who else is there? David Benavidez fighting fucking Kalen Plant. Now you got Boo Boo Andre. And you got Charlo, who hasn't even fought for 2 years, sitting there trying to get the Canelo fight. And then you got John Ryder. So, I mean, it is what it is. At the end of the day, it's not Canelo's fault that this is where he is with it. What the fuck you want him to do? Now, I know that Andre is at 168. I know that Andre is at 168. But Andre's now with the PBC coming into the undercard of Tank Davis. He fought the guy that Berlanga knocked out. He fought the guy that knocked out, bro. And Berlanga knocked him down 9 times or something. And Andre was doing really well against the guy. And soon as he went up to 168, there was a round, and he was doing really well. I can't lie. Andre was putting hands on this guy. I was impressed in the beginning. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, yes, Andre, you're doing something now. You're giving me a fight. But then all of a sudden, he took a punch. And I know it never got scored. But they said it was a slip. But he got punched, and he got hurt just for a second. Just 1 second. Andre got hurt. What was the guy's name, Frank, who just fought Andre, bro? Let me tell you.
Nicholson?
Yeah, Nicholson. Fucking Mr. Jack Nicholson, who's been knocked down 9 times.
Yeah.
Who's a journeyman at best. He was
ranked like
look,
number 238 or something like that in the
let me
world.
ask you this, Frank. I like
Yes.
Andre, but do
Uh-huh.
you think after he got that punch where he slipped, would you class that? Did he get hurt? What happened?
No, I mean, it was a flash knockdown. That's in boxing. That's what you call a flash knockdown. It happens. Mayweather had that happen. It just wasn't called. I mean, sometimes they're called and sometimes they're not. And we've seen that in the TEOFIMO Sandor Martin fight. Guys can be off balance. Like when you watch Navarrete, he's halfway near the ground when he throws a punch sometimes. He could easily just get hit and knocked over.
Look, at the end of the day, I'm going to say it like this. Yeah, did Andre look like he was the guy when he changed the way he fought? He won the fight. I ain't going to say that he did the greatest thing against that journeyman. He knocked him down in the beginning. Then he changed the way that he fought and he just outboxed him, which is what he's good at, right? I'm not going to deny that. But did he do what he had to do to say, okay, I demand Canelo right now?
Absolutely not. A guy like Nicholson shouldn't even be in the same room with you. If you claim to be, the man, you need to prove you're the man and show that your level's above. When we watch these Tank Davises, these so-called elite fighters, like what Better Biev did to Yard. He made a statement. He showed that this guy, yeah, he's good, but he's not in my realm. Just like Inoue, he cleaned out a whole division, and he did it and proved that these guys are not in his league.
So you're saying that Andre never did anything in that fight at 168 to demand the Canelo fight, no?
Well, I mean, no. In my opinion, I don't think that fight made any kind of statement. If you're just asking me, because you got to imagine, like I'm watching the fight, I bring friends over, and I'm having a conversation, right? Like you and I, we speak because we say that we know boxing, but if I want to grow people in the sport, I'm gonna be like, hey, this is the guy who wants to challenge Canelo, and you know what they're gonna say? They're gonna get how? Why?
So answer the question then. Like everybody's been hating on John Ryder. Now you got Andre, you got Charlo, you got Morrell Jr. who's had 7 fights. Now John Ryder has just beaten Danny Jacobs and then Zach Parker. Are you saying that John Ryder is the worst fight? And are you hating on this fight?
Is it the fight that we want? No, but is it the fight that Canelo has earned with his position? Look, it's a mandatory. And I was thinking that because I knew this question was going to come, and I was thinking about these type of fights because you mentioned the Taylor, Teofimo, and Catterall and Taylor, and when you think about what happened with Catterall, he was just an opponent. When we talk in boxing, we talk about the guy's an opponent, and you know what opponent is, right?
Yeah.
But
would you rather watch Charlo than John Ryder now, or do you think John Ryder he deserves his shot at the moment?
Yeah, he's earned his shot. If we're talking about just boxing as a sport, and he fought an interim fight against the Zach Parker when it could have been Demetrius Andrade and Zach Parker, and then Andrade turned it down for the shot that he had been in line for, and then Ryder took it and won. If we're talking about pure sports, you don't get to pick what bracket you're in. Sometimes you're just in the bracket you're in. Just like with boxing, you have WBO, WBC, IBF, and a fighter can set themselves up. Just like when you talk to the Lunaires, what do they tell you? They say, well, they went to 2 conventions because they're trying to align themselves. And when they had Maloney, he goes, I'm going to go the WBO route. Well, why are we hating on Ryder when he did what he was supposed to do? You can hate the fight, but Canelo did, but Ryder did what he was supposed to do, if that makes sense.
I mean, I'm just going to show you opponents, bro. We got Charlo, right? We got Charlo out there. Do you guys want to see Charlo versus Canelo next? I'm asking the chat as well.
The chat?
Do you want? Yeah, I want to ask the chat this question, Frank. Let's involve the chat. Do you want to see Jamal Charlo versus Canelo next? Yes or no? Let's talk about it. Yes or no?
What are they saying?
I want to see. Eric Gomez says no.
Well, he's a
Wait,
160
let me
pounder
just
anyway.
see. Let me see. Charlo is supposed to be back in July, says Con. Alden Johnson says, hell yeah. Ryder next, says Gomez. Sure. Dennis Carrera says no.
But can we? You know,
Hogan says yes.
but let's add some
I'd rather
context.
watch Ryder versus Canelo, says Tip Bayless.
Let's add some context. You know, because what I'm hearing a lot of is deserve. Like even when you referred your conversation before, Teo, oh, does he deserve it? He's not ready. What the fuck does it matter?
I never said he's not ready.
No, I'm saying the
when people say that,
conversations.
when people
Yeah, the
say
conversations we have is and what I'm hearing, you hear he doesn't deserve it. Oh, he's not ready. And then the opposite is look, he's taking a shot. You know, so when you look at Charlo, it's like, can you even say that? Does he deserve it? He's a 160 pounder. Why are we hasn't even fought up at 168? Why are we even talking about him? He shouldn't even be in the breadth of conversation if we're having these conversations about deserve and mandatories and who has an interim belt. You know, it's triply hard. It's quadruply hard because Canelo is the undisputed. So you imagine that he has 4 mandatories.
Yeah, but I'm just looking at Charlo has been inactive for 2 years, says Tip. Fuck Saul Canelo Alvarez, says John McSmith. Average fighter with a bloated resume. You know, Mike from Boston says Ryder is not on Canelo's level, we will all know it, and we all do know that.
Well, but that's what I was saying about earlier when we were talking about.
Denying that. Nobody's denied that here.
Wasn't Catterall considered a kind of just an opponent before?
Yeah, and anything can happen.
That's what I'm saying.
We can't deny that Canelo is the biggest favorite, and it's like a tune-up fight. I said that in the beginning, didn't I, Frank?
Well, see, I don't want to agree with that, and
yeah, I know. I'm glad you don't want to agree, but I'm trying to be, like give the fans what they want. That okay?
Yeah.
You can call it.
No, I understand it, but you have to imagine at Canelo's level, there are no tune-ups. When has Canelo had a tune-up fight? When was the last time he had a
Yavni Yildirim?
But that was a mandatory.
And then Rocky Fielding.
Was that a tune-up though?
That was a fight that he picked.
Okay, a voluntary defense.
There you go.
Because Jamar Charlo's a champion.
Like he's had 1 or 2 tune-ups, yeah, and what? Look at the fucking what's his name? Come on, we say that John Ryder is a tune-up. If people are saying that, right, Frank? People are saying that.
Yes,
right?
They are saying that. Right. That's true.
But John Ryder, right now, is a valuable opponent for Andre, isn't he? Am I right or wrong?
He would have been.
He would be right now because Andre was going to fight Zach Parker, correct? Right?
Yes.
Now, John Ryder is a valuable opponent for Jamal Charlo to come up at 168 and test himself. Am I right or wrong?
You're right.
So why is John Ryder a total tune-up to Canelo? You know why? Because Canelo's done a lot. So it's hard. It's hard because the same opponent that can give trouble to these guys is an opponent that people think can never give trouble to Canelo.
So they hold him on such a high pedestal, it's almost as if they're giving him props by hating on him.
Yes.
Yeah, I see the line of thinking. But the reality is that at his level, there's no more tune-ups. It's just like Oscar. It's just like Floyd. It's just like Manny. Basically, they're fighting the best of the best. And if they ever fought a lesser fighter, it was as a prelude to a massive super fight. So, Pacquiao fought, a guy who's been in hell of fight? Chris Algieri. Was Chris Algieri a world beater? Did he earn a Manny Pacquiao fight? I mean, this is par for the course in boxing, and people act like this is the Canelo's doing something that, oh my God, how dare he? Floyd fought Andre Berto before a super fight with McGregor. Look, if Floyd could fight Berto, you can't get on Canelo for fighting Ryder.
Yeah. Look, my thing is this. We got to keep a logical conversation. Now, then you got fans that will come here, like the Southpaws, like the fucking Mirages, that would sit there and hate on Canelo. Say he's a bum and You know, stupid
Yeah.
shit, right?
Yeah.
Then you get these mirages, which the only channel that allows him to come is me. But right now, he can come in hate. He knows he can come in hate. He always comes and hates, and then he speaks. Then he sometimes wants to speak boxing. His whole idea is that he wants Benavidez to fight and nobody else. And the problem here is he will slander every Canelo opponent. Okay? But if you look at the fighter that he's in love with or who they're pushing, hasn't fought fucking nobody even on that level. It's kind of hard to have conversations really with a fucking fanboy like Mirage. Really, in reality, is the truth. Is because his conversation will kind of go away from logic and take his IQ is very limited because he's a beta male. But anyway, carry on.
Yeah, and you said it best. You know, Benavidez is fighting Canelo's leftovers. You know, if you really wanted to make a statement, you should have went after Bivol. I mean, let's keep it 100.
Yep.
Why are you fighting the guy that Canelo already knocked out? That beating Kalen Plant really doesn't do anything. I mean, it does something on his level, but Canelo's on another level. And let me just reiterate, I'm really not a Canelo fanboy. I mean, I'm critical of him I should be of every fighter. You know, there's been some things that he's done that I didn't agree with, but the level he is the face of boxing, and every face of boxing has had questionable fights. Like I said, Floyd fought Berto, Manny Pacquiao fought Joshua Clottey, beat up Margarito. It's just par for the course. You know, Oscar fought with Steve Forbes or something like that. Remember that? Some smaller African American guy.
Yeah.
Who did Cotto lost to Saddam Ali, right? That was supposed to be a cherry pick. But then he came back. Canelo fought Amir Khan. So, you know, they just want to hate, man. That's it. They just want to hate the guy at the top. Like Canelo's everybody's favorite subject because he is.
And you got to understand the hate. Look, a lot of people there's not hate. They're not hating. They're saying this. You know, they'll say things like, "Okay, he's a total cherry picker." Then they'll say, you know, like Canelo's taking, you know, which he is. I mean, it's easier fights, right? But at the same time, I understand all that, right? That they want Canelo to fight the best of the best of the best, who's in their eyes consistently, right?
Right.
So at this point, even if he's coming out of an injury, fighting a guy who's in position like John Ryder, there are fans out there that just want to see tough competition and the best last 4, 5, 3, 4 guys fight Canelo back to back now. You know what I'm saying? That is the situation that they've caused on Canelo. Now, does Canelo owe anybody anything? At this point in his life, I'm going to just say this. Look, ladies and gentlemen, we're in an era of boxing that Canelo is a 4-weight world champion. He still has beaten some Hall of Famers on the way, whether you like it or not, when he fought them or how he fought them. He beat those guys. Then they start to curse him. They don't fight American guys. He beat Austin Trout. Then he beat Danny Jacobs, which was another American guy in his prime. Okay? So you can't even deny that he beat American guys. Right? He beat Danny Jacobs when Danny Jacobs was the man. When he was more popular and the man than Andre and Charlo. Canelo Alvarez faced that guy and beat that guy who was way bigger than him. Yeah. And then Canelo beat Austin Trout and put beating on Austin Trout. People forget that. Then they started to make up that Canelo cannot beat people which are moving around as much. And he beat Lara. You can say what you want, but he beat Lara, right? I ain't no Canelo fanboy, but I'm not a delusional motherfucker either. Now, I'm going to keep it real with this. Only on Rap Star Boxing that you're going to get the realist. Did Canelo Alvarez, when he was at 160, or when he was having all the belts, and then he had problems with Derevchenko to get the fight with Andre after whatever happened in that situation, and then you can say that he didn't fight Andre when he had the belts to be undisputed, right? At that time, he went and did some other challenges as well, though. It's not like he didn't have that fight. Like Terence Crawford didn't fight Errol Spence and fought David Avanesian. Nah. Deontay Wilder fucking avoided 100 million with Anthony Joshua to be undisputed, and he went and cherry-picked Tyson Fury. Well, it backfired on him. But when Canelo moved in another direction, when he was having problems with Oscar De La Hoya, he did move there. And then he fought a bigger man like Sergio Kovalev. Now, who is a more of a threat? Sergio Kovalev or Demetrius Andre? It's at least a threat, though, isn't it?
Well, it's a whole nother weight division and beating a champion.
It's like going up 2 weight classes to fight that guy. I don't see Charlo going to do that. I can't see, what's his name, going to do that, Demetrius Andre. I can't. Yeah? I just can't. And Mirage, you got to sit there and listen to these conversations to be educated, bro. We need to teach you a lesson, Mirage. You're a fool. All you do is sit there and hate. All you do is sit there and hate. Now, let me tell you now. Years later, after that situation at 160 and he goes and fights Kovalev, we're years later now. What has everybody else done, bro? What the fuck has Jamal Charlo done? What the fuck? I don't care about the politics, but if you look on paper, has fucking Andre done? And even though you want to slander Canelo Alvarez, that's on you.
Yeah.
Listen to this before I let you cook. They want to bring up Benavidez. Okay, I get it. Benavidez is the biggest now at 168. But when Benavidez had a chance, Frank, when Benavidez had a motherfucking chance to fucking do something in his life, the fat fuck ate so many fucking Big Macs that he couldn't make weight. And then, after nowhere, when he gets the belt that Canelo Alvarez wanted, because Canelo Alvarez wanted to be undisputed after at 168. He announced it and he said, I'm going to try and do this, and this is what I'm going to do. Did he or did he not, Frank?
That's what he did.
But everybody knew that Canelo Alvarez was going for undisputed at 168. And David Benavidez lost the belt. And then David Benavidez lost the belt again for trying to be David Montana and take all the cocaine up his nose. Right? Motherfucker takes all the cocaine up his nose and fucks up a lifetime opportunity with Canelo Alvarez. How about, has anybody ever thought of this? That maybe David Benavidez was so under pressure at that time that even he thought, man, this Canelo fight's got him under pressure. That if he keeps the belt, motherfucker has to take cocaine. Come on, bro. You blaming Canelo Alvarez for the man's cocaine fucking habit. Stop the bullshit, Mirage.
Damn.
You need to learn that you got to take accountability for your own bullshit.
Roasted.
Come on, Frank.
Truth bombs being let off. Yeah, no, I mean, everything you said is accurate. Here's the thing, though, when you're thinking about boxing, talking about boxing, look at your pound for pound, and I'm not your own, but ESPN or Ring Magazine, and every fighter's resume can be torn apart. So what do they say about Inouye? He beat an older Donaire. He's in a smaller weight class. What do they say about Benavidez? Well, he's a Euro bum. He's only got 19 fights. He hasn't really fought an elite fighter. So you can go up and down any list and say these things. The only difference is that Canelo, if you look at a pound for pound list and you compare it next to Canelo Alvarez has done more than any of your favorite fighters.
All right, now I'm going to ask the chat this. Frank, we're having a proper boxing conversation, right?
True.
JB, what's happening, my brother?
What's going on, Rap Star?
How you doing?
Oh man, everything going good. How about yourself?
Man, you blessed out there?
I hear you.
Mm.
Yeah, so I see the topic y'all talking about the TEOFIMO JoSH Taylor. I know they're in negotiations and that fight is looking to take place in the spring in the UK.
Yeah.
That's a very interesting fight. I know that fight between JoSH Taylor and Jack Catterall was supposed to happen, the rematch, but it got postponed at least a couple of times. So I guess now that JoSH Taylor has that injury, that plantar fasciitis, that he's I guess top rank has decided to go into another direction and fight TEOFIMO Lopez. So that's a fight that's been percolating for a while. People were assuming that was going to be the next fight before the Catterall first fight with JoSH Taylor. It was looking to set that fight up, but now that the Catterall fight, I think Catterall's fight, he's got a fight coming up. I don't know if it's a tune-up. I don't know if he has an opponent lined up. I know he has a fight coming up in a couple of months. So I guess that JoSH Taylor's going to probably take on TEOFIMO before he goes up to 147. So that's going to be an interesting fight. It should be exciting matchup between those two guys.
Yeah, and what do you think about people hating on Canelo coming out of an injury and they're saying like they don't want to see him fight John Ryder, but they, how do you feel about that?
John, the John Ryder fight, that's a pretty good fight coming off an injury. Then he had an injury to his wrist or something. So John Ryder's not a bad fighter. He's like, I would probably say he's probably probably a top 10 super middleweight, the lower end of the top 10 in the super middleweight division. So he's a good fighter. I thought he won the Callum Smith fight. The fight versus what's my boy from New York? Daniel Jacobs. That fight was very, very close. I thought Jacobs edged that fight out, but so he was in two fights against top fighters, and he arguably could have won both of them, or he arguably could have lost both of them, but he ended up getting a split 1-1. So he's a good fighter. I like John Ryder. I think he's a solid fighter. That's a good fight after coming off of injury, and I think once he fights him, they're gonna be looking to do the rematch with Dimitri Bivol in September. So I ain't got no problem with the Ryder fight.
Yeah, I mean, you're just talking like a humble boxing fan. You appreciate the sport, huh?
Yeah, I appreciate the sport, and a lot of people that probably say John Ryder is a horrible fighter, they probably ain't never seen John Ryder fight. So John Ryder, he's a solid fighter. He's a solid fighter. As long as you look at Canelo's resume, he's got a real good resume. There's some fights that he need to fight, like Benavidez, and give Jamal Charlo opportunity, but he's fought some good names over his career. So you coming off of a loss to Dimitri Bivol, then you fought Triple G. You had to finish that chapter, and now you're getting there with John Ryder. So it's not a bad fight. It's better than, it's not a tune-up, that's for sure. Like I said, I look at John Ryder as a top 10 super middleweight. So I think it's a solid fight coming off an injury, and then he'll be looking to get in a bigger fight after that in September. So I have no problem with the Ryder fight.
Exactly. I mean, that's you being a boxing fan. Now, look, ladies and gentlemen, before I talk anymore, there's 30 people in the building. I want to see some likes. Support the channel. Now, you look, there's just a boxing talk going on here, right? Now, the only channel that lets any troll in is Rapstar Boxing Knowledge. We know this fool. He loves going everywhere. Now, look, we give Mirage love. Do we want to let Mirage come here, his hating ass, and then you know how he talks? He loves to come with his narratives and show you that he hasn't got no appreciation for this and that. But the man's in love with David Benavidez. He's done it 100 times on my channel. The only channel he goes anywhere else, they get rid of him. They kick him out. He has no respect in the whole YTBC. And you got fans nowadays in my own channel that love hearing his mad shit. They're not into boxing. They want entertainment. They want to hear the trolls like Mirage. And Mirage loves coming here because he gets in his feelings, and then sometimes he gets into one, right? And he knows that Rapstar will give him always give him a chance to come. But do you guys really want? I want to see at least 10 people say they want all this comedy and they don't want to talk about boxing anymore. And let's just do something else. I want to see 10 people right now, or I'm not going to let him come, that want to see Mirage's entertainment and his mad shit. I want to see 10 different people put Mirage's name on. If you really want to listen to
We've heard
Mirage.
it all though. That's the
If
thing.
you want to listen to Mirage, we do it every
But
day.
Rap,
Every day he comes here. Every day.
let's keep it a buck. He's never said nothing new. I think we've heard everything he's had to say.
Yeah.
I mean,
I want to see 10 people call his name, and he can come.
he's never said anything original.
Yeah.
I've never heard him talk about anything other than Benavidez or Canelo.
I mean, look, even Real Boxing said he's been getting cooked everywhere. We just let him talk his stuff, right? We know he wants to come and spoil the party. He doesn't want to give Canelo
that's what
any
it is.
respect.
He's a spoiler. You know, you could be talking boxing, and here comes Mirage, and it goes to shit. You know, usually when you know what the difference is, Rat? When you and I talk or some other people come on, it's a dialogue, right? We're trying to get somewhere. We're trying to figure something out. You know, that's what men do, is they want to solve problems. This guy is the problem. He adds nothing. He's a black hole. You know, he contributes nothing. That's the difference.
5, 6. I only got 6 people, bro. Unfortunately, there's only 6 names that's called Mirage's name.
Because he doesn't add anything.
Out of 33 people. So it's unfortunate for Mirage.
Imagine if your head was only filled with David Benavidez, right? Mm-hmm. Like, before I come on Rap Star, you know what? You know, like, I'll take maybe 10 minutes out of my day to see what the news is.
I need to see 4 more people. Yeah, go on.
You know what I mean? Like, what the news is, what's going on in boxing. Like, I'm actively, you know, I actively seek out information to feel, you know, maybe I'm missing something. Maybe I need to know something. This guy, he doesn't. He doesn't know anything.
I mean, sometimes we want to just talk boxing, and I don't mind the trolls coming, because look, the trolls love to support rap style boxing. At the end of the day, Frank, sometimes the trolls like coming here and they get straightened up, but they like the fun, you know. And I'm a pretty complacent channel. I let it happen all the time.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but here's the thing. You know, a troll won't go to another troll. You know why? Because they'll cancel each other out. A troll's only job is like a virus, right? Like the Matrix. He wants to destroy your channel. Like, he can fuck shit up, that's what he wants to do.
And listen, look, they want Mirage on, yeah? Put Mirage on, that's 7. Man, I've already seen you, Real Boxing TV. Stop the fucking shit. All right, 3 more.
Is Mirage going to say anything we haven't heard yet?
3 more, bro. At least tell me 33% want to hear this in bullshit. I'm just going to let
I think it's the same person
let Mirage
saying
do his dumb shit.
Yeah, but hey, can he say something new? Is he gonna have any new information? Has he learned something from the last time?
I mean, he's never willing to embrace. And let me tell you something, deep down inside, he has a lot of respect for Rapstar, because he knows Rapstar's let him in all the time. Right? Even when he's said so many things about me, I'll still let him in all the time. Right?
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, it's like, has he ever come to embrace and say, you know what, Rap? I respect you, bro. He doesn't even respect that. He doesn't even want to say that he respects this channel, but he comes to the channel all the time.
Yeah, you know, you can't trust a man that doesn't respect anything. He's a joker. He's a clown. He's gonna say the same thing I've heard 1,000 times already. Oh, you know, Benavidez.
Okay, I see new names. Pounds. Do you want to see Mirage Pounds? You need to vote. The names are there, but I'm seeing the same fucking name, Pounds. Do you want to see Mirage on the thing? Yes or no?
You know, Mirage is the white.
Should I change? Shall I change the way that people come, instead of calling people bums, bitches, a duck, and all these things that they keep calling boxers? Should they learn the IQ of how to talk about boxers? At least on the channel. At least have some kind of a code. Look, I don't want to call him a bitch. I shouldn't be calling this guy a pussy. I shouldn't be calling, you know, Canelo a bum and that guy a bum all the time, because that's not really a boxing real true channel, is it? That's just entertainment.
That's the definition of trolling. Look, man, you have to be able to add to something, right? It's a dialogue. We're having a conversation. If all you're doing is saying that and trashing, then you're either a fanboy or a troll. You know, I was gonna say Mirage is the white Dirk. Like they're the same person. I really believe that they're the same. Only Mirage is obviously Australian white, and Dirk is African American, but they're the same.
Look, Dennis Carrera says Mirage nearly almost made me delete myself from YouTube. Oh my God. Mirage is worshipping his David B poster.
Yes, David, a David keychain and rubs it for good luck.
Mastermind in the motherfucking building. My homie, Mastermind. What's going on, brethren? Mastermind. What you saying, bro? Huh? Mirage will not continue to be a Benavidez fan if he loses to
you know,
Canelo.
I think Benavidez is
All right,
gonna
look,
win.
there's the fucking link. There's the link, but I need to see a couple more people. Yeah?
Look,
At the
the
end of the
people
day,
that
look,
spoken.
look, let's keep it real. Has Canelo Alvarez could have fought other people? Yes, he could have. Has Canelo Alvarez done enough anyway? Yes, he's done good. He's done like the guys that he could have fought. Yeah, he could have fought those guys. But Benavidez fucked it up over the cocaine. That's his own fault. Okay? Now, could he have fought Andre? We agree he could have fought Andre. But years later now, he still went up, though, after that and fought Kovalev. So people gave him respect for the 2 weight classes that he went up and won the belt, right? Canelo Alvarez became undisputed in 11 months, beat all the champions which were there. They said a rangy fighter like Demetrius Andrade was like Kalen Plant. Kalen Plant was rangy. Kalen Plant could move like Lara. What happened? Kalen Plant got knocked the fuck out. That's what happened. Now you don't want to give Kalen Plant all that respect. First you were calling him the bad man. First you were saying this is the man that's going to beat Canelo Alvarez. And now Canelo beat the fuck out of Kalen Plant. Ain't nobody give a fuck.
Let me ask I swear I think it's majority Canelo haters. What would people do without Canelo Alvarez? Really think about that. Where would boxing be if he retired tomorrow? Where's the big fights? What big fights do we even have now? Can you name them?
Talk to me.
What's the biggest fight? What does everybody look forward to? Love him or hate him? Is a Canelo Alvarez fight. That's boxing. I'm telling you, man, like I said, you know, people know Tank and Ryan. Whether you love them or hate them, it's a big, massive motherfucking fight. It brings in casuals. Same with Canelo Alvarez. He was on the fucking Super Bowl. I mean, what more do you want? How can you claim to love boxing and hate Canelo Alvarez? He is boxing, whether you like it or not. I mean, who is these guys' favorite fighter?
Look, the problem is, right? Yeah, you can put Canelo Alvarez down and you can make it sound exciting, like Mirage will, right? Canelo fighting the weakest opposition. He cherry-picked all the people. Ain't nobody care about the UK bums. Motherfucker, let's keep it real, though. The UK 2 guys had the belt. It wasn't their fault. They had the belt, you dumb fuck. Right? You want to hate the fighters that he took the belts from. But Benavidez, what the fuck was he doing, Frank? Apart from fucking banging Tracy and taking...
Right, what's going on here, Donny Zondrex? Barry's actually going to propose to Sandra. Sandra has been giving Barry mad head lately, and he's witch, yeah? He's doing this behind the back of the boys because they know, yeah, they would have cussed him out for proposing to Sandra. Tracy had one job to do, and that was to record it. But she's all over the bloody place. Barry's clocked that she didn't get the footage, so he's going to propose to Sandra again. Oh, for fuck's sake, Tracy! What's going on?
Because why would all these guys, Andrade, Benavidez, why would they be wanting to fight him?
You know what happened? Benavidez fought one day JB Sports. He was on the line to doing something great. And then he sat there one day and he fucking had too many burgers, first of all, like Tracy. He fucked up that time. And then one time he wants to sit there and act like Tony Montana.
Shit.
Yeah, man goes out there, smokes the best or whatever he's fucking doing, the cocaine up his nose. You know what I mean? What the fuck is he doing cocaine up his fucking nose for?
Yeah,
who asked the man to do coke up his fucking nose? Right? He fucked it up himself, trying to act like David Montana. He thought he was David Montana, bro, and that's on him. Hey, listen, JB Sports, do you agree? If a fighter fucks up, that's on him. It's his accountability. You can't slander the other guy. Do you agree?
Yeah, I agree with that. You know, and he messed up twice actually. Like I say, he messed up with sniffing the cocaine, and then he came in another time and lost his bet on the scales when he came in overweight. I think that was the Anguilla fight. So he's messed up twice, but he seems to learn from his mistakes, and he seems to be a focused fighter now. So, you know, the problem with all this is, though, now that we're here, is that Canelo has said that he's not fighting any more Mexican fighters. So he ain't fought nobody since Chavez Jr. So just look at the track record. So I don't look for that fight to happen anytime soon. Like I say, you'll probably fight Ryder. I think they're supposed to be fighting in Mexico in May. Then after that, they're going to fight Bivol in September. So, you know, that fight is out the question for 2023. So maybe, and I don't see it happening at all unless he changes his tune. Well, you know, but he's made it very clear that he's not fighting any more Mexican fighters. So that's the problem.
That's not
with
a
the
problem.
Benavidez fight.
He was just making fun of people. Canelo's very savvy. He's not where he's at by being dumb. You know, many fighters that have been in his position and were unable to reach the heights that he's reached. Look at Andre Ward, clearly a good fighter, right? He was never in Canelo's position, and he was in those divisions. Why is that?
Yeah, Andre Ward, you know, he's a Hall of Fame fighter and stuff like that. You know, and I'm not only
But
going
he
by what
never
he said.
reached the level of Canelo Alvarez.
Yeah, as far as cash cow, he did a couple of pay-per-views. They didn't do that great with Kovalev. He's not reached
And my point in making that is that nobody was clamoring and saying and chasing Andre Ward because he didn't bring it. He didn't bring it in his style, and he didn't bring it in his career. He retired early because it just wasn't there. Maybe he could have had the Triple G and became a mega and somewhat of a star. But these people hate on Canelo Alvarez, and everybody's clamoring for a fight. And you had the same guy with similar accolades, and nobody gave a fuck about him. That tells you where you're at in the sport of boxing.
Yeah, he wasn't the attraction that a Canelo Alvarez is, but he's in the Boxing Hall of Fame, so he's had a great career.
Well,
You went to the Boxing Hall of Fame,
nobody,
had a great career.
no fans or no fighters were sitting there clamoring for an Andre Ward fight.
But look at who he fought though. Look at his resume. He got a real strong resume. I know you're talking about attraction. You're talking about there's a lot of fighters that ain't been no attraction that's been
no. What I'm saying, my comparison is that you have all these fans that have, I guess, if you're not a fan of Canelo Alvarez, or if you're hating on Canelo Alvarez, who are you a fan of, or who are you rooting for, right?
Yeah,
that's what I'm trying to say, because in the era before Canelo, before he got to those weight classes, it was the Andre Ward show, and people were not they didn't feel the same way. They didn't really care about the guy.
All right, we got your favorite guy on here now.
Like I say,
who's been waiting for so long, but we're gonna let JB Sports cook before we let Mirage.
Like I said, I'm just going by the track record as far as him saying he'll never fight any Mexican fighter. He ain't fought nobody since Chavez Jr. When was the Chavez Jr. fight? Wasn't that 2017, 2018? So the record speaks for itself. He ain't fought nobody. He's not only said that, he's done it by action. He ain't fought no guy since Chavez Jr.
No, it'd be
so
one thing if
a lot
he
of
didn't,
European fighters, and he fought
but look, sometimes you don't have, you can say it without saying it. A lot of African Americans are not fighting each other anyway, so let's keep it a buck. Whether Canelo Alvarez said it, he's done it. He's fought everybody. He's fought Mexicans. He's fought African Americans. He's fought Yoruba. He's fought everybody. If he decides that's what he wants to do, that's fine. But you have a lot of these guys who won't even fight each other. So let's hold everybody to the same standard. If you're going to say that he said that about Mexicans, a lot of these African Americans are not fighting each other either. So why don't you say that?
No, but you don't see the African American fighters saying I'm not going to fight them.
They're not saying it, but they're doing it. So let's keep it 100, because you want to talk about this talking point about Canelo saying that, but he's fought Mexicans before.
But the last time he fought one was in 2017.
And who was he supposed to fight? A Mexican? Who was he supposed to fight?
You got David Benavidez is out there.
And Rap just told you he lost it. He lost the chance by his own admission.
That was a couple years ago. But I'm talking about right now. Why he ain't fighting him now?
I'm just shutting down that ignorant talking point because
ain't no ignorant talk. It's a fact. He ain't fought nobody since 2017.
But
go check BoxRec, brother.
It's an
ignorant. Go check BoxRec. I ain't lying. Don't shoot the Mexican. I'm stating facts.
And when he fights in the Mexican, I want you to come back.
He ain't fought Mexican since 2017.
When he does it, I want you to come back and say, "Hey, Frank, I was wrong. Let me kiss your ass. I was wrong. That was this ignorant talking point." I want you to do that when he does. Okay? Are you willing to do that?
Yeah, when he does that, like I say, the proof is in the pudding. Do it. He ain't done it since 2017,
can you come
brother.
back and say I was wrong and I'm going to kiss your ass?
Facts. He ain't done it since 2017. I know you're a Canelo fanboy. You love Canelo.
I'm just talking about your talking point.
Canelo's ass.
I'm talking about your ignorant talking point.
But the facts are the facts.
No, I'm talking about it's an ignorant talking point because he's done it.
Since 2017, brother.
But he's done it.
Fighter since 2017.
But he's done it. Has he done it or has he not done it?
It's been 5 years. What you gonna do it now? So you saying since
okay?
He's done
so
it
when he does do it
again,
again, no. All I'm saying is when he does do it again, I want you to come back and say you're wrong and you're gonna kiss my ass.
Well,
right?
he ain't done it since 2017. So we can talk about coulda, shoulda, woulda. He don't seem like he's getting in the ring.
No, but you want to hold to this ignorant talking point. Oh, he said he's never fighting Mexicans, but when he does.
He ain't.
Like I'm telling you, he will.
You talking about when he does?
And he
when
was
is
just
he gonna do it?
And he was just making
jokes.
In May?
Is he gonna do it in September? Let's talk facts. Is he gonna do it in May?
He's fighting a better fighter.
Is he gonna do it in September?
He's fighting a pound for pounder.
So when is he gonna do it, brother?
Wait, so you're gonna hold him not fighting a Mexican because he's fighting a pound for pounder? That's what you're gonna say?
Pound for pounder.
Sounds ignorant to me.
What you talking about in May or you talking about in September?
No, I'm talking about him fighting Dimitri Bivol pound for pounder.
Yeah.
Considered one of the best in the world. And you're going to hold this ignorant Mexican talking point?
You at 168 right now. You're going to 175. You fighting at 168. The best two fighters at 168
I think
David Benavidez. He's one of the best fighters at 168.
Frank also agreed that Canelo didn't fight certain fights. But he's also saying to you that Canelo has done so much as well. No one can't deny that. I said it to everyone. Canelo didn't fight Andre. Everybody knows that. But Canelo still has done great shit in his life. Where Frank's saying that others haven't. Years have gone by, and you're still holding him down and accountable. You got to understand.
Yeah, when has Andrade fought an African American?
He's just achieved so much.
When was the last time Andrade did?
Look. He's achieved so much that JB Sports, just like Floyd Money Mayweather, Canelo's put himself on that stepping stool of today's boxing. He has. You just got to give him that. He has. He is the Floyd Mayweather of today. I can't deny that. It's the Mexican guy. And I'm not going to lie, I never thought he would be the Floyd Mayweather of today. But it's the Mexican
cash cow boxing right now.
It's the Mexican guy, yeah? It's this Mexican guy, Canelo Alvarez, that's actually the face of boxing. And I think we just got to understand that, bro. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, he definitely the cash cow boxing right now.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. But yo, I know that
took that throne from Mayweather because Mayweather had pretty much stopped fighting.
I gotta give him some his Mirages. You know, he still comes here all the time, and I'm the only one who's gonna give him his opinions. So go on, Mirage, say what you gotta say to what you want to say.
Yeah, Rap. I think you're a little bit confused.
No.
Let me help out the confusion. Hey,
no, you're confused.
I don't mind sort of joking around and shit like that. But if you fuck me around again like this,
shut the fuck up.
I'm not going to come on this fucking channel.
No, you don't come here and talk to me like that, pussy. You ain't never going to come and talk to Rapstar like that, bitch. You sitting over here. I'm giving you an opinion. I'm not sitting on Mirage's channel. You always disagree with me. You always call me names. I still let you come. So you ain't coming here with disrespect. Motherfucker, put some respect on Rapstar. Don't come here with disrespect to me.
Dogging somebody out.
I'm the only motherfucking channel that allows you.
No, you're not. You're actually not. I have other options.
You're confused. And everybody else treats you like a bitch. Remember that.
Well,
so don't come here.
They don't sit here talking shit for half an hour.
Don't come here and tell me nothing.
Without letting me on.
If you want to have an opinion, you have your opinion. Shut the fuck up.
Can I talk? You talk. Yeah, you dogged me out for half an hour with your bum boy here, Frank. Can I talk?
So you're calling Frank a bum boy now? See? You came with disrespect.
Talking shit's cool, but if you're going to talk and not let the other person on...
What did I say?
That's weak shit. That's weak shit.
What did I say? Wait, Mirage. You can't act like a man. The problem is...
See that right there? What do you mean I can't... Okay, listen.
Can I finish?
Please? We can talk... No, you talked for half an hour. Can I fucking talk?
But look...
You talk for half an hour.
I will. It's my channel.
Well,
Now
so
listen
can
to
I
this.
talk?
That's
What's
why
the
you
point of
come
me
here all
coming
the
on?
time.
What's the
Let me
point?
tell you this now. Let me tell you this now. You got to respect that you never come across to people like a man. You come here like a troll. The first thing you'll do is talk about Frank is a bum. Then JB Sports is this. Punch Drunk is this. Rap Star,
Did you hear what Frank was saying?
All you do. No, wait. You disrespect people, bro. There's grown motherfucking men in this house. So why should we?
You're fighting for all these guys, though.
Why should we treat you with any respect, Miraju? Tell me.
The point is, you don't have to treat me with like respect, but that doesn't mean you can sit here for 30 minutes talking shit and disrespecting me to that level. Okay, so I'm just telling you, whatever you want, I'll drop this channel like a bad habit, just like I did BDA. I don't give a fuck. I don't need to come on here.
If I've got in your feelings, bro, then you got to start treating the boxing sport with a bit
Bro,
of
I don't give a
respect.
fuck. I'll just I'll block it like I block BDA, and it's history. I'll go to the next channel.
Mirage,
So,
go where the fuck you want, pussy.
So
I don't want
because you let me on all this time,
hey,
I've
pussy,
decided to give
tell
you
me
another
nothing.
chance.
Don't tell me nothing. But let me tell
Mate,
you,
you're on your last chance, okay?
I don't give a fuck, pussy. You need to get off now.
Okay, good. I'm serious. I don't give a fuck. I'm fucking
motherfucker.
stubborn.
Let me tell you something. I don't know who you're coming to tell. Right now, I'll tell you what I'm gonna do for you. I'm gonna ban your fat motherfucking ass. How about that? I don't want you here. How about that? If you got that kind of disrespect, I don't need you.
You disrespected me
Shut
for
the
half
fuck
an
up,
hour.
pussy.
Bitch
You and
ass.
your fucking feelings, and you're my
If
shadow.
you want to sit here
You're
with
my
Frank
shadow,
in your
pussy.
echo chamber, saying the same shit,
all right,
go ahead. If that's the
all
world
right, let
you
me
like,
tell you, you're in your
it's
feelings,
comfortable.
bro. You're
It's
in
comfortable
your
and
feelings.
convenient.
Hey, listen, you and your feelings think that you're telling me that you go to another channel is gonna bother the fuck me.
I'm just telling you how it is. Maybe I don't care if it bothers you.
Let me get this off.
If it doesn't bother you, good luck.
Let me just get this off. You are
My
the
boy
most
going to H money.
uneducated. You're the most uneducated fanboy I've ever met. And the second thing is,
I'm a fanboy.
Your conversation.
Frank just said Canelo is boxing. Frank just said Canelo is boxing.
Wait,
yet I'm the fanboy.
Pussy, wait. Your conversations are the reason why real people in boxing don't even want to come in this channel.
Oh.
Because of people like you.
Yeah, they can't take the real talk. They want to listen to fucking Muppets like Frank say, oh, Canelo's boxing. Without Canelo boxing finished. That's a fucking fanboy. That's a dick rider right there, okay?
Well, you're in your feelings, bro. I think you're on your last warning or you're going to get banned. How about that?
You know, I told you how it is.
You're in your last fucking
you
feelings,
can take
you
that
fat
how you
fucking
want
piece of shit. Or I'm going to ban
take
you.
it how you want. Hey,
I'm going to ban you.
Shit.
How about that? I'm banning you now. How about that? How about I'll cut you off right now so you can never come in for the rest of your life? How about that?
If I'm not on,
shall I cut
don't
you
talk
off?
shit.
I'll give you your last chance. I'll give you your last chance. I'll give you your last chance.
Dude, I know you're trying to turn around. I don't give a fuck.
I will throw you to BDA, pussy. I will throw you there like a bitch. You will only be left in that
I used to go on BDA,
motherfucker.
and I fucking deleted that channel.
Pussy.
You're nothing special. You're nothing special. Don't get carried away.
I'm going to give you. This is how you got to talk to people. I'm going to ban you. Respect.
Just boot him, bro. Teach him a
Watch
lesson.
this.
Yeah, listen to Frank. Listen to that bitch ass Frank.
People now in this panel. I'm going to ban you.
He has no respect for himself.
I'm going to ban you because you hate yourself. You're not going to come and hate.
Okay,
ban him
that's
for
cool. Anyway,
ban him, bro.
I've told you how it is.
Drop
Okay?
the ban hammer.
I told you.
How is he going to learn? He can't learn. He's incapable of learning.
What do you mean learn, bitch? You're a fucking casual moron.
Let's hear the
I
same
heard you
thing.
say. Do you know what this guy said? Hey, do you know what Frank said? He was saying, "Oh,
let's hear
Canelo,
something new.
You can't criticize Canelo for fighting soft fights."
Hey, listen, I've never
because
seen,
Pacquiao fought Margarito.
Mirage in such his feelings.
Hey, did you hear that?
Never heard.
Maybe that went over your head.
We have fucked him up. You know that. We're fucked.
You gonna let me talk? Are you gonna let me talk?
We fucked this geezer up, bro.
Let him cook. Let him cook. Frank said something really dumb and he didn't even pick it up.
What did you say, Mirage?
I'm gonna ban you, you fat cunt.
Ban him. Get rid of him. Give him a week.
Dude,
he needs to
I'm very happy to fucking come to the channel. That's not a threat.
I'm gonna go on mute. I'm gonna give Mirage.
That's not a threat.
Watch this. Is what I'm gonna do. Everyone go on mute.
You gotta teach him a lesson.
Let me tell you who you're fucking with. This is your last 2 minutes of rap stuff for the rest of your life, or you can change it right now. I'm gonna be mute. I'm gonna give you 2 minutes, or I'm gonna ban you. Go on.
Okay, I don't know what change what. What are you talking about? Change what? I'm not going to change. This
Talk
is
your
how I am.
talk. Tell me why you love Rapstar so much. Go on.
No. Listen, I want to go back to what Frank said. Frank compared Canelo fighting Ryder to Manny Pacquiao fighting Margarito. Okay. Now, if you don't understand how epically
That's not what
stupid that
happened.
comparison is,
That's
you're a
not what I
fucking
said.
joke.
That's not
Margarito
what I
was one
said.
of the
I said
toughest fights.
Algieri.
No, you said Margarito. Okay,
No,
don't
you
fucking
don't
lie.
listen very well. I said Chris
Hey,
Algieri.
do you want to bet your account?
And I said
You go
Mayweather
rewind
Alberto.
it. Somebody go rewind
Yeah.
it. We'll bet our accounts. Yeah. So if I'm right, you're never going to come on.
Well, you have a picture of another man. Why you have that gay picture, Mano?
So
Is that your
Margarito
actual?
was
Is that you, Mirage?
Margarito was an insane opponent.
He loves you, Rapstar, because you called yourself
Initially-
Rap Montana and you
Initially,
put
do you
Mono's
ever stop
picture there.
talking? Do you ever stop talking,
He's your
bitch?
sidekick.
You're a lunatic, literally.
Mirage,
You're
you're
a fucking
hilarious.
psychopathic fucking
Because
moron.
no, you know what, man?
No, because you
What I
lie.
really believe.
You constantly
is-
lie without a care in the
I don't
world.
think you
That's
can
psychopathic.
read, bro. Can you read, Mirage?
So
Are you able to read?
Margarito was an incredibly tough fight.
That's not what I said.
You said Margarito.
No, I said Chris Algieri.
No.
I mentioned Margarito because I'm saying Margarito was already past it. He had already been beat up by then. He wasn't the Margarito that Mosley beat. He wasn't the Margarito that Floyd ran
just
from.
because he lost
He was
fights
already
doesn't
past
mean it
it
was
by
an
then.
easy beat.
I'm saying we can. I'm talking about when
so
you break
were
down.
comparing it. So
See, you don't
just
listen.
admitted. Hang on.
No,
you just admitted you did
you're
say
taking it out of
Margarito.
context.
See how you lie?
You don't listen.
First
See, you don't. That's the
said
problem. You don't listen. You're taking it out of context.
Now you're saying.
I said
you did say Margarito.
I said every fighter takes
the
these type of
slipperiest,
fights. I'm
slimiest,
saying when you reach a certain level, you've earned the right to take these type of fights. That's what I said, and I just casually
and
mentioned.
You used the Margarito fight as an example to the Ryder fight.
A Margarito as an example of taking a name, but a name who was already past it. That happens in boxing.
Okay,
so when
1 minute ago you said
fought Martinez, Martinez was already past
shut
it.
up.
And he
I
got
don't over talk or what? I don't over talk. Okay,
no,
everybody
you don't
heard
over
you
talk
say.
You don't listen.
Everybody heard you just say. I never said Margarito. Now you're admitting to saying Margarito.
No, I didn't say Margarito as that type of tune-up fight. I said he was a somewhat of a tune-up fight. He wasn't the Margarito that we knew.
See, this is the word.
No, so it's smoke and mirrors. No, you don't understand context. I was using it as an example of smoke and mirrors. I'm saying much of boxing and matchmaking is smoke and mirrors.
Understand.
No, do you not understand the concept of matchmaking?
Yeah, Margarito was still a top fighter who was.
He was not the top. He had already been beat up. Did you see how his eye looked? He had already been busted up by Miguel Cotto.
Okay, just because you lose a fight,
that was after he lost to Shane Mosley. After Shane Mosley whooped his ass. Then
that doesn't mean you're still not a fucking top fighter and a huge challenge. Because
he was not the Margarito
that we
know
than Manny Pacquiao.
This Canelo
fight, the same guy who calls fighters bums after taking one loss?
It depends who they are.
Nah, fuck out of here.
It depends who they are. Again, let me emphasize, Frank's gone from, I never mentioned Margarito, I mentioned
But you need
Algieri
to convert Mirage today. The reason why
now I did mention Margarito.
He needs to be taught how to be a man now in boxing.
Margarito,
I want from you people. Educate
Margarito was fucking huge.
How he should talk about boxers.
And comparing that to fucking John Ryder, a fucking guy who's never been more than a bum.
Was that I said
not
Chris
even,
Algieri was the comparison. No, you're taking. I said Chris Algieri and Andre Berto were the comparisons for a level that Canelo's at.
Berto is a dumb example as well. Do you want to know why?
Excuse me?
Do you know why?
Well, you're gonna tell me.
Mayweather was 39 years old. That was his last professional boxing fight, and you're comparing that to a prime Canelo.
Well, he was the face. He was supposedly pound for pound face of boxing, right? Supposedly.
It was his last fight at 39 years of age.
No, it counts in the record books. He was chasing 50-0, and he chose Andre Berto when there was Irian.
How does that
there was Keith Thurman.
That was his
he didn't want no Keith Thurman smoke. He chose Andre Berto, who had already got beat by a guy that he already beat.
You know what I mean? We're not getting no turns over there. Anybody else wants to talk?
Fights. And
You know
Berto
what
was
I mean?
still not a journeyman bum like John Ryder.
No, but he had
Even
already
then.
lost to a guy that lost to a guy he already beat. Victor Ortiz had already smashed Andre Berto.
You can't try to do the 3-round, goddamn triangle theory there.
That's not triangle theory, you
And like
dumb
you
fuck.
said,
He
he
had
was
already lost to
39 last
Floyd is
fight.
picking a guy that he already
Bro.
beat.
Boxing.
That beat
Let's go,
a guy he
Servo.
already
Tell
beat.
him. Let me hear it.
I'm not even finna argue with it because everybody knows that's fucking retarded unless you a fanboy.
What's retarded?
What's
Did he face
retarded?
Andre Berto
Talk to
when
me.
he, which
When
is
you
a
trying to
shitty
compare
fight?
Andre
Berto was a
Berto to
two-time
John
world
Ryder, you trying to
champion, man.
compare these fights, period.
He's a
It's just
two-time
fucking
world champion. You're
stupid.
comparing to John Ryder, who can't even win a
No, I'm
domestic
talking about the level of
fucking belt.
fight that we're asking of
Yeah,
these people.
different level.
When we're
Different level.
talking about
So
Manny
you saying that
Pacquiao,
the level
Oscar
of
De La
fight
Hoya,
of
Floyd
so you
Mayweather,
saying the
they should be
level of
fighting the
fight?
best of the
Are you
best because
saying
So
the
you're
that's what
level
we're
of
comparing
putting
a
fight
Canelo
you
two-time
Alvarez
world
in.
expected from
champion
a
Berto to John
39-year-old
Ryder.
Floyd Mayweather? You
Don't
put
use
him,
his
you
age
give him
now.
more
No. You
expectations than
can't
you do a
say,
prime
oh, he was
Canelo.
39 when one of your arguments is, oh, Floyd was old and Canelo lost to an old Floyd Mayweather. Oh, he was 36 already
Why?
and
Who said?
he
Did you
still
hear
beat
anybody here
Canelo.
to say
That
that?
makes it worse for
No,
Canelo.
Why are you
that's
just
an
arguing shit no
arguing
one ever
point.
said?
Dude, shut the fuck
Canelo.
up. You sound like a bitch, honestly. Your
Why are
voice
you
sounds
arguing
like
shit?
Kermit the
Oh, I
Frog.
sound like a bitch because you
Yeah,
didn't
you
cook.
do. No, you're saying he's 39, but he's supposedly the face of
I'm saying,
boxing and
how
he's
are you
taking these
comparing
tune-up
both
bouts.
of the fights?
He's
How are
taking
you
a tune-up
comparing them?
bout.
How are you comparing them?
I'm saying the level of fight. He should have been fighting a top-level fighter
So
at the
I'm
time.
telling you, the
Keith
expectation
Thurman,
was higher on
Irizlanzi
Floyd
Landra.
than you're putting
So
it on
why'd
a
he
prime
fight a
Canelo.
knocked off already faded
Because
Andre
he's
Berto?
Okay, we
39 and
understand
that
all
was
that.
his
So
retirement
are
match.
you
Oh,
putting
so
the
now it's an age
expectation, the
thing. So
level of
why is Manny
expectation?
Pacquiao at 40
Are you
fighting a
putting the
top fighter,
level of
Keith Thurman?
expectation higher
Manny
on the
Pacquiao
old
was
Floyd
40
than
and
you are
fighting
a
Keith
prime
Thurman.
Canelo?
But now we want to get Floyd Mayweather
Can
that
you
fast?
answer the
Man,
question?
yeah,
Are you
man,
putting
you're
the
up his
See,
higher
Frank
ass.
doesn't shut up.
expectation
Frank's
level
the
on the
troll.
old Floyd
No,
than
Frank's
that's
you
the
the
are
truth.
on
You
troll.
a
want to
prime
say you want
Canelo?
to use the excuse,
No,
oh,
you
he's
just
old now.
filibuster.
Manny
You don't let
Pacquiao was
anyone
Who's giving
40
talk.
the excuse?
fighting
No,
Answer the
the
no,
top
question.
guy, a champion in Ugas, and then he was gonna fight Spence, and then
Okay.
he
Bro,
fought
it's a
We're
yes
Keith
or
comparing, we're
Thurman,
no.
all
It's a
comparing,
past
yes or
what
no.
we're
how old Floyd
comparing
Mayweather
Canelo
was.
at
Yes
32
or
to
no. Are
Floyd at
you giving higher
39.
expectations on Floyd's last fight than you are of a prime
So we're
Canelo?
not supposed to have expectations. We're supposed to just cut him a
Yes or
break,
no?
even
I'm
though he.
telling you,
So
you
we're supposed
can.
to cut
I
him a
asked which
break.
one was
We're
higher
supposed to cut him
because
a
it
break.
seems like, in a
Nah,
Yeah,
sense,
we're
you're
not
according to
cutting
giving
him a
higher
Canelo.
break. Did we
Yes.
expectations
cut
on
Manny
Floyd
Pacquiao breaks?
than you
Did we
are of
give Manny
Canelo.
Pacquiao any breaks? Are we giving
Bro, shut the
everybody
We're
fuck
breaks
up
now?
and
comparing
Did we
listen.
give
Mayweather and
Oscar De
Canelo.
La Hoya when he was already past their
Which
breaks?
one did you
Nah, we
hold to a
didn't.
higher
All these guys, they
expectation?
didn't get no
Dude,
breaks.
this guy
Chavez
doesn't
didn't
shut
get no
up, Rap.
breaks.
Damn, this
Whitaker,
motherfucker only hear
Tyson didn't
himself
get no
talk.
breaks.
At
Nobody
least
got
I
breaks.
fucking
What the
don't
fuck are you
Are you
talk
talking
putting to
about?
a
nonsense like
higher
this
Do
motherfucker.
we
expectation?
expect them to fight the best? You want them to fight the best or not? Like you're
Okay,
trying to
we hear
say
you.
that,
Which
oh,
one
he's
did you
not
Dude,
put
supposed
let
to
to a
him
fight the
higher
best,
fucking
or he
talk.
expectation?
is. So now
Which
they don't need to
one?
fight the best.
Which
So when
one are you
Canelo's
putting to a higher
36, he
expectation?
doesn't need to fight the best. Is that what
Bro,
we're
this
saying
guy
now?
is fucking ruining the
Which
discussion.
one are
Shut
you
this
putting to a
motherfucker
higher
up.
expectation?
No, you want
Let's
to use
move the
the age.
conversation around, bro. Let's move it around to people now.
Hold on, I just want him to answer the question. I've been asking the
I
same
already
shit.
answered it.
Which
What are
one
you
are you
talking
putting to
about?
a
I
higher
mean, unless
expectation?
people
Because it
don't want to
sounds like you
speak
put
themselves,
Floyd to
it's
a
on
higher
them, bro.
expectation.
But everyone can speak.
No,
You
but
know
they
what I mean?
can't speak when he's over talking
Mike,
non-stop.
I
He
want to
What the
he
speak to
just
a
No,
fuck?
keep
couple of
actually,
talking. He
it's
don't
people,
two
shut
couple
up.
of
morons that
people
are
out here,
speaking,
bro.
and I'm answering their questions.
I want to speak to a couple of people.
You ain't answered one
Well, I was
question.
having a legitimate question before these morons came on. They're trying to say, "Oh, he was 39, crying
Bro,
about
which
it."
one
Why
are
are
you
you
putting
crying
to a
about
higher
his age
expectation?
now?
Because it
Why
sounds
are
like
you
you
crying
putting
about
Floyd
his
to a higher
age and
expectation.
using that as an excuse now?
But
Why
Okay,
is that
well,
an
fuck the
excuse?
age. Can you
look,
just
the
answer
problem
this
is
question?
everybody in the chat is saying mute these people. We can't hear nothing. That's the
I
fucking
told you,
So which
problem.
Mirage
which
kills it,
one
man.
are you
Mirage
putting
is
to a
toxic,
higher
bro.
expectation
And this
No, no, no.
Everybody's
dickhead
talking
Chavo's
over
toxic.
everybody, and
There's
no
no
one
You
can
argument.
hear.
haven't
You
This
know
stopped
everybody
motherfucker
can
talking
don't
this
speak.
shut
whole
up.
time,
The
Frank.
whole
You're the
fucking
fucking
chat can't
toxic
hear
fucking
nobody,
cunt.
bro.
No,
That's what's
Mirage,
going on.
you're the one, dude. You're the fucking troll, bro. Like, let's
So-
keep it fucking real, bro.
Okay, dude,
Okay,
Frank
can
is
Frank
over
speak?
talking
Mirage.
everybody.
Which one?
Let
How
the
am I
man
the
fucking
troll?
speak. Go on,
Dude,
Mike.
dude, if you go and
I
listen,
fucking hate this
if you
If I
have
have to
50,
shout at people, bro, I'm done with this shit. I'm telling you. Don't make me be this guy to shout at people. Let's be men out here. Go on, Mike.
I'm just saying, man. Listen, if you have 50 fucking people telling you the same fucking thing, don't you think that maybe that they have a point at some point? I mean, how many times do people have to tell you you're
Okay,
being
do you have an
disrespectful?
argument? Do you have an
For
argument?
fuck's sake, let the man have a fucking
Listen, man.
minute
Let me
before
fucking
you
finish what I'm
breathe, you
saying.
fat cunt.
If you go everywhere you go, people are telling you that you're disrespectful. Are you ever going to take into consideration that maybe that they're right, that you're not the one that's right, that maybe that they're right, maybe you're too disrespectful? Is that possible?
Now talk.
Okay. Firstly, again, I was waiting for you to make an argument rather than like take the alleged majority opinion. I don't care what people say. Everybody has different opinion, and that's it.
Okay, but you didn't answer my question. I'm just saying you don't believe that any one of these people, you've gone to all these platforms, you've disrespected all these people, and they've all come to the same conclusion.
Okay,
You don't think that any of them have a point?
I don't accept they've all come to the same conclusion. That's what you're saying.
Okay, well, you went to
I don't accept that.
You went to BDA's platform. You got kicked
That's
off
what
there.
Mex told us as well.
BDA is full of racists, so I
got booted. I got booted. Hang on.
The racist is H Monkey who you visit, dickhead.
Hey, I got booted once from BDA.
H Monkey racist.
Hey, calm down.
Go back to H Monkey, dude.
I got booted once
Can you
from
shut the fuck
BDA.
up till you answer a question, pussy?
Masters of masturbators of boxing. Get the fuck out of here with that.
I can go back on BDA
Bunch
anytime.
of clowns. No, you can't. He booted you out, dickhead.
No.
He said you're on drugs. He said Mirage is on drugs. You're in a mental institution.
You're rude for
no. He said you're in a mental institution, bro. He knows you.
Dude, the bottom line is you're disrespectful for no reason when you don't have.
No, I'm disrespectful for a very good reason.
No, you're
most
not.
People,
you
most
can
people
be
are
a man.
fucking
We can talk
morons.
about boxing.
Most people are morons.
Well, can we get back to boxing instead of y'all trying to get us
back?
into
Hey,
intervention?
this is nothing to
Let's
do
talk
with
about
what we're
Canelo
talking
fight.
about.
Is the
Thank you.
A lot of
We
people
was
like
doing
Frank.
now, Frank. Can you answer this question, Frank? Same one I've been asked for 20 minutes straight. Who did you have higher expectations for? Because it sounded like you had higher expectations for Floyd's last fight than you do Canelo in his prime.
Oh, now the race elements brought into it. Nice.
Let him answer. Go, Frank.
Who the fuck said anything about race? Yo,
that's what he's trying to do.
That's trolling.
You are fucking
That's
crazy.
trolling right there. You're the troll.
It is race.
You're the
Yeah,
troll.
you the troll.
Yeah, Mike is cool as fuck.
I'm the troll.
He said, now
You
he's talking about
motherfuckers
Mike is
project.
cool.
You call everybody else a troll.
Guys, listen. I'm the troll, right?
Yeah, you are.
I'm the troll.
Yes,
okay.
now shut the fuck up and let Frank answer the question.
You shut the fuck up, you fucking victim mentality.
He didn't even know he could say what he really wanted to
That's
say.
a good one. Yeah, that's what it is.
Dude, you got a victim
mentality.
Mike is a
He's
good
been running
person,
from this
man.
question for 30 minutes.
So, Frank, you going to answer a question or are you going to talk
What?
shit?
There's no context of the question. What is he talking about?
What do you mean, no context of the question? What were we just talking about? We was talking about Canelo fighting
Say
Ryder.
it in a way that people can understand. Say it in a way, no, because
Frank,
I'm the one who said it.
Dumb it down.
No, I'm the one who said it. I said that all the big names, they do this. It's just par for the course. Okay, I said Mayweather did it, and Berto's an example. Pacquiao did it with Algieri. De La Hoya did it with Sturm. Chavez.
But everybody does it. Berto. So Berto was at his last fight. This is him in his prime. So I'm saying if you're comparing the two and we're talking about expectations, you put a higher expectation on him for his last fight because Berto is still a better champion than Ryder.
Yeah, that's racist, man.
That is racist,
man. Yo,
that's very racist.
Shut your bitch ass up.
Are you going to answer or what?
That's extremely racist.
Hey, yo, eggs cost us a lot of money nowadays.
Super racist.
See, Mike is a smart guy. He knows what these guys are
So the
about.
point is, Frank. So you're not answering the question. You get asked questions.
There's no question. He's not making any sense.
Any question,
He's saying,
okay, like you.
He has a double question that makes no sense. They're not connecting.
Okay, the point is,
why do you let him ask the question? He's making no sense.
Well, he's asked, you don't answer it. You don't answer it.
What's the expectation for what?
I've been asking you the same question for 35 minutes, bro.
And it still doesn't make sense. You're not making any sense.
Expectations for
higher expectations for what?
The fight, Lord.
Then what? Mayweather? No, you're the one with the expectation. I told you what it was.
No, you
was
said
a tuna fight.
Just a minute ago. You
I
said
already.
So it's wrong for
but see,
us
that's
to
the
have
thing. You have a
expectations.
question because you can't understand what I'm saying, and I said I already explained it. All these guys take these type of tune-up fights, but they're legitimate fights, and Ryder's a legitimate fight.
That's not a tune-up fight because it was his last fight.
All right, man. Look. Can we hear some other people?
What tune-up fight did he take in his prime?
All right. Before we finish your conversations, yeah, we gotta respect the guests in the motherfucking house because they're not speaking out here themselves. Maybe they're listening to you guys. Who knows? But yo, Punch, what's happening, bro?
Sup, bruv?
Are you listening to all this, bro?
Hey, man, I'm listening. I'm entertained.
You're entertained.
Do you agree with this fight?
I don't like the fight. My problem is the narrative of when people say that these other fighters need to fight somebody, but Ryder is in position. But when these other fighters was in position, ain't nobody was saying these fighters is in position. Ain't nobody was saying that Jamal Charlo's in position, give him a shot. It's all right for Canelo to fight Charlo. Ain't nobody was saying Demetrius Andre was in position. But when it comes to Ryder, well, he's in position. Well, these motherfuckers been in position for years for Canelo Alvarez fight. Why they don't sing the same tune? It's not about Canelo Alvarez picking picking Ryder. It's the narrative with the other guys that Ryder is not getting. You know what I'm saying? That's the problem. If Canelo Alvarez pick Ryder, Ryder's in position for the fight. But don't act like these other guys was not in position. Don't act like these guys just panhandling, waiting for Canelo Alvarez just
That's
to pick
facts.
him.
Yeah, you
They
can't
was
act like
in
that.
position for a Canelo Alvarez
Yeah,
fight.
that's why I said 10 times that Andre was in position for a fight. You got to keep it real.
For years.
Yeah, so he was. But at the end of the day, I think what's going on wrong up and down here is, does Canelo Alvarez deserve all this lot of criticism? And is Canelo Alvarez the biggest easy picking? Or what do you think about all that, Punch?
The thing is when you have the power to pick, then you get held accountable for who you pick.
Like
And
Mayweather.
if there's other opponent that could bring up a better challenge, and you pick somebody else, then you're gonna get criticized. You know, that's what promoters get criticized. We criticize Golden Boy Promotions with Jaime Munguia and Charlo. But when it comes to Canelo Alvarez, he's picking John Ryder. John Ryder is not mandated to fight. Nobody mandated to fight yet. He's a mandatory position, but nobody has mandated to fight. He's picking Ryder. You know what I'm saying? Just like the petition of they the one that was about to petition to fight Makabu last year. So they calling their own shots as well. That's the reason why he left Golden Boy Promotions, right? Is to call his shots. So if he wants Ryder, but there's another fighter right there that's available that has the skill set to give Canelo Alvarez the challenge, then I'd rather see the tougher fight. And that, to me, in my opinion, Demetrius Andre is available for Canelo Alvarez, but Canelo Alvarez don't want to fight him. He's picking the easier fighter.
Yeah. But that's what happens when you're the face of boxing, right? They've all done it. That's my point. Is that Mayweather did it, Pacquiao did it, De La Hoya did it.
The same argument.
So Frank,
because that's the argument. That
Frank,
he is the face of boxing.
Can I ask you a question? Should expectations be
the same? No, you're holding him to that he gets to choose. Well, they've all done it. Why are we just singling him out?
No, and the thing is, it's not bad that you earn the right in the power position of Canelo Alvarez to choose. That's what I'm saying. Canelo Alvarez could do what he want to do. What I'm saying is that the criticism and the narrative with the other guys is the thing I have a problem with. If Canelo Alvarez is going to choose, all right, choose. But don't act like these guys is not in position for a Canelo Alvarez fight.
No, but I'm saying every generation has had this situation. That's what I'm saying. Because you have to look at things historically. This has always been a thing.
So what Frank is doing,
Ray Leonard, Mike Tyson, everybody's done it.
What Frank is doing is called whataboutism. This guy did something bad, so I'm going to defend it by saying, well, you know, he can do the same because this guy did something bad. That's whataboutism. That's just
no, but you hold these
idiotic.
other fighters like these butt hugs.
It's whataboutism is not an argument.
Floyd was the greatest, but how is Floyd the greatest if he did the same thing Canelo Alvarez?
Whataboutism is not an argument. Number two, the expectations for a 39-year-old in a fair will
here we
fight
go with the age excuse. Manny Pacquiao fought Keith Thurman at 40.
No, hang on.
We didn't hold that. We didn't hold the same thing for Mayweather and Pacquiao. We wanted Pacquiao to fight. Then you want him to fight Earl Spence.
I didn't even finish my sentence, and you're talking. That's
why does Floyd get a pass? Oh, he's 39, but Pacquiao can fight Keith Thurman at 40.
No,
Pacquiao has to keep fighting because the motherfucker was running for money. Like
Manny Pacquiao gets more credit, but
that's his decision.
Why Eddie Hearn is not as annoyed?
Anything to do with boxing?
Why Canelo Alvarez is not annoyed when Eddie Hearn said that Ryder should fight Canelo Alvarez like he was annoyed when Demetrius Andre, like he's annoyed of the question of David Benavidez. Canelo Alvarez himself should be annoyed by Eddie Hearn saying that you should fight Ryder. I want to see that same energy by Canelo Alvarez. I want to see Canelo Alvarez says that Ryder is a terrible fighter. I want to see Canelo Alvarez says, well, Ryder just only beat one fighter, like he said about David Benavidez and Anthony Durrell.
I want that same energy. But Punch, let's look at it like this too.
He comes a fanboy go.
Punch. So let's say T.O. he beats Josh Taylor. Let's hypothetically, you think he's gonna
This
take another
motherfucker
tough
with
fight,
other
or you
fighters.
think he's gonna take two
This
decent
guy just
fights?
whataboutism every
And you're gonna be
argument.
okay with it, right?
I'm
He
tired of
already,
this
he
shit.
already, he
You
already.
know
Argue
how
the
boxing
point.
Yeah,
works.
yeah.
You know how boxing
if
works.
if it takes a Josh Taylor wins Josh Taylor, and then you get the traditional, let's say the traditional homecoming fight
There you
and shit
go.
like that.
Yeah.
I understand that, but let's not
Okay.
forget that Canelo Alvarez, after Undisputed, he took his 2 voluntary bouts. He took the Bivol, and look, it's a good fight for him. You know what I'm saying? He moved up. He challenged himself, but ain't nobody asked for that fight. But it was good for Canelo Alvarez. Nobody asked for no trilogy, but it was good for Canelo Alvarez. So when can the fans ask for a fight? You know what I'm saying? The fans want David Benavidez. Let's be honest. The haters, the critics, the lovers, the supporters of Canelo Alvarez, they want David Benavidez.
Then why didn't he
Let's be
go
honest.
fight Bivol? Why is he fighting leftovers?
Because it's in a different division, man. That's
Oh,
irrelevant.
now it's a different. But if he really wants to
What
fight,
do you
he's
mean
still
it's
gonna
not?
fight Bivol.
Hang on, are you going to argue 175 is the same division as 168?
That's not what we're talking about. Canelo Alvarez went up there and
So,
did it.
so your argument is Benavidez has to go to a different division.
No. I'm saying if he really wanted to fight, let him go fight
to earn
Bivol
the
and beat
fight at
Bivol.
168.
No, but
Is
he's
that what you're
fighting a
saying
leftovers.
publicly?
So let's not use Benavidez. He's fighting Canelo's leftovers.
He's fighting the number 2 ranked fighter in the division.
The
Who do you want him to
leftovers
fight?
that Canelo Alvarez
Who
already
should he be
beat.
fighting? Okay, who should Benavidez be fighting at
But you
168?
If
can't
he
really
really
slander him
truly
for
wanted it, he
Benavidez
should have
because
went
you
and
got
fought
to keep it
Bivol.
real now.
So you
Benavidez,
didn't answer
on
the
his own
question.
accountability, he fucked up his own fucking situations
Are you
too.
gonna use that
So you
excuse for
got
the
to
next
give him
10 years?
accountability
Why
for that,
would
bro.
Yeah,
You
he
got
did
to give
fuck up.
Benavidez,
Bivol even fight
can't be
Benavidez?
slandering Canelo for
He did,
Benavidez
yeah.
right now
Benavidez did
because
fuck
that's
up.
just what happened.
This is
Yeah.
what
That's
you
just
This
call
what
guy's an
happened.
idiot.
Canelo dick eater.
Yeah,
Yeah, he
Benavidez
fucked
don't
up.
even have a
Dick
belt.
riding
He
is
don't even have a
insane.
belt.
Come on,
No,
man.
the
Stop
dick
that
Makes
eating
no
is
shit.
trying to
sense to
give
me.
Benavidez a pass and say he
No,
can
no,
fight
he's giving him a pass.
Canelo's
If you're
Hey,
leftovers.
Every
Bivol,
time
why
we
would
ask
you
you a
fight
question about
Benavidez?
Canelo,
Andre's
you
a
bring
different
up
situation too.
Joe,
everybody under the
Bivol's not
sun
going to
but
fight
Canelo.
He fucked
Benavidez.
it up himself.
Yeah, okay, he did. So you're going to does he have to pay for it for like forever?
Well, what I'm saying is just the situation at that time. That's what
No,
happened, bro.
time's
First of
moved
all,
on.
Canelo wouldn't even went to 68 if
Well,
wasn't
you
even
don't
getting
know
popped for.
that, bro. That's just you
We do
just
know
making a
that.
But he
narrative up.
already
That's
got
just
Terrified of
you
undisputed. He
trying to
Benavidez,
throw
can't.
obvious.
Canelo
You can
down that
say
way.
what
Because
if
Dirk,
and what
look, Dirk
about.
and Chavo, we already
The
know both
truth
of
is,
you
and
are
the facts are
hashtag
here.
MOB. We know
Okay,
that both of
so
you are hashtag a gang of. Well, I don't want to start talking too much, but you guys
Oh,
are
I
gonna
told
come
you
with the
about
I'll
that
say
shit.
it.
no,
Okay,
but
His
listen,
let
monkey
no.
and
me
his
ask you.
masturbating
Okay,
You're gonna come with your
masturbators
hating on
of boxing.
Canelo.
peep
You ain't
this.
gonna bring facts.
But peep this. Let's peep this.
So
Stop the cap
hold on,
out of
hold
here.
on, hold
Peep
on. You
this.
think I was just hating on Canelo? What I was saying?
No, I'm saying though, you do come with a subjective mind, and it's only everything to
Man,
What's
fuck
so
critique
your
but
Canelo.
if
subjectivity.
you just
It's
said I will
only to
come
critique
with
Canelo,
shit
bro.
that's
That's the
not facts,
difference.
and I
And
But
have
when
we
it
came
and
with
we
comes,
That's the
facts,
respect
when it
topic of the
Canelo,
comes
show,
Rep.
though,
motherfucker.
when
What
it
do you
they
want to
comes
talk
just
though,
see
about?
me
keeps
phone
it
sweat
real
on his
though.
ass.
He'll say
But
all
peep
this,
this.
and then you'll still give Canelo his fucking praise. That's the difference.
But
I don't
peep
gotta
this.
give him shit.
Give him his
Yeah,
praise.
David
you don't
Benavidez.
When
fucking
do
David,
you
keep it real like
criticize
that. You don't
Canelo,
keep
Rap?
it
When
both
do you
ways.
criticize Canelo? I never heard you
Come
criticize
but
on,
Canelo
peep
ever.
bro.
this. David Benavidez beat Lemieux for what? What was on the line?
WBC interim
Yeah, to
belt.
be mandated to fight who?
Canelo.
Was that fight before Ryder?
It
Yep.
was
Yes, it
7,
was
8 months
before.
earlier.
Exactly, right? So who gets the first dip on Canelo Alvarez?
We all know
Ryder
these
does.
the answer to this question, but let
Right.
Rap tell it. We
Wait. The
hating.
first,
Ryder does.
wait. The first guy that get the first, no, the first guy is David Benavidez. But when Canelo Alvarez was questioned, is why do I have to fight him? These guys got to fight somebody. So the guy that was in position to fight Canelo Alvarez, that is in position, was David Benavidez. But Canelo Alvarez snubbed him, and now he's gonna pick Ryder. And because
That's
he
true.
snubbed him, David Benavidez is
But he
fighting
don't
Caleb
owe
Plant.
Benavidez nothing. He don't owe him shit.
But he
Oh,
don't
here we
own.
go.
But
Come
that's
on,
what
He
I'm
don't
Rap.
owe him
saying.
You're now the
shit.
fanboy. You're
But
being
that's
the
He
what
don't
I'm
owe
fanboy
him
saying.
now. Here
shit
we
But
though.
go.
his
Even if
identity.
Benavidez
Fanboy.
had come back to be interim champion,
What do you mean,
Canelo
What do you
was
mean,
injured. Canelo
No,
was
but this is what I'm
injured
saying.
though.
Rapstar,
So
but this
stop
what I'm.
that fucking shit over here, bro.
But this is
Canelo
what I'm
also went
saying.
into
This is what I'm
injury.
When did
saying.
he get injured? When did
No,
he
no,
get
no,
He
no,
injured?
no.
did.
September?
He did.
September?
He still was injured. He wasn't ready for no Benavidez fight
But
at
he
that
don't. He
time.
don't. He don't.
he don't look highly of David Benavidez because he in the post fight interview he said you ain't done nothing, you just beat a guy to Anthony Durrell.
Why isn't
So
he
you
saying
don't
I
I'm looking
understand
forward to
that
fight
part.
Benavidez?
Nobody ain't denying
right.
that.
He
I
ain't
already
shit.
said that Canelo Alvarez shouldn't be saying that he shouldn't be fighting
So he
Mexicans.
see as David
Right?
Benavidez as a
So I
threat.
get
That's the
all
reason
that
he don't want
part,
to fight Ryder.
but we
That's why
got to remember you can't be slandering Canelo for Benavidez.
Yes, we fucking can. We can do what we
Benavidez,
fucking
after
want.
he beats Kalen Plant, if Benavidez beats Kalen Plant, then my tone will change. I'll say, okay, now.
Nobody is slandering. Nobody is slandering. Nobody's
not
slandering
you.
Canelo.
Others are slandering, bro, on this channel.
How are we slandering? Nobody has
Nobody is slandering
Man,
Canelo
fuck
Alvarez
everybody on the channel then. I see that there's hating coming out here. Not you.
Bro.
I see others are coming here with hate. And that's how I see it.
Who cares? It's their opinion. Boo-hoo-hoo.
Look. What I'm
so
saying
don't tell
is,
me. I know people who they are over here, Punch. I know every single
we
fucking
can't hate on
person
a
here.
fighter.
Yeah,
We're not allowed to hate on a
I know
fighter.
every single motherfucker here in the panel now. I know where they come from. I know what channels they come from. Stop making me expose
Where do I come from? Where do I come from?
Okay,
what I'm saying is,
don't even expose people out here, bro.
From H Monkey,
I got H
masturbators
Money
of
fucking
boxing.
bitches in the fucking channel out here. Stop this shit, bro.
Damn, you getting your feelings over this,
No,
man.
it's true. I got look.
He's
I
a
speak
secret
the
Canelo
facts.
fanboy, just like
I
Frank's
speak the
bitch ass.
facts.
the clout for
I
Ryder,
speak the
Rare
facts.
the clout
stink.
for Ryder,
You're changing his name.
Hey, NL fan,
Look,
run my channel.
look,
Because he
this is
get
how
booted
it is.
everywhere.
When I speak the truth, people don't like the truth. That you guys are
No, it seems
hashtag
like you don't like the
Money
truth.
boys.
You just said
That's
they were
your
bad.
truth.
Keep it real.
the clout
your
for
truth.
Ryder, the clout for Ryder is that he's a
Bro, keep it real.
That's the
H Money,
point.
your king on YouTube.
The clout for
How the
Ryder.
fuck am I meant to respect that?
The
Come on.
clout for
What is his
Ryder.
obsession with H Money? Do you
No,
know
but
this
come on,
man?
bro.
Like,
Those are the people
The
that
clout
put
for
their
Ryder.
name against.
Hey,
I
that
can't
dude
respect
must
that
have
dumb
did something to
troll
him,
shit.
bro.
That's
did
what
he
you
fuck
make
your
it
woman or
real.
something?
So I have to bring it real.
Did he fuck your
I don't
lady?
know
Take that
what it
fucking
is.
hashtag off when you come to rap
H
star, bro.
Monkey is an alien
What the fuck you
looking
think
little
this is?
midget. He ain't
I don't
fucking
give a fuck
nobody.
about you pussy motherfuckers.
That's
Take
their
that
master.
hashtag
They
off.
call themselves masters of
Take that
boxing.
hashtag off,
Why
pussy.
Bunch
Ryder
of
and
losers.
Canelo Alvarez is a legitimate
Yeah,
fight.
take that
Frank, what are
hashtag
you,
off,
a
bro.
Fucking
pussy
internet
Coming in with
gang.
that
fuck
H
named
Money
Hava?
What
bullshit.
did you say?
Take that
What did you
Fucking
hashtag
say?
off.
loser has an
You
internet
ain't rap
gang.
star fucking boxing knowledge.
Fucking Hava. Hobo.
Motherfucker.
Punch,
Take that shit
what did you
off.
say?
Take that
That little
fucking
monkey.
hashtag shit off, bro. I'm done with this bullshit. Coming there trying to troll my channel. I ain't interested in that shit anymore. You don't ever show no respect for fighters in England. Call them UK bums. You guys don't know shit about boxing. How about that?
Is
I
that
don't
what
want
this
to
is
be out
about?
here
Because we don't
speaking
want
to
Ryder to
people
get the
with
fight,
cool
and
boxers,
he's from the
bitches,
UK.
bums, and all this anymore in my life. Go fuck yourself.
Oh,
How about
that's
that?
what you think? You think it's
Yeah,
because
man.
That's why he's
And
mad.
all this dumb
No,
shit that you
bro.
come here
Nobody
with,
wants
bro.
to see Ryder except
How
for
about
you.
you come
Okay.
here with
It's
some
just the
dummy or
truth,
dumb
man. They're hella
racist shit
biased.
that I don't even call you out on it?
You're
Come
hella
on, man.
biased.
Stop your bullshit.
You
Stop
thought
your
fucking
bullshit.
what's his name?
That's the truth.
Okay, H Monkey fanboy.
But that's the
Hey, this is
truth,
the same motherfucker that thought Vargas beat what's his name? Oh, Shockey Foster.
I never said that.
Yeah,
I
you
said it
did,
was
bro.
close.
Don't try to lie now. You thought
No,
Vargas won
I'm
that fight.
telling the truth.
Did he win the fight?
Don't talk with me.
I'm
Ain't
saying
nothing.
it could have went
what was
either
the
way.
question you
Who
were
won the
just trying
fight,
to ask,
Frankie?
Frank?
Who won the fight, Frankie boy?
I know what's going. Look, this is going to
what
be
I
the
thought,
narrative. This
bitch.
is going to be the narrative. If David Benavidez beat Caleb Plant, right, and Canelo Alvarez beats Ryder, and then when people start calling out the David Benavidez and Canelo Alvarez, they're gonna say, well, Canelo Alvarez already beat Plant. That David Benavidez only beat his leftovers. They're gonna create another narrative.
Yeah, he was already saying that.
Bro, if you're, you know what? I'm gonna leave it alone.
That's why he said he should have fought B-Ball. If you really want to end the conversation, David should have went and fought B-Ball.
You don't see B-Ball's face.
You can't fight Bill.
Why would Bilbo fight David Benavidez? He brings nothing to the table.
Got no build, nothing.
He don't want to fight Canelo. He don't feel like Canelo is anything at this point.
David Benavidez brings nothing to the
just
table.
They forcing that food in his mouth. He don't want it. He don't care about it.
Hey, if you're Bivol and you're chasing for undisputed, why would you want to fight some unknown? Well, he's not unknown,
He's
but
fighting
David
Benavidez. He's
Benavidez.
not getting
He gets nothing fighting David Benavidez.
He's not gonna even get. They're not gonna even fight for undisputed. He's already fighting Benavidez.
That's like Jermell Charlo fighting Jerron Ennis. What does Jerron Ennis bring to the table for Jermell Charlo?
Why you always mention him? Get off his dick, dude. Somehow
saying
you always want to
the
bring
same
his
thing.
name in.
Just bring
Booty
it to the table, or
Anus.
even
You always talk about Booty Anus. He still ain't fighting.
or even Virgil Ortiz.
At least Virgil's fighting somebody now. Damn.
But the same thing with
30
Virgil
fights and
Ortiz.
ain't fought shit.
If Virgil tries to
Stop
fight
with the
Jermell
Booty
Charlo, that
Anus.
fight's not gonna happen.
Booty Anus ain't fought shit, bro. Stop
Tell me
always
Virgil
mentioning
Ortiz,
him.
his resume is similar. Ain't no other resume too much better than the other one.
Always on
Their
his dick.
resume
He
is
finds
very
some way to
similar.
mention
Very
Booty
similar.
Anus. He
Very
finds some
similar.
way.
Answer the question,
Yeah,
Frankie
clown.
boy.
What's your question, dickhead?
If Virgil Ortiz went up to 54 and tried to fight Jermell Charlo, why would he fight Virgil Ortiz? He
Who gives
to
a fuck? I'm not asking no stupid ass question.
Okay, it's the same thing. You stupid fuck. So why would Bivol fight?
Because that's what Canelo did. He went up and fought Dimitri Bivol. If you want to fight Canelo and you really want to make a statement, go beat the guy who beat him.
Canelo was undisputed.
Why fight his leftovers? Why fight his leftovers? It's pretty simple logic. If you why fight Canelo's leftovers? Punch Drunk just said it. That's what they're gonna say. They're gonna say if he beats Plant, oh well, he just beat Canelo's leftovers. There's always gonna be something
you already
to say.
exposed yourself, bro. Like you think
I expose myself.
Yes,
You're an
you
H
think
monkey. You're an H monkey fanboy.
Yeah, we know what you mean by that. You think
right? I'm about to
You
say
that
what
little
the fuck
alien
are you
looking
talking
midget.
about,
hey, you already exposed yourself. You just
But
root
stop stuttering,
it's cool.
motherfucker. What?
You think
What are you trying to
Vargas,
think of now in your little
you
pea
thought
brain head?
Vargas
Your
beat
little
O'Shaquie
milk
Foster.
head.
So like
What? You're way off topic, bro. We're talking about something else.
No, don't try to change the subject. It's the same thing you're trying to do with Canelo here. You're obviously biased for your Mexican fighters, but you just need to admit it.
No, I don't really have any favorite fighters.
Yeah, okay.
I like fights, not fighters. I want to see good fights. I like the Inoue
Tell
Fulton
everybody
fight.
here you
I
thought
like
O'Shaquie
Benavidez
Foster lost that fight.
I think O'Shaquie Foster fought a shitty fight. That's what I said. And Vargas had said he ran, and I agreed. I said, yeah, O'Shaquie Foster.
How was he running when he initiated? He's the one initiating offense.
Shocky, you know what? He probably barely won because Vargas faded. I mean, you know, the last round, I think O'Shaquie probably pulled it out in a close match. I think it was he won by one round.
That was
nigga trying to change the tune with his bitch ass.
Nah, you know, no. Look. I know what people are saying about O'Shaquie, but he didn't do anything. If you look at the stats, they were very even.
That was easy to score, bro. O'Shaquie
landed 60% of his jabs.
This motherfucker said he ran when O'Shaquie was running.
I'm racist. Okay, H monkey, master debater, a boxer. Yeah,
they always say that ran.
You're not
How does that make you not racist?
The racist accuses of racism. That's what a racist does.
Hey, you're not slick with that H monkey shit, but you know, do you, bro?
It is H monkey. It's H monkey over here. Little
go on the channel and talk to him like that.
Oh no, well,
he don't let anybody. It's not free smoke. He's a bitch. He's scared. That's why you're over here.
No.
What?
Masturbators. Who has an internet gang? What kind of gay shit is that? Internet gang.
I don't control that shit.
But you're a part of it. You had that fucking loser over here talking about MOB. Yeah, mob ties. I heard you. Fucking piece of shit. Anyway, nobody gives a fuck about H Monkey. Anyway.
You keep talking about him. He must have what's y'all?
No, because you called me biased and racist. I'm saying that's the most racist
I've
shit.
I've never said anything about H Money. Y'all keep talking about this dude. What's your obsession with H Money?
I'm saying that's the most racist biased shit is that motherfucker.
Okay.
Everybody knows that. And that's where you come from. So don't throw that.
You don't know where I
we
come
all
from.
know.
You just assume because I'm black, I like H Money.
No, you said it yourself. You said you're pro-black. You said it yourself. You said, yeah, go for black
What's
fighters.
that got to do with H Money?
That's what that channel is based around. That's all they talk about.
Okay,
that's
but it's got nothing to do with me.
No, because you called me biased. So I'm just pointing out the real racist and bias is you and that Havo.
No. It's a difference between being pro-black and just being a fucking racist. That's you.
That's what I'm saying. You're accusing me, and I'm telling you, come from a channel that is strictly racist
you don't
and
know
biased.
Where I come from.
Anybody right now, go listen to H Monkey, and you'll see and hear it for yourself. Okay, that's the Devin Hanks fan club.
Rachel Donaire came from H Money because she's always over there.
And anybody's free to go where they want. It don't matter. I don't give a fuck.
Now.
No, he only thinks black people are on that channel. He's a dumb fuck.
No, I'm saying it's predominantly just because
let me talk about that. I'll come back and talk. That don't change nobody's opinions about who H Money is and what he's done before. And
I don't think that's what I said, Rap.
I'm just saying that's just my opinion. But go on, you guys can cook.
No, he accused me, so I said, "Well, you're coming from masturbating of boxers, where it's all racist and biased propaganda."
Rachel, and no one said anything to her about nothing.
I don't know if I don't give a fuck if she's there.
Apparently non-black people are banned from that channel.
You're the one. You're the accuser, and I'm just pointing out that that's a BS biased channel.
All of a sudden,
and I tell a gay.
Y'all gotta remember though. Y'all got to remember that but Mike Tyson chose to fight Buster Douglas instead of Razor Ruddock. He fighting John Ryder instead of, Benavidez. Like, do y'all want to see the Benavidez fight or y'all don't want to see it?
Benavidez is in a fight.
We want to see the Benavidez.
He want to protect Canelo.
Yeah, but he ain't gonna fight.
I don't give a fuck.
People that want to protect their fighters don't want to see that.
Fanboy shit. Like,
Yeah,
Why is he
if
fighting
Canelo's
Canelo's
the
leftovers?
best, you should want to see that
Dev at
fight.
135.
Why is
I
he
want to see
fighting
him fight
Canelo's
anybody.
leftovers then? If he
Bro,
wants to
I'm
make a
all
statement,
I'm all for all these guys fighting each other and not fighting Canelo. I'm all for all these guys fighting. Forget Canelo. I'd rather see the tournament of Benavidez, Plant, Andre, Charlo, and
That's a
forget about
fact.
Canelo. Let Canelo do what he want to do. That's what it is. Let Canelo fight Ryder. Go after Bivol, the winner of Beterbiev. Go fight Jake Paul. Go fight Makabu. Go. I'm good. He's a future Hall of Famer. Go fight them. But when if these guys do their little tournament, if they do it, let them build their own legacy around that.
Hey,
Canelo's gonna Canelo's gonna come and try to knock on the door. Leave that motherfucker out. Go do what
did
you
you?
want to do. That's what
But
I
did you?
want.
Canelo's
But
gonna fucking retire when the tournament's
hey,
over and the winner's waiting. That's what
No,
he's gonna
that's
do.
what I'm. But it's all
exactly.
good. He's still gonna be
Bitch ass
Smart.
a Hall
motherfucker.
of Famer. But if you don't want to fight these guys now, then do your thing. It's all right. Do
Okay,
your
then,
thing.
yeah. If you don't want to fight, retire then. But did you hear what he said? He said his leftovers. Translation: even if he does beat Caleb Plant, he doesn't deserve to
Yeah,
fight because it's a leftover.
the excuse is already built in.
no,
Yeah,
that's what Punch
like this
Drunk
dude's a fucking
himself just
clown.
told
Like
you.
he's a
No,
fanboy trying to protect Canelo.
that's just what it is.
And
It's
he's calling other
Canelo's
people fanboys.
leftovers.
Just typical projection from a motherfucker.
No, it's
Exactly.
just
You're
the truth.
projecting on your own
What is it?
insecurities.
What is
Hey,
unbelievable
I'm
about that?
apparently I'm a fanboy, but if Benavidez was ducking any motherfucker, I'll call him out quick smart.
He
If he
didn't need
moves
a
up,
duck. He lost his
if he
belt on the
moves to
scale and he failed the
175,
drug test. He
if
didn't
he
need a
moves
duck.
to
He ducked himself. He's his
okay,
own worst
that's old.
enemy.
That's old. Come up
He
with new
wouldn't have
shit,
It's
fought him
bro.
if he
not.
had the
It's
Hey,
not.
belts.
It's just the truth.
He
if
wouldn't have fought him if he
Benavidez
had
go,
the belts. When
if
Boo Boo had
You
the
Benavidez
don't
belts, he
goes
know
didn't
to,
fight
that.
Boo
Are
Boo.
you a mind
He
reader?
didn't
Can you
fight
read
hey,
the
if
future?
Charlo.
Benavidez,
You can read the past. You know what was gonna happen.
if
No,
Benavidez
you
goes to
don't. Don't
175,
say he was going to or
if
wasn't
he
going
goes
to.
to
You don't know.
175 and he doesn't fight Bivol or Beterbiev within like 2 fights, I'll call him out. I won't sit here like a bitch making excuses like you do for Canelo who's ducked the top
It's
fighter
not an
for 3
excuse.
years.
It's
He's
been
had
done
he's had 8
before and
fights.
it'll
He's
be
gonna have
done
8
again.
fights, 8 fucking fights in the division, and he still hasn't got to the toughest guy still. Okay, and you're gonna defend
Why
it because
hasn't
you're a
he
bitch
fought Boo
ass
Boo?
Well, guess what?
fanboy
Come on,
motherfucker.
Mirage. Come on,
You're
Mirage.
the fanboy.
Shout out to Caleb Plant for actually being the one to make the David Benavidez fight happen.
Yeah, he's got more
Because
balls than Canelo. I'll give
other than
Plant
that,
credit.
Let
other than
Tim
that,
Bayless cook, bro.
other
Go
than
on,
that,
Tim.
David Benavidez will still be on the sideline fighting fucking whoever the fuck, and not anybody worth the competition. You know what I'm saying? That's in the top 5 right now.
I mean,
That's
David
what
could have turned down the
No,
fight,
no, no,
Tip.
no, 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 no. What David did, David turned down a deal and he signed back with the PBC. David could have went on the other side of the street to go get Canelo, but he didn't.
That wouldn't give him Canelo. That's
Canelo
just
wasn't gonna
bullshit.
fight him no way.
Definitely think he could have got the Canelo fight. Stop it.
Right.
Hey,
Our
That
guy was
wouldn't
over
give
there.
a
He
shit.
couldn't get no
It's
fight.
always
Canelo
this
ain't fighting.
Motherfucker act like
if I'm lying,
Canelo
I'm
is like
flying.
is
If I'm lying, I'm flying. If I'm lying,
No,
I'm
you
flying.
just
you
fucking
definitely
full of
Well,
lying.
it.
shit, jump
You
off the
I
building.
guess
You
I'm
might
lying.
just start soaring.
I guess
this is
I'm
the
lying.
same person who thinks Keith
I
Thurman
guess
is the
I'm
best
lying.
welterweight in the world.
Hey,
Yeah,
bro.
that's
Mm,
that need,
It is what it
Come
is.
on
needs
now.
medication. Needs
Well,
medication.
Yeah,
I'll
I'm
sort
not.
it
Tip,
out.
we
Listen,
can't take you serious.
I'm not here to talk about Keith right now. We not talking about Keith. We can talk about Keith later, but I'm not here to talk about
I'm just
Keith.
saying you gotta give context when you say shit.
You're
Dirk,
presenting a
you keep
bullshit
changing
premise.
See, Dirk, this is your problem. You keep changing the subjects.
I'm not changing the subject. I'm just giving people
No,
context when you're
because you're
talking.
bringing up Keith, and we're not talking about Keith. We're talking about
See, look, you see how you get emotional
Benavidez,
about Keith
and we're
Thurman?
talking about Canelo.
Right. He
We're
said,
talking
what
about
you
the
said
guys at
about Big Brother?
168.
Keith Thurman's a
We're talking about
paycheck
the guys
fighter
at
these days.
168.
Bro, I never met a group of niggas get so in their feelings about somebody else. Another
Ain't no
grown
niggas
ass
here.
man too.
Ain't no niggas here.
Brothers,
What
man.
you
A
Just
talking
keep
about?
whole nother
brothers. Just
grown
say
ass
keep
Keep
it
man.
that to
brothers.
yourself, nigga.
I'm still mad over Wilder losing, man. Shit.
Hey,
Every
Frank, you
time.
know you wouldn't be talking like that in person, bro. Like,
I'm
He
telling you, ain't
wouldn't
no
have.
niggas
No,
you
here.
no, he
real
don't
tough.
talk to one
You
man.
real tough
Nobody
over
cool
a
with that
phone,
nigga
bro, or
shit.
Because
computer. Where the
I
fuck
Fuck
wouldn't
you
that
even
on,
nigga
you
respond to
shit.
it. Cause I know a
probably
lot
a
of
fat
messages
dude
like
named
that.
Pablo. Like,
At
shut
1
your
minute
ass
it's
up.
all
Alright,
nigga,
nigga.
yeah, my nigga. Then when they get mad,
Right,
all the
motherfuckers is real
Yeah,
tough
racism
on
come
him.
nigga.
out.
You know what
Like,
I'm saying though, nigga? What's
All
up,
the
nigga?
racism come out.
Nah, I
right,
said just ain't no
you
niggas
just
here.
exposing
How's that
yourself.
racist?
Like,
That ain't racist. Alright
hey,
then,
come
nigga,
on,
what's up?
Holmes. Like, you want me to talk to you like that? Would you prefer that? Hey,
Should
Holmes.
have said ain't no N words over here. That would have been better.
Ain't no niggas.
No, you know that's not what he's trying to do, bro. Don't try to
Right.
give
I
that
just said
man
ain't
no
no
type of
niggas here.
goddamn.
Yo,
Yeah,
So
chill with
anyway,
that
fuck the
let's
nigga
monkey
get back to
shit.
shit. Now,
Ain't no
like, yeah,
niggas
come
here.
on,
Go
bro.
to
You
H
not
Monkey
slick.
with that shit, nigga.
so what we've had now for the last hour,
Ain't no niggas
Frank's
here, but he
been
just called me
blindly
a nigga.
defending
Go to H
Canelo
Monkey with that nigga
while
shit.
Yeah,
accusing
It's
everybody
prevalent
else of
over
being
there.
a fanboy. That's what's
That's
been
where the
happening.
niggas be. Go with your niggas.
Chavo, what y'all don't get is every time y'all come here,
Rap
bro.
star, you gonna have to do something about this racism before I get real
No,
mad.
go with
Man,
your
stop the
niggas then.
racism shit
Rap
out here,
You
man.
wanna
stars,
you wanna talk about
racist in this
niggas? Go to
bitch.
your
Stop that
niggas
bullshit.
then.
rap
I
stars
Go
smell
with
like
your
promise you,
feet,
niggas, nigga.
you ain't got, you
Go
don't
with your
have the
niggas,
jokes like I
nigga.
got.
Go to your nigga channel, nigga.
Come on, man. Let's stop this
Y'all
shit,
chill out
bro.
on that, man. Chill with
Let's
that, man.
chill
For
out
real.
on this
Then
shit,
tell
bro.
them to
Come
chill with the
on.
It's
nigga
only
shit. I
one
said
Let's
chill
person
with the
stop
doing
nigga
it.
this
Don't say
shit.
shit.
let's get on his ass,
Let's
rap.
talk
Frank.
boxing out
Go
here,
to H
bro.
Monkey, nigga.
That's not no bullshit now. Come on now. Let's not go to the race though. Let's stop that
Frank is a
shit.
miserable piece of shit, man. That's what it is.
Yeah,
Let's
all
not do
right.
that.
Go to H
That's
That's
he's
Monkey,
some
mad.
nigga.
That's why
bullshit.
he's mad all the time. Like,
I'm
Let's
not
keep
mad.
it
I'm
boxing,
laughing at
bro.
yeah, you
you.
are.
I'm laughing at you, Milk Dud.
we're laughing at you, man.
Okay, Crocodile Dundee.
You've been defending
You're the
Canelo
one that's
blindly
in the
for the
mental
last 2 hours,
institution.
and you're accusing everybody
Rap,
else of
this
being a
was the type of
fanboy.
shit you was doing, bro.
This is your boy, Rap. This bitch ass.
And
Ever
nobody's my
since
And you
boy.
was just calling
Everybody's on the
everybody else
fucking panel.
racist,
What do you
rap,
mean, my
and
boy?
all of a sudden it's
Everybody's
No,
cool
here.
you
now.
accused me of
Now
that.
Everybody's
he
here.
talking about some black people. It's cool.
But Frank is
that's a
black.
good point.
I
I'm
am.
talking about rap.
But
A
nah,
minute ago, nobody even said nothing racist, but he was talking about y'all come from a race channel, y'all racist motherfuckers, you racist, you racist. His
well
homeboy
y'all
talking
do.
all this racist shit.
Well y'all
Who?
do.
And then he
Who
quiet as
called my
fuck. He
name? Who
quiet as
called my
fuck.
He's
name
Come on,
just
real
now?
guys.
calm with him,
Who's
Come
huh?
that?
on,
Who is
guys.
that?
Now
Who's
rap is
calling
all
my
quiet.
name? Who is
That's
that?
that's Chavo. That's
It's
Chavo talking.
Chavo,
Right.
nigga.
Now let me just say this.
Look at you, bro.
Take
Stop
Canelo
You
that.
out the
come
screen
from
so
the
Stop
you
one of
know
the
that,
who's
bro.
worst
talking to
trolls
you.
in
Take Canelo
boxing,
out the
bro.
screen so you know
That's
who's
just
talking to you.
facts. You
Chavo,
come from one of the worst trolls. I've been in this game for a long time, bro.
Look, here we go. You talking about
So
another
so
man
don't expect
still.
me. Don't
But
expect
I've
me.
never
you ain't
even
say
heard
shit
Chop
Don't
about
on H
expect
Money
me
he
to
ain't
channel.
sit
say he
here
ain't say shit
and
about
fucking
the he
you
ain't
know
say
what I
shit
mean,
about the
and boost you
motherfuckers
up, bro.
saying nigga this
You
and
need to start
nigga
fixing
that,
up and
go
act
back,
like a
nigga
man and get that
monkey.
hashtag off. That's all I said.
Okay,
That's all I
rap.
said. Get
Why
your
you ain't say
hashtag
nothing to
off.
the
You're
man
not a
calling
gang.
people monkeys and
You're not
niggas?
no gang out here,
Why
I
bro.
you
didn't
ain't
call
say nothing to
anybody
the
a
man
nigga.
calling
I
people
Rizz
said,
monkeys and
versus
hey,
niggas?
look,
fucking what's it called?
no niggas here.
Hey,
Rap,
You was
rap.
talk, you was
rap,
Hey,
calling
Man,
nigga
rap.
this,
stop
nigga
that
that.
shit
rap.
out
You
here,
was
bro.
saying that
Hey,
shit.
hey, rap.
Okay,
This
You
well
is
was
now I
getting a
saying
know
bit
nigga this
now.
though.
dirty
I
out
I see
here,
didn't
why
say
you
man.
keep.
nigga this, nigga
Obviously,
I
that.
don't know why this
you
shit has
cool
to
with it.
get
I said
dirty.
ain't no
Stop that
niggas here.
shit,
That's
bro.
all I said because you was
I want
saying
to
it.
keep this shit
Obviously,
boxing.
rap cool with that shit. So
I ain't
yeah,
cool with no
I ain't
shit.
got shit to say.
I ain't cool with no shit. How
Was
about
I
that?
saying it before or after? No.
Wait. Everybody stop this. I ain't cool with none of that shit, bro. If you know rap star boxing knowledge,
Frank, you know you a pussy in real
I
life.
don't tolerate
Be
I
real.
don't tolerate none of that shit on this channel.
You know you wouldn't talk like that in real life. Be honest with
Man.
yourself.
Okay, Rare Stink. We already know
Master
You know
about
Right,
you
that.
look,
Spin
wouldn't,
you
Job.
bro.
got
You
you
doing
Go
a
you
back
whole
to
guys are
H
lot
guys are
Monkey,
tolerating
man.
right
antagonizing this
now.
conversation,
Open your
and you want me to
ears.
be the kindergarten teacher now, do you? You guys are
You was
Master
just
antagonizing
talking
each
Spin
about
other,
Job.
banning and
and
kicking
you want
somebody
me to be
else
the
on some
kindergarten
kindergarten
guy.
shit.
I'm just saying that this shit is stupid now. Let's keep it boxing.
Now it's
And
just
you guys
stupid.
are still talking shit to
Well,
each
this
other.
motherfucker's throwing around monkeys and niggas here. Like, what you want me to
I
Bro,
didn't
say?
it's
I
like
say
rap
nigga.
don't
Okay,
get
you
I
it.
guys
wasn't
go at
saying
It's
each
nigga
not that
this,
other.
he
nigga
doesn't
that.
get
All
it.
right,
He
then
don't
go
give
at
a
him.
I
fuck.
wasn't
I'm
saying
trying to
that.
stop the
You're
fucking
lying.
bullshit. I'm trying to stop this bullshit. But if you guys gonna go back and forth, I'm going on mute. I'm gonna have my breakfast. Don't call my name. I'm out. If you can't handle yourselves and you can't act like fucking men, don't fucking expect me to be your kindergarten teacher.
I
I'm
told
out.
you, man,
I'm eating my
Mirage is
breakfast.
toxic,
You
bro. It's
guys can talk
Mirage's
to each
fault.
other now. Don't call my name.
Nah, they just mad, bro.
All you
They,
gotta do
I
is say
didn't say
H money,
I
he'll
didn't
pop
say
right
it
back
though.
up.
I didn't say
Hey,
no
nah,
nigga this, no nigga that. I said
Say
Chavo,
this
H
ain't no
money,
nigga
gonna
shit.
pop right back
And
Chavo
you
up.
started
came
this.
with that shit.
It
I
was
said go back
Chavo who
to H
started this.
Monkey then. That's where it's really at.
Chavo started this.
Get back to the
That's what
boxing.
I'm saying. Thank you.
Back to the
Somebody
boxing.
understands what happened, has some truth. truth in their heart.
But
For the
look,
sake
back
of
to the
all
boxing.
I'm saying
Remember,
is
hey,
I'm not
hey,
racist,
let's
so I
go
ain't
back.
gonna get racist back with
hey,
y'all. But
hey,
bro,
check it
if
out
it
though,
keeps
man.
going, I could turn it all the
Now,
way to fucking off.
now, hey, check it out
Violate
though. Remember,
then. Don't
remember,
Yeah,
Larry.
participate.
Hey, hold
You
on,
ain't
be quiet,
shit,
man.
dude.
yeah, we want
Hold
to talk
on.
some boxing, man.
Hey, but check it out. Remember, Larry
Yeah,
Holmes was 48-0, right? Then they put him up. He had to keep fighting them young bucks. He had a few couple scares. Then he got in there with Michael Spinks, and he lost that streak. So you got to admit, this is why they ducking them guys. Like you said, Andre Berto is a safer fight than Keith Thurman. You know what I
Thank
mean?
you.
Just
Yeah,
because of
that
the
was what
hey,
I was trying to
it's a
say.
no,
They
it's
all
safe.
do
But
it.
I'm saying Yeah, but it's his retire. It's his last fight. So, like
You're
you
allowed
said,
to.
No. Don't.
and
Manny
then
Pacquiao was 40 and fighting at the end. Keith
he
Thurman,
got knocked the
Ugas.
fuck
That
out.
wasn't
And
his
he got
last
knocked
And
the
so
fuck
fight.
out.
what if
Hold
the
on,
fight? We're
hold on.
paying for the motherfucking
No,
shit. Don't give him
no, this is what
advice.
I'm
You're
saying.
buying the shit, and it's shit. That don't
No, but he
put
fought,
lipstick
but
on a
he,
pig, bro. You just said
but
it
he fought
yourself. He
Conor
chose the
McGregor. Yeah,
easier opponent,
yeah,
which
yeah.
was
No,
even
but what I'm saying.
worse.
No, that's
Okay, so
better. You
you're
got to look
like
at it.
telling the
No, no.
truth,
No, listen
and you
what
don't
I'm
even
saying.
know it.
You look at no, listen. You doing it for yourself. Now you going 50-0. He picked Conor McGregor. That's another 300 million. That's the smartest
So
plan
if
I've ever
it
seen in
okay,
boxing. So
okay then.
that's the
So if
best
it's
shit ever.
and if it's okay for Floyd, why is it not okay for Canelo then?
You know what I'm saying? But
Because
we know what it is. We know what it is.
That's
Don't
what
tell
I
me it's
said.
something
No, that's
else.
what Frank
He
is
don't want
That's
the
saying.
what they're
Davis
saying. That's what
Benavidez.
I've been
hey,
saying. We know what
That's
it
what Frank
is.
is saying. Frank has
this
been
is why
saying that.
Frank's a troll. He ignores
Canelo is
all the
not fucking
counter
Floyd,
Yo,
you
arguments.
dummy.
Flow
He
Mayweather,
ignores all the
got
points we made, and
critique
he
for
repeats the
Berto.
same
Yo,
shit.
He's
but
not
And
on that
David
level. He
Benavidez,
never
he
was
don't
there.
want that David
hold
Benavidez
on.
smoke.
But
Hey, you
Punch
gotta
some. Hey,
admit that.
turn your mic
Floyd
up or
Mayweather
something,
got
Punch.
critique for Berto though. Floyd got critique for Berto. Floyd got critique for Conor McGregor for making that
He did.
50-0 shit. He did get
But it
critique
was
for that.
smart. It was
Why it
smart
sound
though.
like Punch is like a million
Floyd
He had
miles
history with
away?
Floyd got
Birdo too. A lot
critique
of people don't
39.
know about that. He had history
Floyd
with
was
Birdo.
39.
He wanted to
Canelo's
fight him before he
32.
retired.
He got
Yeah,
critique for
Floyd
it. I
showed you
get
the
a lot
blueprint
of
of how to lead boxing with your
Bro,
brain cells.
If
Floyd
Canelo
beat
was doing this
Canelo,
for his last
Pacquiao,
fight,
and then
we
he
wouldn't be
decided to fight
criticizing.
They even
Berto as his last
critiqued
fight.
they
Like,
yo, they even
what's the
critiqued
I'm
problem?
AJ to fight Franklin. The cash cow
yep.
get
Yeah.
critique. That's it. It is what it is.
Hey, if
And
you
I'm not
beat
giving
Canelo, if
Pacquiao
you beat
credit for fighting Thurman at 40 because he already lost. He don't have nothing to lose. It don't matter if he lose to Thurman or not.
Hey, if you beat Mike, if you beat Mike Dana,
Wow,
How
Furman
Canelo,
do
was
you not
and
giving
legacy.
Pacquiao, you can.
Furman
Pacquiao
was
credit? How are
legacy,
you not
bro.
giving Pacquiao credit for fighting Thurman at
But
Furman
no,
was
40?
I'm saying
legacy.
I'm saying he's not gonna risk
Man,
Thurman
Keith
because he
Thurman
can
was
lose
one
that
of the
fight. Mayweather
legacies
couldn't
that
afford. Listen
Pacquiao
what I'm
didn't.
saying. Mayweather
He's a
couldn't
big
afford to lose
name.
that fight at 48 and 1. 48 no. He didn't want to
But Keith
risk
Thurman is
losing
a
to Keith
big
Thurman.
name.
Yeah, but I'm saying Andre Berto is an easier fight. So why wouldn't you fight Andre Berto to get out the game?
That's what
49 and
I've been
0.
saying. But these motherfuckers
50
can't
and 0.
acknowledge that. That's just the truth.
No,
You're
because
Yeah,
saying
but I'm
Canelo
saying,
truth
is
but
in
without
then,
He was coming off
equation.
a
but
big
then
old
he came back
Pacquiao
for the
though.
counter. He came back
Canelo's
for the Conor
Well,
situation
it
McGregor
seems like
fight,
that's the
50 and
same
is
0.
thing that
completely
Canelo's doing right
different.
now. Is Canelo finna retire?
If
Yeah,
Canelo's
he only got
39,
2, 3 fights left. How many fights you think he got left in him?
more than
Canelo
one.
got
He's
more
got
than three
more than
He
fights
one
left.
got
left.
3. I say
It's not
3.
his
Right, so
retirement
Canelo's been
times a
fights.
fighting since
year.
he
So
was
you saying he
16,
got 1 year
professional.
left?
Canelo been fighting since
He's
16.
not
Yeah, I say 1 to
39
2
either.
years. 1 to 2 years. I mean, if he's smart like
In 2
Mayweather,
years
you
is
got to
6
get out
fights.
early.
Listen, Canelo been fighting since 16. He's about 32
Right.
now. I mean, he's made as much money as he possibly
Uh,
could in the sport of boxing.
So
There's
this
no
is his
reason Canelo
retirement
needs to.
fight?
I mean, wait,
He
what?
acting like it to fight Ryder. If you're looking at the opponent, it looked like a retirement fight. It's like an Andre Berto,
I
but
mean,
worse.
what more is there for Canelo
But
to
we
But
all
it's
knew
accomplish?
we all knew Floyd was retiring.
Yep.
That was the last
yeah.
fight
But
of
you're
that
not gonna
Showtime
know.
deal he had.
But as much money as Canelo made, it would be smart to leave now and not fight
But he's
Benavidez.
not.
Look at
We're
it from
talking
his
about what
point
he
of view.
should do if he's
That's
gonna
just
do it. He's
speculation.
not. He's planning on keep fighting. So his
Floyd,
next
first
fight
of
is
all,
gonna be
Floyd didn't even retire right. Floyd didn't even fight the top guy going out in his
this
last fight.
motherfucker.
Well,
He
you got to
came
give
If
back
him
you
and
do it
100
the right
million.
way,
Give him 100 million then to get in there with
listen,
Benavidez.
Floyd came back and he fought an Andre Berto, bro. Think about it. Andre Berto wasn't even like, he lost a fight, well, 2 fights
Oh,
prior to
Yeah.
that, and he was
He
out
was
for a
still a
year.
two-time
And he
champion and better than
no,
John
Two-time
Palm
champion.
Ryder.
hold on, cut all
Still
that
better than
respectable
bullshit out.
John
Cut
champion.
all
Palm
that bullshit
Ryder.
out. Andre Berto had already lost, and he came back from a post surgery.
Okay,
Yep.
he's still better than John
And
Ryder.
he
What does
had to
that tell
eat
you?
too.
Keith Thurman,
Berto
Keith
had
Yeah.
Thurman,
to,
hold
but I'm
on.
saying Berto
Keith,
needed that money too. What you not forgetting that
man,
part?
come on with all that bullshit. Berto needed the
That's
money.
what it's about.
Keith Thurman was the hot guy at the time, beating everybody.
Berto was Derek
Here we
Chisora.
go.
Give me his
I'm
money.
talking about
Here
Berto
goes
was
Floyd
the
a
Keith
top
Mayweather
out
was
Thurman.
fight, bro.
retiring. Do you
Berto
understand
was
the
a top
difference?
out fight.
Yeah, that was
That's
the
what I'm
last
Doesn't
fight
saying.
matter.
on
He
Berto
was
was a
Showtime
top
retiring.
deal.
fight.
He
He was
wasn't
Berto
gonna
was a
take no.
retiring.
top
He
Yeah,
wasn't
fight.
gonna take no difficult
but I'm
fight,
saying, but
So
especially after
y'all
Canelo's
Pacquiao
like
showing
fight.
this
you.
fight. The people arguing for Canelo. Y'all
No,
like this fight.
Canelo's not
That's what I'm saying.
retiring. Okay.
No,
Greatest of
it's a
all
smart
time. They
fight from
left.
Canelo.
They want to give him a pass, but want to hold Canelo to the
Yeah,
fire.
because he
See,
was
they can't keep it
39
real
years old.
and
Yeah.
can't
Do
keep
y'all
it
like the fight or
consistent.
Yeah.
First of
not?
all, Canelo
I
and
know you
Floyd
want to
shouldn't be
make
in the same sentence.
Frank.
Canelo's not on that level.
Yeah, Frank
Who
wants
the
to
fuck
compare the
wanted him
two.
to fight Andre Berto when he should have fought Keith Thurman?
He talking
Nobody.
about
So it's the
Berto,
He
same
man.
already beat
thing.
Canelo and
It's
Pacquiao.
the
He don't gotta
same
fight no
shit,
damn
bro.
Keith
It's
Thurman.
just
Conor
he's your idol and and he's y'all. So you want to? That's
No,
what
it
you're
ain't
gonna
about
go
that.
to.
No.
And because
No, I'm
Canelo's
saying.
not
So who is
y'all,
your
and
idol
he's a
then?
Mexican, then
Hey, if
you
If
want to
Terrence
hold
Mayweather
this
Crawford,
is not
lane.
the,
hey,
if he's not the blueprint, who is your idol? That he did
hey,
it the
no, no,
best way.
hold up.
He
That's
showed you
what
how
Hey,
to
I'm
lead a
saying. That's what
game.
I'm saying. What's good for Mayweather is good for Canelo. It's
But
the
he
same
went
hey, let me talk.
undefeated.
Hold up.
Canelo
Let me
not
finish.
undefeated.
because he
No, no,
fought
no.
Conor McGregor. That's why. Who gives a fuck? He should have fought Keith Thurman and risked it, but
Even
he
if he
didn't.
didn't fight Conor McGregor, if he fought nobody, he would still be undefeated.
Hey, no,
You
no,
don't
no.
know that. He never fought
Let
Keith
me.
Thurman or Israel
Canelo, go
Adjulari, the
ahead.
biggest threats. He
Hey,
chose the
let me
easy
say this.
route.
Hey,
So
if
why do you
Terrence
want to hold
Biggest
Crawford,
Canelo?
threats.
We
Okay, Keith
this
Thurman, he never fought
supposed
him. Who
greatest
else did
fighter
Floyd never fight?
and the
Hold on,
other
who else
guy in
did
his
Floyd never
era at
fight
the
one
that
at a
same
was a
time,
time.
threat?
Manny Pacquiao kept fighting tough fights,
If
and
Terrence
you don't want to
Crawford
give him
beat,
So
no
you saying
credit.
he dodged Manny
if Terrence
Pacquiao too?
Crawford, hey, if Terrence Crawford beat Earl
He did
Spence,
duck Manny for the first
hey,
5 years.
if Terrence Crawford,
Yo,
if Terrence Crawford beat Earl Spence and he don't fight Virgil Ortiz, we won't care because he already fought Earl Spence. So it's the same thing with Floyd Mayweather when he beat Canelo and
So the
Pacquiao.
same thing with Canelo. He's already undisputed. He's proved it.
No,
Look, if
he
you
No,
throw
ain't
it's
beat
that
not the
nobody
same
at
scenario,
thing because those are not
now
168
legacy
though.
listen.
fights.
See, I can be honest and objective. Dirk, if you gave me that scenario, I could say I could live with that because at least he fought Earl Spence. I could live with that because it has to be consistent. It has to be the same for everybody. We can't pick
Yeah,
and choose who we want to give a
but Earl
pass
Spence is
to.
a pound for pound fighter. So was Pacquiao, and even Canelo was a pound for pound at that time. The dudes that Canelo fought to get undisputed are not nowhere near pound for pound
No,
level
we're
fighters.
talking about
Crawford,
where they are, their position as these faces of boxing. Because whether you like it or not, he's the face of boxing.
I mean, well,
Okay,
in a
no,
way,
but you
and
they
then
no,
fought,
but it don't
Floyd,
matter.
for
It don't matter
Floyd
undisputed
at
if
the
you
time
lose.
was
but
the
that
face of
Floyd
prestige.
can't
boxing.
lose,
Pacquiao was the face of boxing.
but this the
This is what
difference.
they do. You
This
want
the
to give
difference.
one guy a
Floyd
pass.
cannot
how
You
lose.
many
don't want to
Mayweather
give
actually
belts?
was
Canelo
the
that
face of
How many
pass.
boxing.
belts did
It was
John
actually
Ryder win?
Mayweather.
Bro,
Man, Floyd
Asking
cannot
Canelo,
lose.
asking
See, you
Canelo to
not
fight the
looking at
best
it.
is
none,
not.
none.
He's the
Look,
face of boxing. That's
Mastermind
not
is
asking
telling
for too
you.
None.
much.
Mastermind at least can tell the truth and say, yeah, Floyd, that was a
No,
smart
listen what I'm
decision.
saying. Yeah,
You
because he
said it. It was a
undefeated. They
smart
not
decision.
undefeated.
That's
But
what he
I'm
was
saying
supposed to do.
Canelo and Pacquiao wasn't undefeated. So they could take risks. He can't take all
Wait,
those stupid risks that
what?
they can.
Now Floyd didn't have to take a risk
Not in
because
his
he's
last fight. No,
protecting
he
the risk.
don't.
Now that don't
He is
make no
protecting his
motherfucking shit.
own.
He can't take a risk because he's
If
not
you
taking
just
a
beat
risk.
Why
no,
should
You're
he?
not. Now you're
He
sounding
no,
already
they just
forged a
retarded.
told
legacy
you.
when he
Now
beat
They
you're
just
sounding
Pacquiao.
retarded with that one.
no, I'm
You
about to
sound
no,
stupid
let me
as
tell
fuck
you
with
the
that
truth.
one.
No, let me tell you the truth. You
You
said
told the
stupid.
truth. You said
No,
Ryder was a
let me
fucking
say,
duck.
but okay, watch this rebuttal. Because he fought Manny Pacquiao, the motherfucker they said he was scared of for 10 years. He beat his ass, so to rub it in their face. He said, no, motherfucker, I'm not proving shit to y'all. Give me Berto. I owe him that payday from back in the day. That's real boxing. He's
So you
showing you.
acknowledge it
And
was a duck.
Frank,
Pacquiao,
why
They're
are you
trying to
comparing?
compare. They're
Why are
trying
you
to say
comparing
Canelo and
Canelo?
Ryder's a duck, or
No,
it's
no,
not the
Frank,
fight we want.
Frank, you don't make
It's the
any
same
sense. Why are you
situation. No, you
comparing
don't make any sense because Floyd was supposedly the face of boxing,
at
so
the
he
end
could
of his
pick and
career,
choose. Because
motherfucker?
that's what you're saying. He could pick and choose who he
Why
wanted
are
to
you
fight.
comparing
So
prime
he chose the
Canelo?
easy route in Berto and McGregor. But now Canelo
Nigga,
can't do
Canelo was
any of that.
32
That's
years
just how
old.
great.
Floyd was
That's just how
39.
great
It's not the
Floyd
same
was.
thing.
He comparing prime Canelo to an
Yeah, he's
old
stupid. Like, you gotta
retiring
use
Floyd.
context, motherfucker.
Now you getting stupid because you
It's the same thing.
the Benavidez is
It's
Pacquiao.
not the same
So
thing.
prove that
If
he ain't
Canelo was 39, nobody's gonna be asking him to fight these
no,
monsters.
Benavidez. Pacquiao has to fight
Oh, so
Benavidez.
now it's the age thing, and then that's why I say Manny
Yeah,
Pacquiao, even
age
older,
matters in
fighting
boxing. It's a young
tougher,
man's sport.
fighting Keith Thurman, who Floyd should have fought. He was already ordered. The face of boxing, he could have chose anyone. Pacquiao could have went on the
Man, he
fucking
already beat
bum
Pacquiao.
of the
Who gives a
month
fuck?
tour.
So
Nah,
what? He
but
beat
Pacquiao,
We
Pacquiao.
and
already
he chose
watched
to fight the
Pacquiao.
tough fights.
Every
And he
time y'all
beat
talk
Manny
about
Pacquiao.
this,
So
Pacquiao
oh
what?
did
yeah,
it
he gonna beat
even
him. He gonna
older.
beat him. He washed him.
Pacquiao got whooped
Nah,
5.
man, you're just being biased, and you
Y'all
don't want to give
built
Canelo
up
the
People
same
like you
pass.
probably thought
Canelo's
You
he
want to
big.
he
He's
give
cherry
Floyd
picked
a
stronger. He's
pass
so
Pacquiao
and
much
say,
too.
oh, but
faster.
he's old.
He's
He's
gonna
old.
knock
When Manny
out
Pacquiao
Floyd.
was still doing
Washed
it.
him.
What happened? I thought old is old. What happened?
No, it ain't about
Hey, everybody on the panel, who are the two best fighters of that past generation?
Thank you, Pacquiao and Mayweather.
Yeah,
Okay, and Floyd beat him. So what the fuck he got to prove to fight Keith Thurman? Get the fuck out of here.
Well, that's why you won't acknowledge that point right
No,
there.
we're talking about the fights that they should fight. And
No,
Mayweather
Benavidez,
chose to fight Berto when there was tougher challenges out there.
Matter of
It's the
fact, not
same
only
thing
did
we're
he beat
talking
the best
about
fighter of his
right now with
generation,
Canelo and Ryder.
he
It's the
beat the
same
fighter of the next
situation
generation,
because we're
Canelo.
saying that Canelo's the face of boxing. He can pick and choose. That's the same thing Mayweather could have did, and he chose the easy route. But you want to get up here and be
Hey, what's a harder
dishonest
fight,
and say that
Canelo or
it wasn't the
Thurman?
same thing. Mayweather was old. You want to use all these excuses.
Generation. Benavidez is a young one. So you won't even fight the best fighter.
Benavidez is fighting his leftovers.
Yeah. Hey, why can't Canelo do what
Fighting
Floyd
number
did and
3
fight a
super
young hungry
middleweight.
lion like Benavidez?
When did
Floyd
Floyd
did
do
it.
that? Wait,
If
I
you
thought he
Floyd
was
fought
old.
Canelo.
I thought he was old. Oh
yeah,
wait, you want to use that he was old, right? That's what you're
Yeah,
trying to say.
when he was
He was
old, he
old,
still
Well,
beat his
so
ass.
that's why he
He was
gets
old.
credit.
Look
Canelo was
That's
in
what
his
I
at
said
prime.
his
Canelo was
age
earlier.
right
princes.
now
Is
when he
that
beat the
one of
shit out of
your
Canelo.
arguments is that Floyd was old when he beat Canelo, so he gets so much credit. But now
Yeah,
he
that's how good
wants to.
Floyd is.
You
He
want
beat
to
your
say that
hero being
he
old as
should.
fuck.
It was okay to fight Berto because he's too old. So you want to say give him credit for being old and then take it away when he's older? Y'all
36
make
and
no
39 is a
fucking
big
sense,
difference.
dude. It's like you are so intellectually dishonest,
just
and
give
you
him.
guys talk amongst each other, and you really believe the bullshit you spew. Only thing is, I'm not gonna buy your bullshit. It's the
Yeah.
same fucking
You
thing,
don't
and I
gotta
just
buy it. I'm
showed
telling
you
you how it is.
when Floyd he chose Andre Berto, and even your own mastermind just
Yeah.
said, yeah, he knows it was a cherry pick. He chose
Your
the easy
own.
route because he wanted to get to 50-0.
Notice he said your own. I wonder what he means by that.
You're not listening to the point where I say he's.
I'm talking about Flomos, people who dick ride Floyd Mayweather. That's
Okay.
your own.
There
You
you go.
guys love
So this
Floyd
is dick
Mayweather.
riding
You're
Floyd
dick
Mayweather.
riding Floyd. And your own, so people who hate Floyd, it's
Well,
The
obvious
only
you
truth about Floyd is not
people who
dick
love
riding.
Floyd, it's
Canelo and him
obvious
should
you
be in the
hate
same
Canelo
sentence.
because he's not like y'all. That's why.
Canelo
That's
and
why he
Floyd
doesn't
should
get the
not be in
same
the same
pass.
sentence.
It's the same
He's
thing.
not on the same
You
level as
can't
Floyd.
It's
compare
pretty
these.
obvious
You
in
Pacquiao
can't
common
deserves
compare
that
sense to
somebody like
see.
Floyd
respect.
to
It's
Canelo.
pretty obvious in
I'm
common to
sorry.
see the thread.
You
I
The only
mean,
can't
I can
compare
person
read
who
somebody
deserves
like
to
patterns.
be in the
Floyd to
same
I'm
sentence
pretty
as
Canelo. I'm
Floyd is
astute,
sorry.
and I
Pacquiao.
see the pattern
Canelo's
who you
down
give
that
You can't
level.
passes
compare
to.
somebody like Floyd to
You
Canelo.
don't
I'm
give a pass to
sorry. He'll
Pacquiao.
never
You don't
be
give a pass
like.
to Canelo.
He
But
already
Floyd gets
beat
his
him.
magical pass.
You
It's pretty
can't.
obvious to see the
I think you
pattern
can't
here.
get over the
It's
fact that
not. It's
Floyd
Pacquiao,
not
beat the
that
shit
hard.
out
Pacquiao
of
deserves
Canelo
credit.
already.
Canelo, no. Pacquiao actually fought the best of his era. Did
No,
Canelo?
wait. I thought he wasn't shit because he lost to Floyd. What happened? And then he wasn't shit even though after
you're
he
mad
did better
I
than
never said
Floyd.
that dummy.
I'm
Don't
not
put
mad.
words
I
in my
just
mouth.
hold a similar standard. I said, hey, Floyd, he did fight a lot. I'm okay. He fought Berto was smart,
I
like
literally
Mastermind
just said
said.
Pacquiao was the
But
best
I'm
of it,
saying, but if you
or the
want to
second
use
best
that
of his
argument
generation.
and give that pass, you got to give it to Canelo. You can't pick and choose.
You can
See,
change
that
it.
shows how intellectually
In
dishonest
the
you are.
prime, in his
Now,
prime,
Oh, wait. So you want to say Floyd gets so much credit because he was so much older than Canelo and he was already old. But now you want to hold the excuse
no,
that
he
it was
gets the
okay
credit
because he was old.
regardless.
It's like you don't want to be honest. You're so intellectually dishonest. You want to
no.
hold the old here, but you don't want to use it there, and then you try to apply it here. Your
So how
shit
did
falls
What
You
the
apart.
don't
fuck
need
is
it
saying?
because he
Again,
was old.
on
He would
cross
beat his ass when he
examination.
was younger
No,
too.
because you want to say that he gets so much credit for
He's
beating
gonna beat
Canelo
his
because he
ass
was old.
regardless.
But now he's too old, so that's why he fought
All right,
Berto because
throw
he was
out
too
how old he
old.
was. He would have beat
But
his
Manny
ass
Pacquiao
regardless
was
if he
doing
showed
it,
it.
beating top guys that Floyd should have fought
why
much
did he
older,
beat?
a
So why
few
did he?
years older.
If he was doing
Floyd
that,
chose to pick Conor McGregor? Really?
why not?
Really? But
Why
with
not?
Canelo, if he fights Jake Paul and leaving, oh my, you guys are gonna fucking have a heart attack. You guys are gonna kill
Jake Paul's
yourselves
not
when
even
he
a
fights Jake
combat
Paul.
fighter.
How you sound?
Canelo's gonna fight Jake Paul.
For Canelo 42-0
He's
and
gonna do the same thing Floyd did, but you'll give Floyd, and
He
he's your
can't. He
hero
don't even have
because
an
he's 50 and
option
0, and
because
he
he's
beat
not
an MMA
undefeated.
fighter, and
He's
he's
not
50 and 0.
even
He's the greatest of all
undefeated.
time.
He
But
got 2
Canelo ain't
L's.
shit, huh?
Hold
Okay,
them,
it's pretty
please.
a
One for
common
each of
theme
your
here.
hands.
so you tell me
Put
Rocky.
each L in each of your hands. You can't compare them because he's not him.
Compare,
He
that's
got
what we're
2
doing. We
L's.
compare fighters, we compare errors, we
Bro,
do it all the time. Now we're not
Canelo would
supposed
never
to.
be
Where
on
they
Floyd's
can
Hey,
level.
compete.
Stop trying to
We
put him in the same
compare
why did
sentence.
he
fighters.
have to be
We only
undefeated?
compare
Why
fighters
did
where
hold
they
on?
can't
Why did he
compete.
have to be
We can't
undefeated?
compare Canelo and Floyd because
Why
Canelo
does
can
he have to
compete.
be undefeated?
Canelo would
Why
never
does
be
he
on
have
that
to be
level,
undefeated in
motherfucker.
order to
Get
do
over
that?
it.
No,
Why
tell
does
me
he
why
have to be
Canelo
undefeated
lose
in
to
order to do
Floyd.
that?
If he's a younger fighter
He's
and
lucky. He's
why
lucky Floyd gave him that opportunity and put him in on his undercards. He created
Floyd and
Canelo.
Floyd was old, so he gets a ton of credit because he was so
He
old by
created
then.
Canelo.
no,
Floyd
you
He don't
created
get a
Then
ton of
Canelo.
credit
when he
because he
fight
was old.
Berto, it's okay because he's old. Yeah, make it make sense.
He beat
He
Canelo.
got a ton of credit because he beat his ass.
No, explain to me, how did Mayweather beat Canelo? That's what I want to know. How did he beat Pacquiao and Canelo if he was the oldest one out of everybody? You explain. So they that damn sorry? Are they that garbage that they got beat by an old man? Explain to me, how did he beat these
No,
guys?
according to y'all, he wasn't old.
You
That's what
tell
they're
me.
saying.
You
He
tell me.
wasn't
Oh
old.
my
He's
god!
still the greatest. He's the greatest because he went 50-0, even though he chose
Hey, I'm just
MMA
asking a
fighters.
question.
Explain that bullshit.
Hey, it's funny how that MMA fighter put up a better fight than your boy Canelo.
22 years
This
old.
ain't about a Canelo Alvarez. He's
Canelo,
the
you
face of
True
boxing now.
story.
Floyd
Canelo
was.
couldn't do shit for
Floyd is the
12
face
rounds.
now.
now you
I'm on your
say
ass, Frank.
Remember, he just said he the great. Only reason he beat Pacquiao and Canelo is because he the greatest. You said it out your fucking mouth. So what the fuck you talking
I
about?
don't
We
think
think
he's the greatest.
he great.
He's one of them.
Nigga's
I
a
don't think
cheater.
he's the greatest.
Said it.
I think his record is shitty. The last 2 fights.
Hey,
So how did he
hey,
beat
hey, you know what's funny?
I
Floyd beat
think
his ass
that's a
even with him that
load of
taco
crap.
meat the motherfucker was on. All that taco meat didn't help against Floyd, did it?
What? He wasn't on
Commu-
anything then.
Communal or
Did he
whatever the
get
fuck he
busted
was
for
on.
it?
The motherfucker was probably juiced to the gills.
Yeah, Roy Jones, Shane Mosley.
Hey, fool, it's
Yeah,
They
the
got
nobody
meat.
busted.
brought them. We're
Floyd had
talking about
issues
Floyd
too.
and
Floyd
Canelo.
got
Don't try to
busted
change the
too.
subject, you bitch ass nigga.
Floyd
It was
failed
the
test
meat,
too.
fool.
Yeah, you don't know that.
When
He
did
failed some
Floyd fail
tests.
He
test?
didn't fail no drugs. He talking
Look it
about
up.
Floyd taking the
Look it
IV.
up. Look it up.
You
Oh,
said
unbelievable, bro.
Floyd beat Canelo and Pacquiao is because he the greatest. You said it, not us. You said
But I know
What?
you are, but what am I? That's what you sound like.
it.
Right.
Nah, man. You
I
just
know
want to
you
pick
are.
Goofy
and
ass
choose. It's
motherfucker.
fine. I
No,
just don't buy the bullshit. That's all.
how did the old man
Hey,
beat
fool, the,
Canelo?
the homies in the barrios don't know how you're talking.
Okay,
Y'all,
see, that's that racist shit. See, he wants to say
what,
that type of dumb shit.
I'm saying, how did
Yeah,
he beat
nigga, you know what I'm saying though, man? You know, nigga, I'm about to go get my 40,
They
I
don't
know
nigga.
know
his
You know
ass
what
how
is
I'm
you
mad.
saying
Hey,
though?
talking,
I know your
fool.
ass is mad watching Floyd beat the shit out of Canelo. I know you was mad.
Beating the Skittles out his ass. Beat,
Right.
beat,
He probably
beat.
he probably
Yeah,
started
because
beating
he
his
Man,
bike
knocked
or
him
man.
out.
something like,
Okay.
you
One
know.
not one
Yeah, and he's
round.
still the face of
How your
boxing.
king
So I
not
know
win
you
one
hate it.
round?
That
Y'all
shit ain't
hate
put
it. You
money in your
can't
pocket
stand
How
though,
he
it.
you
didn't win
bum.
You
one
can't
round
stand
though?
it. The little cinnamon
But
Mexican is
how
the
he
face
didn't
of
win one
boxing.
round?
You can't
How he
But
didn't
stand
guess
it.
win
what,
one
Y'all
Frank?
can't
round?
stand it.
None of that money goes to you bum.
Oh, but you always want to brag about Floyd. Oh, he's the
No,
greatest.
I
He sells
don't.
the
You don't
most
hear me
pay-per-views.
brag about
views.
Floyd's money. I
This
don't care
and
about
that.
that shit.
Nobody
You
bragging
don't
about
count
his
that
money.
shit.
Motherfuckers
Yeah,
want
When
to
have
you
you
don't
heard me
count
brag
that
about
shit.
Floyd's money? I don't do that shit. That's the type
All
of
the
shit you be
time, bro.
doing.
You
He's the
always
face of
brag about it.
boxing.
Stop lying.
When? I'm like, who cares?
y'all got to
So
slow
That's
down.
what
what?
you
You
said.
finally got one.
You
Good for you.
acknowledge it yourself. You said Floyd Canelo, he's the face of boxing, so he gets to pick and choose. That's like your main argument.
What's
You saying he
no?
needs to
That's
do this
not.
because
That's
he can
you're
pick and
thinking of somebody.
choose.
You're thinking of
No,
Chavo
that's
saying
what
that.
one of you motherfuckers said it.
Shut
He's
up.
so
You
wrong
can't
because
even
he
get it
can
right.
pick and
That
choose,
was punch.
and so that's why it's messed up. You hate it. You're so jealous.
Oh
I know it
no,
hurts your
nobody's
feelings
jealous, bro.
inside
Like,
to
why
see a
would
little
Floyd be
cinnamon
jealous
kid
of
the face
Canelo?
of
He beat his
boxing.
ass. He's like,
No,
there's
that's
nothing
why
to be
you're
jealous
so
about.
mad. You're sitting here angry, hating
Hey,
it.
Big Billo comment.
And then when I
That's true.
expose the Floyd Mayweather myth and
Canelo lost
fraud,
at every
The
you
stage
dude
of
had
his
start
to cheat
career.
to
crying.
The
compete,
young
and he still got
Canelo,
lost.
Triple G,
Hey,
Laura,
hey,
Yeah,
Floyd, and then
Madonna
he
could
lost
still
to get in the
beat
building.
Floyd.
hey! Imagine juicing and still losing, like, and getting your ass whooped.
Well, he was already exonerated. They already gave him
You
a
know,
pass. He
he's
They
didn't
out. Get
take
the
the
already
fuck out of
test.
here.
exonerated.
By who?
Looking
The
No,
at
he was.
NBC, the most corrupt
The drug that
organization on the
the
planet.
drug that he failed is now clean. You can use
Oh
it.
look, this motherfucker got all the
no,
excuses, huh?
oh look, because they
It's
changed the
just
rules,
science, bro.
didn't
Y'all
they?
can't understand simple math and science.
Y'all
I can't
wasn't
help you.
in though. Tell me
You
why.
know, it is what
Well,
Rules,
it
here's
is.
some
math,
math for
and
you, motherfucker.
sciences.
50 and 0.
50 fighting
50
MMA
and 0.
fighter. Yeah, a
50
0-0
and
fighter.
0.
That's fraud. Come on, man.
But what's
He
crazy
even
was
said it was a
this
fraud. He said,
actual
man, I'm
MMA
robbing
fighter
these
used to
motherfuckers. He said,
box.
this is like robbing
The
the bank.
MMA fighter
That's
used
how
to box. He
stupid
was
y'all
18
are.
and 0. He
You
was
are
Alvarez,
so
18 and
stupid
0.
your hero's a fraud and you don't even know it. Actually,
Alvarez,
you
I'm
do know
sorry.
it.
Hey,
But because
Floyd
he's
made a
like
lot of
y'all,
money off of people
he's
like
your
you,
Bro,
bro.
hero.
he's
People
a
that
he's
just
Oh,
a
ain't
now
got
fraud.
it.
How he
you
beat
want to talk about
Canelo?
money. Oh, okay.
How
First
he
you
beat
said I'm a dick
Canelo?
rider because of the
Hold
money.
on,
Now
how he
you're
beat
talking about
Canelo
the
if he a
money.
fraud?
Get the fuck out of here, bro.
How
Nobody
he beat
buys your
Canelo if he a
bullshit.
fraud?
Y'all talk
How
that
he beat
stupid
Canelo?
bullshit on the other masturbators of boxing. We don't
Yo,
buy that
it's
shit
even
here. I don't buy
funnier
that
because
shit. I know it's all
How
ignorant
he beat
shit.
how
Don't
Floyd beat
nobody
Canelo if
buy
he a
that
fraud?
shit over here.
Hold on. How did
People,
he fake beating Canelo? How he fake
Uh,
beat Canelo?
describe that. Explain to me how
who?
did a great fighter like Canelo lose to an old man like Floyd? How did
Oh,
that happen?
now
right.
he's
How he
old. Oh,
fake beat
now
him?
he's
Is
old.
he a
So
fraud?
wait, I
how
thought
he
he
beat him
was
if he
so
was old?
great. I thought he was
That
so.
was the
Now
easiest
you're
fight for
using
his
the excuse
career.
How
he
he
was
beat him
old.
if he was
Now you're
hard?
using the excuse that he's old. You want to hold this? Oh, he was
No,
old. He was
how's an
old
excuse that
because
he
that's your high
won?
point. That's your argument. He
What
was
is this
old.
guy talking
But now
Hey,
you
about?
want. But then you want to
Frank
keep using it later and
Frank
say,
is
but
mad
he was
because
already too
Floyd ran
old
through
when he
all the
fought Berto.
Mexicans.
Oh, so
True
he didn't
story.
need
Right,
to fight
wearing a
anybody tough.
sombrero.
He didn't need it.
He
He
Oh,
wore a
okay.
ran through all
sombrero,
of the
whooped his
Mexicans
ass.
wearing
Nigga.
a
Yeah,
sombrero.
well, when you get out the projects, holla at me,
A
homie.
sombrero.
Yeah, I
He
got
wore a
sombreros
sombrero,
on
whooped
deck,
his ass on
baby.
the same day.
Better than
What
no
he,
daddy. Daddyless,
He
nigga.
was
look,
mad.
his
Why
ass
he
is
beat him
mad.
with a
That's why y'all got no
sombrero?
daddies, nigga. You got no daddies. That's why you
He was
talk like
mad.
that.
You mad
You have
your
no
daddy come
respect.
home
No
drunk and
daddy
beat your
having
mama off
40
a
drinking
6-pack of
motherfuckers.
motherfucking Modelo's.
Look,
Canelo,
see, y'all see who the racists are. I didn't say nothing. They want to bring this sombrero shit up. That's the real racist.
You
That's how
mad?
you know. And
Hey,
it's just
Frank, you
me.
mad, bro?
It's
He
just
beat
me
him.
with all these
That's
niggas.
true. He beat
All
him
these
wearing the
daddyless niggas. That's
sombrero.
why you're here, because you got no
Bro,
daddy. You
did
got no
Floyd beat
respect.
him wearing the
You have
sombrero
no
or not?
intelligence. You're a
Did
very low
Floyd beat
level.
him wearing the sombrero or not?
why don't you explain how Floyd beat Canelo if he's that great? That's why I
It
want
How
to.
Floyd
didn't
beat
Tank
Canelo? I don't
Davis
give a
beat
fuck.
Leo
He beat,
Santa
so
Cruz
what?
with a
He was young
sombrero?
and he won. So what? But his
I'm
record is still
You got
fraudulent
his ass
fighting an
whooped.
MMA fighter and a
so you
white boy at that.
and how did he lose?
Okay, that white boy put up a better fight than your boy Canelo. So what does that say about
Huh?
Canelo?
Yeah.
Oh well, he's still the
That
face of
MMA
boxing,
fighter put
and
up a better
you
fight than
guys are
Canelo. You
jealous
heard
and
me,
mad. You're so
motherfucker.
angry.
And the
It's
MMA
obvious.
fighter
Look,
used to box
it's
too. He was
obvious
undefeated in
that
boxing.
you just can't stand it. You can't stand it in your heart.
You can't
You
stand it.
can't
You the one
stand it.
hating
No,
on Floyd.
there's nothing that I need to not stand or
You
stand
mad
on.
he
I'm just
punched
saying
him
what it is.
down.
I'm telling you that he gets a pass if you want to give Floyd Mayweather a pass. If you
And
don't want to give,
I
then if
thought
you don't want to give Canelo pass, then you have to not give Floyd
Canelo,
Mayweather
Well,
a
why
pass
don't
for
he fight
Bertrand
one of these
McGregor.
motherfuckers he said was trash? Why don't he fight Boo Boo?
That's
hey, I
not what
thought
we're talking
Canelo,
about. We're talking
hey,
about him and
No,
John
yeah,
Ryder.
it is. We talking about him getting a pass. That's a
hey,
pass. Boo Boo's a pass because you said he's trash. If he
hey,
I'm
trash,
not
take
talking
out the
about Boo Boo. When did
trash.
I talk about Boo Boo? I didn't even bring him up.
Canelo being
I'm
Floyd,
talking about Boo Boo.
Why are you talking about Boo Boo now?
but look, you
Fought a ranked 100,
He
238
just
guy and
said
got
he's
knocked down.
trash. He
I
said
didn't say it. What
he
are you
said
talking
he's
about
trash.
then?
don't
All the
know.
Canelo
You're trying
fans
to
say
say
Boo
I
Boo
said he's trash?
sucks.
I didn't say
So
he's trash.
I
When did I
said a
say
lot of
that?
Canelo fans say he's trash,
Did I
and
say
Canelo
that?
said
So
he's
what are you bringing it
trash
up for?
Hey, no,
because Canelo said it.
Well,
hey, no.
then that's what he thinks, and if he's
Hey,
probably right. What has he
Okay, so if
done?
that's what he thinks, go ahead and take out the trash.
hey, but look, I put the money on Canelo to beat Floyd. I was wrong. I'm asking you, how did Floyd beat him? I thought Canelo being 22 was too young to
Well,
lose
I
Floyd.
mean, look, you could say he weight drained him. He was young. I mean, you could say anything. There's a lot of things you could
Excuses.
say. No, I'm not making excuses. He asking me, and I'm just saying. But was Floyd the better fighter? Yeah, sure, he probably was. But so what?
Now,
He
who did you
still
pick going into
went
Probably.
on to accomplish a lot
You
of
heard
things,
that?
and
He don't
losing is
want to
not the end
admit
of the
it so
world. All the
bad.
great fighters lost. All the great fighters in history
A
lost.
lot of Mexicans don't like Floyd because he beat the shit out of their fighters. That's a
And a
true
lot of
story.
blacks don't like Canelo because he's Mexican.
Because
It's the
of what?
same
Because of
thing. They're
what?
just jealous. Black
No,
people,
it's
if
not the
Canelo
same
was
thing.
black,
Not
you
even
guys would
close.
worship him. If Canelo
Right,
was
he can't
black,
even
you'd
say because he
worship
beat
him.
all the
And that's
great,
just
the
the
cold black
facts.
fighters.
I mean, did I
If
lie?
Canelo was
It's
black,
not
you
a
Hey,
would
Chavo,
worship
did I
him,
lie?
you'd kiss his feet, and that's just the truth. But because he's a cinnamon redhead
Yeah, look, you
Mexican, you
notice
don't
he
like
didn't
him.
deny it.
It's obvious. No, it's just
You
obvious
notice he
who
didn't
you
deny it
like
because he
and
knows
who
I'm
you
telling
don't
the
like.
truth.
You don't
That's
like
it.
Canelo.
That shit hit a
You don't
soft
like
spot.
Yeah,
Pacquiao.
you
You
love
don't
about
like
I
anybody
like
but
Pacquiao.
your
He's a
own,
real
and that's
fighter.
okay. That's okay. You can be
I
however you
like
want to be.
Benavidez
I don't
too.
hold it
I
against you.
like
You
Lomachenko.
don't. You don't.
Yeah,
In
I
your
do. How you gonna
heart,
tell me what I
you're
like,
from
you
one
goofy
side,
motherfucker?
and
Shut
it's
your ass up.
already it's pretty obvious.
Canelo was gonna go
Look,
in there.
that's
Yeah.
just
Bro,
the truth.
you
You
gotta
know
go
it, and
back
I
and
know
listen
it.
to
Okay,
yourself, bro.
Pablo.
You gonna have to
Hey,
go
real
back and
talk.
listen to yourself, kid.
Because
Salute,
you're
pound.
accusing me,
Hey
You
man,
got
hold
and
on,
I
you
hold
didn't
gotta
on.
go
say
back and
anything
listen
about
to
Dirk
anything.
out
yourself,
I'm
here
just
man.
keeping the
faking
same
the
energy
funk
you're
right now.
keeping.
Dirk, you out here faking the funk right now, bro. Don't even do that, bro. Because every time I make an argument against another black fighter, your main premise is, oh, Tip, you're always going against us. And what does us mean, Dirk?
Oh, hold up. No, when I said
No,
that
no,
shit,
it's no hold
no,
up.
you
What does
keep
us
bringing
mean,
that
Dirk?
up.
What does
When I
us
said that
mean,
shit,
Dirk?
I was talking
You're
about
the only
American
one
fighters.
saying, Dirk. Anytime we have an argument about these fighters, you're the only one saying you're going against us. What does us mean,
That
Again,
Dirk?
is true.
when I said that shit, I was talking about American fighters because we were having an argument about
Yeah,
UK
he was
fighters and
talking about
American fighters.
Americans. He said you
It
got a
wasn't
problem with
about UK and
Americans.
Thank
American
you,
fighters.
Chavo.
That's not what it was.
Yes, it was. How you gonna
You were
tell me
talking
what I
about
said?
No, it
you were
definitely
talking
was
about
because you was
black
bringing up
fighters, Dirk.
Connor being done,
Yeah, we were talking about Connor
man.
Ben and I think it was Boots Ennis at the time, and we
Is
were
Conor
arguing
Ben
about
So
is Conor
we were
Ben
we
not
were
black?
arguing about
Is
American
he's
fighters
Conor
and
black.
Ben not
UK
black?
fighters.
Is his dad not
This
black?
dude's an idiot.
That's what
First of
I'm
all,
No,
saying, bro.
you're the
Y'all
idiot.
saying
again,
black.
we got to
Y'all
keep in
saying
This
y'all
is
context.
saying
very
I'm gonna
astute.
say
Exactly.
his
So
dad
that's what
not
we're
black.
saying. Why would
y'all
you be
saying
talking about going
blatant
against black
racist shit,
people?
and then trying
You're
to
a fucking
nitpick
idiot.
at other
Nobody's
people
saying
saying
racist. Who said racist
arguing
shit?
about
You
fight.
said the
Calling people
racist shit.
monkeys
Yeah,
is
that's
racist,
true.
my
Bro,
nigga.
nobody.
You
Yo,
said the
yo, yo.
racist shit.
Calling people monkeys is racist, my nigga.
No, I said H monkey. That's their
That's
idol.
some
That's
Yo,
dumb
you know
shit.
what you were
it's
doing when you
something.
said
He's
H monkey.
black
That's
and you
why I'm
call
keeping
him
the
a
same energy
monkey,
with you with the
nigga. That's
Mexican shit.
racist,
No,
my
because he
nigga.
called himself
What's
H
wrong with
money,
you?
but it's
All
H
you do
monkey.
is
Yeah,
basically
but you
Bro,
know
saying
why
it's
you
racist all
call
the
him
it's
that.
time.
like
Stop
you
being
calling
Master
Jeremy
stupid.
Bader's
Lin
a
a fucking
Always
boxing.
say
chick,
it's
a
racist.
slant-eyed motherfucker. I don't care what he called
What's
himself.
wrong
No,
with
that's fucking
monkey?
racist, my nigga.
It's not. You're the
It's only
racist.
racist if you
There you
I'm
go. You're the
racist
if
because
it's
racist.
you
on your
making
mind.
racist comments
You're
and
the
you don't see how
racist.
retarded you
You're
sound.
the racist.
I ain't.
Man,
You're
I haven't
thinking
said
People
it.
like
nothing
him
racist
It's
never
on
talk
you.
here.
like that.
I'm trying to
Okay,
He
real
is a
stink.
pussy in real life,
I
ain't
ain't
he?
saying all
Everybody
the racists
knows.
on
You
here
said
need
it
to be on
yourself.
real
Tip just
racist
called
shit. You
you out.
niggas
He
is
said
crazy.
you're
Refrain
always.
from doing
You
it.
know what you do. Tip just called you out. He put you on
Hey
blast.
man,
It's
it's
the
cool.
truth.
He's safe behind a little
Ain't
computer
nobody
board
called me
phone,
out,
so
but
Yo,
I ain't
nobody's
said
man.
gonna
shit
hurt him.
racist.
So he
I've been
can say
talking
what he
about
wants.
boxing.
Man, why you guys always bringing up races? That's some
So
type
you
of
saying
Because
maybe?
y'all saying
bullshit.
Exactly.
racist
Fucking
shit.
hiding behind.
That's dumb.
Oh,
That's like if I
You guys
punch
are
you in your
He's
face
hiding.
and then
He can
ask you
hide
why
behind a
you mad
computer
at
screen
me.
and say what he wants, but
it's
he
too
Nigga,
won't
cause
talk
I
with that in real
punched you
life.
in
self-explanatory,
your
bro.
face, you mad at
Like
me. Like that's a fucking stupid question.
nobody's
If
mad, bro. But stop crying about
if
races,
you're
bro.
talking
This is
about
like
racist shit,
white
people
people shit.
gonna bring up
Like
racist shit.
stop
so
crying, bro.
basically they want to be.
Stop
Man,
being a
Floyd
racist
whooped
hoe
all them
ass
Mexicans
nigga.
with the
Stop
sombrero on. It's
crying,
all
bro.
good.
Stop
Stop
being
being a
so
racist hoe ass
sensitive.
nigga. That's all you gotta do.
Y'all ain't
Stop
no
That
being.
shit
niggas
be
here.
simple.
What's up with the
Why you
nigga
calling
shit?
me?
Ain't no niggas here.
Why you
Yeah,
calling me a
you a
nigga, bro?
nigga.
I ain't no nigga.
You is a
Fuck
nigga.
that. I
Nigga.
ain't a nigga. You a nigga,
You is a
nigga.
nigga.
See, you're
You gotta call him a
racist. You're
bean. Call him
fucking
what he is.
racist. You just
I'm
called me
racist
a
because I say
nigga.
he a nigga.
That's how
See,
Roach.
you're
That's
the
fucking
racist. I
stupid.
didn't call you a nigga. You called me a
That's
nigga.
how.
I said I'm
This
not a
is
nigga.
how.
Now
That's
it's
how
a
Yeah,
This is
nigga,
you's
how.
a
this,
nigga,
nigga
Mexican
nigga.
that.
war.
Check this out.
See,
Call it
I didn't
This is
bullshit.
say
how
it. They
ignorant.
said
This is
it. You
how
already know
ignorant
what
he
time it
is, right?
is.
They cry
This is
about
how
it.
ignorant he
That's what
is,
I'm
right?
saying.
Yes, sir.
Y'all had a lamest old
Go
kid
to H
ass.
Yes,
Monkey with
sir.
that nigga shit.
Niggas
That's where
sound
that
like
nigga
you
shit
niggas sound like
You're
comes
Terrence
from.
kids
low
on
Go
here.
to
IQ,
H
bro.
Monkey with y'all nigga
Nigga,
shit,
I'm
man.
Yes.
Ain't
here,
no
nigga.
niggas here.
I'm here with
Ain't
your
no
no
niggas
boxing,
here.
no boxing
All right
knowledge
then,
having ass.
nigga.
I'm here,
Stop
stupid.
saying
All
the N
right,
word.
nigga.
Yeah, Canelo
Yeah, my
lost at
nigga.
every stage of his
This
career.
nigga
You
like
trying to
hold
compare
on,
him to
Yeah,
what?
Floyd.
That
okay,
nigga lost when he was in
Floyd,
nigga.
his
All right
twenties.
All right,
then,
nigga.
man. You know what I'm saying,
He
though,
lost in his
nigga.
twenties.
Yo,
He lost in his
man.
thirties,
This
and
nigga
he
like
lost at
hold on
every
a second
stage
here,
of his
fool.
You know
career.
what I mean,
Y'all here
man?
crying about
The
This nigga
Canelo.
weather
free.
is
Hold on a
I
second here,
know.
amazing.
Nigga,
ass.
Fucking
fuck that
It's
Canelo is
fucking
black.
heat, man.
losing ass
You
motherfucking
know,
Cinnabon.
man.
Nigga, that
This
nigga ain't
nigga
shit.
free. Hold on a second,
All he
fool.
do is
Trying to go
lose,
ahead and not
nigga.
get hit, man. He's the
Then the
sweet
only
He
reason
lost
science,
to
man.
Floyd. He lost
We
to Laura. He
too
lost to
athletic,
Triple G in the
man.
first fight. He
Hey,
fucking lost to
who is this
Bilbo.
monotone
All he fucking
motherfucker that
do
just
is
came on?
lose.
Yeah, man. They're
I
too
don't
slick,
know.
All he
man.
do is
Too athletic,
lose.
man. Yeah, man. You know what I mean? It's
All he,
the sweet
and you know,
science,
That's
man.
exactly
and
how
all
they
he do is
sound.
listen to rap. Oh,
Yeah,
lame ass
didn't
nigga,
go
coach
get
a
hit,
vulture ass
man.
nigga.
It's the
Yeah,
A
you get on
side,
here
B
talking that
side,
bullshit and
man.
listen to
Don't
all rap.
nobody care about rap. Get
Yeah,
the
you
fuck
niggas
out of here
wanna
with
be
nobody
niggas
cares
all day
about rap
long, nigga.
sucks.
You niggas
Rap
jacking niggas
sucks.
style all day and
Fuck
Yeah,
get
hating
out of here
niggas
with
and
your
man.
all
mumble
that.
rap.
That's
Don't
been
nobody
the
trying to
style,
steal your
Well,
man.
rap.
bald face and
Rap is
taper
not
face,
music.
nigga. Well, bald
Bro,
Ain't
face
no
and
better
taper
than
face.
that.
Go to
Yeah,
H
you
Monkey
niggas
with
be
Mariachi
that
gonna
hating
rap
shot
on
me
shit,
niggas.
this
That's
nigga
what
nigga.
too.
niggas
Go
do.
to H
Hating
Monkey
ass
with your
Hey,
niggas.
rap
plus
shit, nigga. We
smoker.
don't
Hold
listen
on
to
a
that
second
shit
here,
over
fool.
here.
Nobody around the
Hating
world listens
ass
to
niggas.
mariachi except for
I
y'all.
be seeing you
So
bitch
Yo,
ass niggas at the fight, nigga, jacking a nigga
Uh,
style, nigga,
how,
trying to
yeah,
straight
right. I
hate.
no,
really,
the free. Hold
yeah,
on on
okay,
the
yeah,
second
Bald
here,
sure.
face
fool.
and taper
yes,
face.
sir.
Where y'all get
Sure,
that from, nigga?
You
right.
ain't
Y'all
I
be
already
really
wearing
know.
want gold teeth.
flannels, nigga.
Yeah, I really
Flannels
want
and
gold
cowboy
teeth.
boots and shit,
Right.
nigga.
I really want a grill
All
and
the
Yeah,
shit,
shit
Bitch
got
nigga.
ass
gold
nigga.
Okay.
teeth and
I want
shit,
to
fool.
sag and
Yeah.
listen to rap.
That
Hey,
that
man.
hey,
Sag
that
on that.
more
that
of
ain't
That's
y'all
that
how
try to
ain't
dress
that
ignorant
like
ain't.
us
and
than the other way
It's more
narcissistic
to
you
around.
it
That's a
than
are. You
that.
fact.
really think people like that shit. Don't nobody like that shit.
It's more to it than that.
What are
No,
you saying your
nobody
test for?
likes it. It's
What are
just
you
like
saying your
a
test?
small part
You
of the
might not
You,
like
population
and
it,
you
likes
but
see
it.
a
how
lot of
It's
retarded
y'all
you
do.
it's
sound. Nobody
arrogant to
likes
think
it.
that people want to be like you. I would never
Yeah,
say
we
that.
want to
I
be
would never
like
say,
y'all. That's
yeah,
why
man, you
Floyd
want
wore
to
that
be like me,
sombrero
man.
day
You know what I'm
Nobody
yesterday.
saying,
definitely
though?
wants
You
to be
want to
like
drink
you,
40s,
Crank. Like
man.
you're
You
a
want to
bum.
drink 40s, nigga, like me. You
Hey,
want to dress like me, nigga. You want to talk like me, nigga. I don't say that shit because I'm not
You on
ignorant
here
like y'all.
doing it. You on here doing it.
You,
hey, Frank. Hey,
But
Frank.
you on
he
here
act like
doing
we
it
he.
They say
Hey, he act
people
like we want to
repeatedly.
wear our polo collars all
You
day
always,
and
you
wear
always hit your
motherfucking
nigga
Team
voice.
Jordans.
You always hit your nigga voice once a day.
Go back to H
You do
Monkey
He
your
act
with
like
the
we
nigga
want to
nigga
voice.
wear
You
shit.
do your
There's
jeans.
nigga voice
no
once a day
niggas
though.
here.
You
There's
don't
no
hear. You don't
niggas
hear me
here.
do your. You don't hear
I
me do
am
your
not a
bullshit
nigga
ass
though.
voice.
I am not
You
a
just
nigga.
gotta
You
call
Stop
him
don't
a
with
hear
the
me
beast,
nigga
mocking your
bro.
shit.
Just call
bullshit
him a
ass
It's
beast.
voice.
y'all keep saying this
Yeah,
nigga shit.
man.
You gotta call him
Yeah,
a
Yo,
yeah,
beast.
man.
You
man.
ain't
You know what I'm
cool.
You do
saying
your
though,
nigga
man.
voice
They want to
every
be like
day.
me, man.
You
You
gotta
You
know
know
make
what
what
I'm
him
I'm saying?
saying?
happy. Go
Hibbity
ahead.
hobbity
Look,
boopity boop.
that's how
You
you
know
be
what I'm saying
practicing.
though? I be getting that
That's how you
pecan
be
spit,
practicing in
boy.
the mirror with your bitch ass. That's how you practice. Lame ass nigga.
Okay, nigga.
Ain't nobody talking like you.
Yeah, nigga.
Why ain't nobody
All
imitating
right,
your? Why ain't
nigga.
nobody
Go
imitating your
back to
bitch
H Monkey,
ass?
nigga. That's
Nobody
where you
imitating your
belong.
bitch ass.
No, instead of saying
Yeah.
niggas say beans,
Nobody want to be lame, nigga. Nobody want to be a square bitch ass nigga.
Okay, so I
Yeah,
guess
you
being
want
a
nigga. You
square
want to be like us. You
is
stay
not
talking
is
like a
being
nigga. Why you talking like a nigga?
what's not being a nigga then? What's being square then? Explain that because you said
what's
that
being
You square,
that's
nigga.
what
That's what
nobody
you
wants
need
to
to know,
be.
nigga. A nigga that get on here and talk
Chill
shit and
out,
then play
everybody.
victim like a
So I have to
bitch,
say nigga and listen to
like other
rap
people
to
racist.
be hip. I have to
let's
say nigga
not
and listen to rap to be hip now.
platform,
I
y'all.
have to dress like you to
Lame
be hip.
ass
Is that
nigga.
what you're saying?
Let's platform.
Lame ass, cum guzzling ass nigga. You
Okay,
mad
here we
because a
go.
nigga critically
Here we go with the
analyzing
nigga shit.
Canelo. You niggas beat
Okay,
down
nigga,
Philly.
you
Y'all
said
niggas
enough.
crazy,
There
bro.
ain't no
Y'all get
niggas here,
racist
bro. All right. I guess you
because a
want to
nigga
keep it the
critically
nigga shit.
analyze Canelo. It got to get racist, bro.
Nah, you say the nigga shit. I said ain't no niggas here. You keep saying the
Nah,
nigga
all right,
shit.
let's
Do you
stop.
want to get there? You want to go there, nigga? Let's
Bro,
say
you
it.
keep
Let's
saying
keep
ain't
it
no
real.
niggas here. Speak for yourself, nigga.
That's what I'm saying. I'm speaking for myself.
Okay,
Ain't
nigga,
no
well, shut
niggas
your
here.
bitch
Don't
ass
nobody
up
want to
when I'm
be
saying
around
nigga
y'all.
then.
Don't
I
nobody
ain't
want to
talking to
speak
you.
to
Shut your
y'all.
whole ass
Go
up.
back to H Monkey,
I can go
nigga.
where I want to go. Create your own channel, nigga. Then direct people certain places. Nigga,
I'm
you ain't
just
creating
telling you
shit,
the
nigga.
feelings
All
and
you did was
truth.
press the link just
Nobody
like
wants
I
that
did.
nigga
Fuck
shit.
you, nigga.
Nobody
You
wants
ain't
to
did
hear
shit but
it,
press
talk
a link.
about it.
All you
Nobody
did
wants
was
that
press the
shit.
link,
It
nigga.
wasn't
You
here
ain't
till the
running
niggas
shit.
came, and
Shut
then
your
the nigga
bitch
shit
ass up.
started,
Damn,
and it all
you
goes
know,
downhill.
Yeah,
you know what
nigga.
I noticed? Canelo
Hey,
makes a lot of people mad. Canelo makes the black people
Nah,
mad.
Canelo ain't made me mad. You racist pieces of shit made me mad. Canelo ain't made me mad, nigga. I go to Canelo fights.
Canelo,
nah,
I'm at
that's
Canelo
racist
fights.
to
Oh,
you, though,
dick
bro.
riding ass niggas. Hey, y'all, what fights y'all been to?
Hey, brother, but don't let the racism get to you because they being racist, but you ain't gotta let it get to you.
I mean, I haven't heard
Nobody's
one
being
racist.
racist. The
I
only
know I
one
haven't heard one
racist
Nah,
racist.
fuck that.
is this
I'm
guy.
calling these niggas for what they is. Like I
See,
said,
there he
I ain't
goes.
saying
They
nothing about
say
Canelo.
1,000 times he's the one being racist. Nobody's being racist.
And that's
He
what you
started.
racist
He's
niggas
talking about
do.
the nigga shit. I
Y'all
said
be
there's no
racist and
niggas
then you
here.
try to
Let's talk
when the
about
No,
laws get
that's
there, y'all try to point the
anti-racist.
finger at the
I
other
want
nigga
to
like the
end
nigga being
racism.
racist. Y'all,
I want to
man,
end
shut y'all
racism.
lame
That's why I
ass up.
said
I
there's
might
no
so.
end the
niggas here.
racism.
Shut your
We
lame
don't do
ass
that
up,
nigga
nigga.
shit. Ain't no
Bitch
niggas
ass
over here.
nigga.
We don't
Well,
do
when I
that nigga
say
shit.
nigga, shut the
I'm
fuck
trying
So
up,
to end
nigga. That mean I ain't
racism.
talking to
hey,
you.
I'm trying
whether
to end racism.
hey,
That
But
whether
you
mean I
could,
ain't talking to you.
I'm trying to end racism. So I don't say
How the
that.
fuck you
I
trying to
don't
end
say that
racism
ignorant
calling
shit.
people monkeys? You
I said
sound
H
fucking
monkey.
stupid,
Get
you
it
son.
straight. That little alien blockhead H monkey.
I
Get it
stand with
straight.
George
Yeah,
Floyd.
there's a
I
lot of names
support
you can
George
use
Floyd
besides
and
monkey, my
Black
nigga.
Lives
It's a lot
Matter.
of funny shit besides monkey.
It's H monkey to me. Okay.
And
You
that's
don't
some
like
racist
it.
shit.
I don't care.
So I'm telling you that's racist and you still saying it.
How
So
is
who
it
racist?
racist? That's his name.
See,
How is
Frank
calling
stunk
a
up this
black
whole
person a
fucking,
monkey racist?
this whole
No,
streak. Frank
actually, it was
fucked it
fine
all up.
before you came along.
You asked it wasn't
You've
fine.
been
What?
talking
People coming
shit the
all
whole
over
time,
every
bro.
money show saying your bitch ass on here talking
hold on,
racist.
bro. Hold on, bro. Cause see, cause you're making it racist. You're objectifying a black man with a monkey. That's why it's racist to you. See, he can't just call him H monkey and it not be racist. It's because you're objectifying the dude with being a black man, that's and a monkey that's making it racist. You want to make it racist, bro. See,
oh,
that's the thing. Like,
How the
see, y'all
fuck
niggas
I'm
don't.
making it
Y'all
racist,
no. Your
nigga? The
no
motherfuckers been
no.
doing
Hold
that
on,
shit
let me
since the
speak, bro.
motherfucking
Cause your
1800s
comprehension
calling
level,
niggas monkeys.
is
They
fucked
been
up. He
calling
can't
they
just
been
call.
calling niggas monkeys
No.
since the
He can't. No
1800s, but
Hold time
I'm
out, bro.
making it
Let me get my
racist.
shit off. Let
it's
me get my
18
rocks off.
black or
He
white.
can't just call. He can't just be ignorant in his own right and just call the man out of his name without it being racist. It has to be racist to you in order for it, you know what I'm saying, to benefit you. You know what I'm
Facts.
How
saying?
the fuck is it benefiting me?
Why are you
Because you
standing
want to
up
make
for
it
another man,
racist.
bro?
It was never a racial topic.
That
See,
ain't.
that's the thing.
Okay,
That
You
ain't.
just called the
okay,
man
But
H
okay,
monkey.
listen,
okay. That's cool. It ain't racist. You right. You right. No, you're
Bro,
right. You're right. It ain't racist. Come on, let's finish the conversation. You right.
Come on.
I'm gonna give y'all some examples then and see how y'all feel. Let's go.
I get where you coming from, but you know
Nah,
what I'm
let's
saying? Like,
not. Fuck
we
that. It
can't
ain't
we can't go
racist. You
there.
right. You right, bro. It ain't racist. You right.
No, see, he want to make it racist. They're
It's
trying to
not
make this
racist,
whole
bro.
thing
I agree.
racist.
I agree. Come on.
It's like niggas not even on that type of
Just
time.
like
And when
Beanie,
you want to make it that
Nah,
type of
I'm a
time,
stump down. I'm a stump down. I'm different. Yeah, I mean, I don't know you. You can be in Walmart and let a white boy call you a nigga. That's you. You know what I'm
See,
saying?
there
And
we
call
go.
you a
Now
share
monkey.
it's the
what
That's
white
you, my
boy.
he
nigga.
know.
where
That's
did that even
We
come
racist.
two
from?
different
He said
people.
white boy. That's
We two.
racist.
We two. I'm a white boy, a Gandhi, a
A
motherfucking fake
Gandhi now?
Jew.
Damn, this
I'm
fool's hella
naming all
racist.
races,
Gandhi.
nigga. A
Like, look at
Chinaman, I wouldn't
Gandhi.
give a
A
fuck what you
Gandhi.
is, nigga.
A
I wouldn't give a
Gandhi.
fuck what you
What
is. I
wasn't
wouldn't give
Gandhi
a
like
fuck
Indian?
what you are, bro. Shit, if you nigga, you outside of my race, calling a nigga a monkey or a nigga, you being racist and you know it.
You think
You
you
can
think
act, you
black
can
people
act
want to be
dumb.
called niggas all the time?
You can
nope.
act dumb. Ain't now, ain't yeah, ain't now,
I don't think
nigga.
don't think black people want to be called niggas all the time. You hear Frank himself. Frank, a black man. He
I'm,
telling you ain't no niggas in here, but you keep calling him a nigga. Like, what are we talking about?
Who is Frank?
Man,
I don't even know.
man.
I don't even.
We on some bullshit. That's not even boxing. We need to get back to boxing because niggas is on some bullshit.
come on.
The niggas is on some bullshit.
All right, forget.
Hey, nigga, I know what I am. I'm not no nigga on here trying to be no Hasididi
Y'all can't.
acting like I'm better than another motherfucker. I know
If
exactly what I
motherfuckers
am.
come in
I
here
know
acting like
exactly
niggas,
who I
then we
am,
can act
brother.
like niggas
All right,
then.
why you keep
But
saying
outside of that, let's just act like motherfucking men and keep it boxing.
hey,
But
all
we
right.
act like niggas, we can turn up and
Yeah,
act like
you
niggas.
sound you sound like a
Keep it
Yesser Master
boxing.
House nigga taking up a mount when a
Oh,
nigga
see,
getting
he
on the
called you
nigga,
a
man. You
house nigga.
crazy
Here
than a
we
This
bitch.
go.
dude is
Here we go. Here
racist.
we go.
You crazy than a bitch, nigga.
That's how
I
you
heard you
know,
call
man.
now nigga up for being
Dude
racist,
is
but
hella
you ain't always
racist.
fucking with me about fucking with other people by
Listen,
being racist.
whenever you call a black man a monkey, that is racist.
No, it's not.
Oh, you gonna tell us what's racist for? That's what I'm saying. You gonna tell a nigga what's racist? You gonna tell a black man what's racist for him?
So how you gonna tell the person that's saying it that is racist?
If I say
What are you talking
Because
about?
it's been racist before he was born.
How you gonna do the
It's
polar
been racist
opposite?
before he
How
was
you gonna do the
born.
polar opposite with the person saying it and
How
tell
the fuck
him
I'ma
that
tell you
he?
that's the
How you
son,
gonna tell
nigga?
the person saying
Cause
it
it's
that
the
he's racist?
motherfucking son.
How you gonna tell the person that saying that he's racist when his intent ain't even racist? I'm racist. Like, what are you talking about? Y'all don't even understand what you're saying out your own mouth. Y'all
That's
just
what
need to shut up and go back to boxing.
Of course he gonna say his intent ain't racist, my nigga. What you think he gonna say?
Obama monkey.
What
That
you
ain't.
think he gonna say?
You call Obama a monkey. That ain't racist. You think they ain't
Look,
gonna be a
the
headline?
racist Tip has heard me speak. When have I ever been like that? They didn't
What do
come
you
until they
think he
started
gonna
saying this
say
shit.
if a nigga say
No,
some
that
racist shit and
you're
you
not
call him
listening
out
to
on it?
Tip.
What
He
you
knows
expecting
I've
him to say?
spoken to him. We've spoken plenty of times, and this has never come up. It's only when you came with the nigga
Facts.
shit that it's
Frank
come
is
up.
not a racist. I could say that. Frank has
He's
never
heard
said
these
anything
people have heard
racist.
me talk. It don't come until y'all came with that shit,
Man,
and I
bro,
said ain't no niggas here.
you calling niggas monkeys is racist, nigga. That's
Yeah,
like me
Nah.
calling the Mexican a motherfucking wetback and calling him out his
yeah.
name is racist, nigga.
That's racist. This is just like calling a black man monkey. The same
Fuck is
shit.
you talking about? Y'all acting
No,
like
it's
y'all
not.
fucking simpletons around this bitch.
Hey, that's like me saying a Mexican is a wetback. Oh, that's not racist. I just
Wait,
called.
Not racist.
wasn't that what Dirk and Chavo were doing? They were saying, "Oh, sombrero, eat beaner, eating taco, eating motherfucker." They were saying that shit. What
Yeah,
happened?
racist.
That's cool to y'all though,
Nigga,
right?
they
That's cool.
responding to you being racist, nigga, so they
No,
responding
no,
to
no, no,
you.
no.
And you
That's
acting like a
that
victim.
wasn't it. No, rewind the tape. You'll see when it happened
You
when it
acting like a
started.
victim because niggas responding to
Oh,
your racism.
You're the
now
one.
I'm a victim.
You're the one
You're
that's
the one
That's
crying,
how
bro.
you
accusing me.
acting.
You're
I know.
accusing me. You're the
You're
victim.
the one that's crying.
Hey,
And plus, he didn't
like,
call you a monkey. He called H Money a monkey. So why are you tripping about
H
another
Money
man?
black or white? Is he black
Let
or
that.
white?
It
Is
doesn't
who
matter.
black or white?
H
Let
Money.
that other guy. Let the other guy defend himself. Why you gotta be over
H
here
Money black
defending
or white?
another
If he
man?
white,
You not letting you why you speaking up for him? Why you defending him then? What
I'm
type of
telling
man are
you.
you?
I'm not
because he
telling.
ain't
I'm
black.
not a
That's
part
what
of.
he
I'm not
doing.
What type of
defending him.
man are you?
I'm telling
Everything you
you.
saying, you contradicting yourself. Why are you
Stop
talking looking stupid,
defending
bro?
another man, bro.
You
Stop
you
defending
taking
another
up for
man.
another man right now on
Why
the
you
panel.
getting?
The racist
Why
shit
you
didn't
getting
come
so
until you
sensitive?
came.
You're
Actually, it
taking no
started
nigga.
with
How the
you.
fuck it came when they can't?
It
People are
started with
coming from
you.
this
Was it
channel,
Okay.
racist
going
before?
to
We were
H
on here
Money
for like
channel,
3 hours.
saying
It
y'all
wasn't
bitch ass
racist till
niggas
you
being
came.
racist over
Everything,
here.
There we go, bitch
everything
niggas.
started with
Okay.
Canelo. We can't
He
talk
said
about
he told
Canelo
you
because black people
can't
get mad, bro. I
People are
think we should
coming to
just,
H Money channel
stop
right
talking
now
about
while it's
Canelo.
live saying it's a bitch ass nigga over here being racist, calling people monkeys.
What's wrong with
If
monkeys?
H
Monkeys are
Money
good
white or
animals.
black. No,
The
if he
same thing wrong
I
with
didn't call nobody
wetbacks,
a
nigga.
monkey. I
The
said
same
H
thing
monkey. It
wrong
was
with
I'm playing.
motherfucking
It's a play on
chinks.
his name.
The
It's
same
a
thing
play on his
wrong
name.
with
It's just like
all
when
type
Dirk
of racist
said
names. Nigga,
taco
that
eating
is
motherfucker.
racist.
It's just like when
So you don't
Chavos
like
called me a
monkeys?
beaner. And
just
when
like Conor
that's what
McGregor
Chavo was saying. Beaner, taco eating motherfucker wearing sombreros. Did they
So
not say
so
that?
so
You didn't
fuck it.
hear them
We
say
just
that.
racist over
You
here
didn't hear
then.
them
Okay,
say that.
cool.
You
I
didn't
didn't
hear
know
them.
that. So y'all
No, but why are you
fuck
choosing
it.
one?
Everybody just
You didn't hear
racist
him say
then.
that?
And
You didn't hear
it's
Chavo
fun
and
and
Dirk
games
say
over
that?
here to be
They're
racist.
gone
Okay,
now.
cool. I didn't know
But
that.
you
I didn't know that.
okay.
Oh, stop
Well now
crying,
you
bro.
know.
Stop
I didn't know it's fun
complaining,
and game to be racist.
bro.
That's why I said,
It's
okay, cool, talk
No.
boxing.
Why
2023,
don't you
man.
call out them? Why don't you call them out when they were talking about beaner
They were
eating motherfucking
responding to
tacos?
your racism.
No, that's not true. You can
That
ask
is
anybody. That's not
true.
what
What are you
happened.
talking about?
No,
no
it's not.
You've
monkey.
been called. You've been saying monkey.
Racist. It's
No,
being
I said H Monkey. His name is H Money, so I call him H
Exactly.
Monkey.
And once you
H
said
Monkey
that,
Money.
they start fucking responding to
No, they were
you
saying
calling a
shit.
black man
See,
a fucking
okay,
monkey.
listen, they were saying shit way before that. I don't know if you came in early or late, but they were saying a
So
lot of
you were
shit
being
early.
racist after them
No, no,
to
no, no,
admit to
no,
being
no, no,
racist.
no,
So
no.
Okay.
so
The
they said something
racism.
racist, and then
Listen,
you responded with some
do you
Yeah,
want to
racist shit.
that's his
listen?
argument. I'm racist as well. That's his
Do you want to
argument.
listen? The
You're a
racism.
bitch ass, Frank.
Listen,
That's the whole thing.
listen. Listen, I don't know. Listen, the racism came. Look, I'm gonna be very honest and truthful.
And you
Listen to me.
responded with racism, right?
Listen, and then you can have your say. The racism called when he was saying nigga this, nigga that, and I said, yeah, there's no niggas here, and then that's when it started because he got mad. He just said, there's no niggas here. We don't do that nigga shit. Then that's what started all this racist talk. But the one who's really racist, this guy, because he's mad because I said no, we don't talk like that. So you're mad because I'm calling you out for talking like
That's
that.
not, bro. Okay, bro. Okay, so you said, hey, you said the monkey shit after that. That's what you said.
Say that again. What
you said? The monkey You started using the term monkey
No,
after that.
no. Rap was calling them out because they come from H Money's channel, and we were calling, making fun of them because they do this hashtag Masters of Boxing. Okay, so I was making fun of H Monkey, calling him H Monkey, and calling masturbators of boxing. That's all it was, and they were making fun of Rap Star. It goes back and forth.
Where
People
the
are just
fuck
making
do
fun of each
monkey
other
come in though? That's why I don't
because
understand
he's H
where the monkey
Monkey,
come
he's
in.
H Money, H Monkey. Everybody's saying
Nigga, that is
a bunch of shit.
a monkey is not a spinoff from money, bro.
Yeah, you're being so. This is Frank being dishonest,
No,
slimy,
the
as
racist,
usual.
but that wasn't the racist. The racist shit came in when he got offended because I said there's no niggas here, and he said, "What? I'll
Bro,
say
you
nigga."